Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Welcome everyone to the Last Lap live from Melbourne. Yes, we are here today, joined by Esteban the Elephant.
Yeah, no, basically, yeah. Just got extra guests, man. We're living.
What's going on up there, mate?
The poor audio quality. No, it's good, man. Just a normal stream.
Did you get a good night's sleep before tonight?
Yeah. No, I've slept approximately 0 hours.
Okay. Where have you been? What's been going on there?
Well, I'll be honest. I've been out on the town.
If
anyone wants to purchase a pigeon burger, you feel free.
It's been pre-eaten, apparently.
Yeah, that's been in the microwave.
It's got hash brown in it as well.
It's got hash brown.
That's not hash brown.
That's not potato, mate. It's not potato in that.
That's the local
thank you for
that was a loaf of Hovis.
Thank you for making your way in, mate.
Don't worry about this, son. We've got alcohol fresh on the way.
No, this
fresh
is
fresh as a daisy.
Black coffee, isn't it?
Yes,
that's what I was told. Anyway.
Yeah. No, Disruption in there, mate.
And who are we joined by today?
We are joined by Mr. Kirkham Carrot himself. How we doing?
I'm okay, mate. I'm glad to be sitting next to you, all pissed.
Well, I'm not sitting. Yeah. We're all gonna.
Yeah,
get
I prefer the elephant, to be fair.
Yeah, should we all just get pissed, lads?
Well,
we don't need the Grand Prix.
You put about half a gallon of Disaronno in my drink.
68% of that drink is Disaronno, I'm not gonna lie. We've also got Nyasha in the place. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, good, thanks. Just perfectly normal Sunday morning, to be honest.
Procedure, man.
Standard procedure, yeah. Just thought I'd, come here, watch some F1 with you lot, and dress completely normal in the process, to be honest. So, yeah.
I want to see how this works, because, look, these mics are good quality.
I'll be honest, lads. Logistically,
no, this is. It's actually quite sweet.
Yeah.
His name's Esteban, by the way, everyone.
Esteban. Why Esteban?
Because he's disappointing. he deflates under pressure. He deflates.
Can't lie, his tusks are pissing us off.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
On my tits, mate. Honestly, flipping it. He's got a massive trunk and this is massive.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. You hold it down.
Should I?
Yeah,
Should I hold it down, everyone?
You sure?
What, the trunk?
Chat. Should I hold this down, or should we let Niran? Because I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying seeing you struggle for it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're struggling. I think you're doing all right.
Just to clarify, everyone, I'm dressed as an elephant. I've had 0 hours sleep. I've got a Red Bull. Unnamed energy drink.
Unnamed.
Could be made by Mercedes. No questions asked.
Mercedes
Disaronno, pigeon burger. That's all you need, man. That's all you need.
All right, come on then.
Wait, that is a breakfast of champions right
That
there.
is, bro. Trust me,
That's
man.
what Rocky was eating in the
That
montage.
is a McMuffin. Don't ask questions.
I think that's a pretty balanced way to start the day.
I think it's fine, man.
Diversity of food and what you're taking is important in life.
Yeah, your stomach's going to be completely fine.
Yeah. I'm glad you're sitting next to him, to be honest. I don't think I would want that. To be honest.
We're in the blast zone.
Yeah.
You guys are finished. I'm not flipping it.
Right, lads, should we talk about the Australian Grand Prix
Let's
then?
do
What
it.
we're actually all here for today. Qualifying.
Do we really need the Australian Grand Prix?
Do we need?
Nah, let's just bin it off.
No!
Let's go back to cameo.
Should we just do F2? we'll just watch the highlights, mate. They won't notice.
Oh, you know, yeah, I don't actually know what happened. I don't want any spoilers
There
for
was
the
a
F2 feature
madness.
race. Was there?
There was a
Right.
madness,
Don't tell me you
yeah.
won.
I won't tell you anything, but it was mad. You can't even see my eyes in this. Sorry, but I look like a minion goon. I look like I'm gonna give me the money. No, it was a madness. I will not disclose what happened after that. I'm taking this down. That is warm. But yeah, watch it. But do we need the Australian Grand Prix? I mean, what they need to do is turn it like. We are so privileged because, like, the one race a year when we're like, we're gonna wake up early.
Yeah, man.
We're like, and like, they must be like, we have to do this all
Australians,
the
yeah,
time.
Australians dress up as elephants all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They're on a Dizzy and Coke to 5 in the morning every other business week. So, I think if they make it into a night race, which are purported,
Is that?
There is talk of night race.
Yeah.
Apparently, which I guess would somewhat, because this is kind of a hybrid, street circuit, but it's around a park,
Yeah.
so they can control. They can add floodlights in if they wanted to. Which I don't know. I get it because it makes then the event more watchable globally.
yeah.
So I get like increased audience figures overall. You can see why it makes sense. But I do like I mean, beautiful blue skies,
Yeah.
Australia in the sun. Have any of you boys been Oz before?
No, I've never been to Australia.
Nah, the insects like creep us out. Like I don't think I could ever
The
go
fact
there.
that every single animal could kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even like spiders there. It's just like why? What the? Like
be
the most mundane animals there could
Yeah.
absolutely end you.
I feel like you can get like superpowers off them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're, like,
Yeah. It's like a pigeon flies towards you. It's like, oh my god, anything can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
And then you put it in your burger, and then you eat it, and now you're pigeon man.
I've got superpowers. Just flap about. Look at
pigeon man.
Pigeon man.
I think that's a bit of a peak superpower. I'd be
Some
disappointed if
people-
I ended up with that.
Oh, honestly, if I got randomly allocated pigeon, I'd be fuming.
What is that
In the
superpower, though?
Avengers,
Yeah.
Just like randomly shit on you.
you just
Yeah.
peck at things.
Yeah.
As soon as there's bread in the local
Just,
area.
yeah, just like there's bread in a 10-mile radius.
I've got to say, like, what's super about that power?
There isn't. There's nothing super about that power.
Yeah, the local like Warburton's factory's fucked. Isn't it?
Finished. Warburton's Australia. It's absolutely in the bin.
Maybe you can talk to bread. Like,
Birth with Hovis.
What, like bread talks back to you?
yeah.
Oh,
It depends on the brand, though.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Tesco own brands.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tesco and brand would be a dick.
Yeah.
Like that
Owns
bread.
brand-
Not for
Bread?
me.
No, not pigeons.
Sorry about that.
Tesco own brand pigeons.
I was going to say, fucking hell.
Like tiger bread. Like
They're
top of the food
expanding out,
chain.
right?
Tiger
Oh,
bread.
yeah, man,
Oh,
yeah.
we not go back to the tiger bread times. Remember when everyone was making tiger bread?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tiger bread, banana bread. Like,
That was crazy. Banana bread era was, yeah, no, that was not acceptable.
Banana bread era is banging. But anyway.
By the way, there's a race as well. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just a sideshow for the real events. Like, no, what do we make of the track? There's been a few changes. Obviously, the laps. It's quite a short lap actually. When you look at the lap times they'll put in qualifying, 117 around that kind of area, 117, 118. Like, it's one of the shorter laps. Yet Max was still able to dunk 4/10 on everyone in the end.
Yeah, it looked quite close. Like when Lewis had provisional pole, I was like, "Oh shit, this is like this could be good."
Top
And then,
five was within like a tenth. wasn't it?
Yeah. And then as soon as just Max and that lap, I was like, "Yep, there he is." Just
Yeah, it was like he almost went, yeah, all right, lads, I'm turning up there. You've had your fun, boys, but...
Well, it's not like you watch Max's onboard from his pole lap, and it's just like you can tell that car is just so like well nailed down. It reminds me of like the W11 when Lewis would put in a pole lap and that car there'd be no oversteer. It just looked planted. It just looked quick.
Yeah.
Like, Max is so on top of it right now.
he is looking ominously good this season, which obviously I am loving.
bet you are, mate.
Yeah, no,
Thrilled.
honestly, this season's been great. I really enjoyed this season. So, but it's testament to Red Bull, isn't it? Like, despite they built a great car last year, and then for them to come back and build a better car this year, it just shows that they're a team that are super efficient, with their catering budget. And
That's it, man.
I really
You need to
respect
fuel
it.
the staff to build the car.
Yeah, right.
exactly.
Red Bull gives you wings and free food and pigeon burgers.
there's no pigeon.
Yeah, cheaper. Yeah, cheaper.
No,
Respect,
yeah,
they're
I was
respect.
gonna say.
That's premium, free-range chicken.
What about carrots? Because that's what you've come to.
Yeah.
Cam.
yeah, mate. Maybe they are just like stocking up on carrots. I don't know.
Maybe
But
that's
it gives you really good eyes,
Good
doesn't
eyes.
I was
it?
going to say, Cam can see
Yeah.
in the dark all
Yes,
the time.
Yeah.
Singapore, they're just unbelievable.
That's what they raised for him.
Yeah.
And you need good eyes to be able to read aerodynamic data. You know what I mean? Like, that can't go anywhere without good eyes.
By the way, someone in the chat asked whether we thought we could fight a kangaroo.
No.
Cam's
Just out of
getting
interest.
eaten.
Just out of interest.
Have you seen a kangaroo, bruv?
Yeah,
All
man,
they've
some of
got
these.
is hands. All they've got is hands.
No, but
if you
some of
kick-
these are really.
All they've got is hands. You can't, if you
No,
utilize
no.
the kick against the kangaroo, you're
Brother,
sorted.
He's fucked.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
I've seen a kangaroo take like a box to the face, bro,
Yeah.
and they're just like,
I would try and like seduce it and try and like get on its good side
Okay.
and then like
yeah.
and then just
How would you
What
go
about-
about doing that?
What do kangaroos even eat, bro?
I don't know.
People.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people. I would possibly like take it
Not
to
a
a
fact.
cliff and then just chuck it off.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
tactical kind of victory.
Oh, nice.
Right, okay,
Yeah,
I hear
rather
that.
than a physical fight like you say.
Yeah.
no. For real though, when I went Australia a few years ago, and we were in a camper van, and we pulled up at this little like service station, and you see out the back this little and there were all these little joeys, like little baby kangaroos jumping around, and you turn around and just see these 2 adults, and they're like brick shit house. It's like 6'5",
They've got massive. Like the
and my
way
Mrs. Hannah, she was like, "Oh, can I go over and stroke it?" Bro? I was like, "I'm going home on my own if that happens because you're dead."
They are. I'm not even scared of the insects. You know, I'm actually scared because I don't like fighting. Okay, and kangaroos look like they love fighting.
They love a scrap. They love a scrap.
They just love a scrap, bro.
They love a scrap.
Nah, not for me. I'm not gonna lie.
They're like that guy at like 5 a.m. outside a club that's just looking for anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the range.
Look at me, mate. I'm ready for a scrap all times. I'm gonna be sick with my red trainer on right now.
They remind me of hippos actually, because hippos are like, they look cute and that, but actually they kill more people than like.
Good PR.
They do. They do.
Really good PR.
Kangaroo PR department.
Over.
Flip it next.
We've got a poll coming in. Could all you beat kangaroo in a fight? 74% say none of us could beat a kangaroo in a
I'm
fight.
with the 26%.
Yeah, but what about all 4 of us together?
Oh, like a tag team?
Yeah, man.
What, is it 1 kangaroo or is it 4 kangaroos?
I reckon I think it's 4-on-1. I reckon we'd have it.
We couldn't film this,
facts.
we'd get cancelled. All of us 4 just battering a fucking kangaroo.
Just
We'd only get cancelled
slide
in
and
Australia.
tackle, take out the shins.
No, sorry. I just want to say, like, this is all in self-defense.
Yeah, the
like,
kangaroo
this is not,
started it.
like,
If anyone
we're
thought it,
not
kangaroo
going out to Australia.
You don't want the heat, man.
Yeah, we're not just murking. Look, every time I come on this show,
Speak for yourself.
So I just want to make sure, before we get into this, before people start quote tweeting, it's like, oh, quick stop F1, they're beating up kangaroos. That's not.
Only on the weekends. Only beat them up on the weekends, man. There's no beating up kangaroos. People's elbow. Bam, man.
I'm really happy with how the show's going. This is exactly how I envision
This
things.
is quality broadcasting.
Right, wait, would you rather
Go
fight
on.
10 koala bears or 1 kangaroo?
Koala bears have...
no.
Koala bear, man. That's the.
They have,
Okay, 30 koala bears or 1
I want to
kangaroo?
fight a koala bear.
they
They're
have
so cute,
chlamydia.
man.
They do, yeah,
They have-
they do. Facts, so they
I'm
actually
not
do.
getting involved in that. Like, a kangaroo...
Do you know how
it's a-
mad that is? Even the killer animals have got an STD, just straight off the bat.
Life's not fair,
Default
mate.
setting,
Like,
mate.
awful.
I mean, let's not, let's try and be sex positive here, okay?
Yeah, but I mean, if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it.
Yeah.
I would rather just get battered off a kangaroo. What a conversation.
Ooh.
That's a
What
quote.
would you
Put that on a
rather-
t-shirt, Cam.
Yeah.
Rather get battered.
Make that
Gets
one work.
battered. Everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
Kangaroos get mad.
Everywhere they go.
Right.
my
Oh, your boy's on the screen.
Oh, there he is.
Albano.
There he is, Albano. Great job yesterday. P8 in qualifying quickly as well. Mercedes 2-3. Nyasha.
Yeah, no, it's actually looking really good. For once, George is absolutely flying right now. It's good to see Lewis up there, obviously, as well. So, yeah, it's exciting. But obviously, hope it's a hope they will kill you. So the last time I was here, I had hope, and then Fernando Alonso took out Lewis.
Oh, yeah, man.
In like
that
10
ended
seconds.
quick, didn't it?
Yeah, so they're next to each other on the grid today, so we'll see what happens. But no, it's crazy because they're like, we're going to change the concept. And then it's like, oh, actually, is this concept okay?
That's the thing, right? Mercedes have got to think, as much as it's promising that they're, second,
Yeah, that's not what
they're still, 4 tenths off max and qualifying. There's still race pace even more than that.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things,
It's not worth
that's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly, right? I really liked yesterday when Crofty was like, Max Verstappen inches ahead. And I was looking at my phone and I looked up, I was like, 4/10 of a second.
Yeah.
This is what I didn't get.
What do you mean inches, bro? That's late. That's good.
People talking about like Red Bull had to work hard for the pole, but I'm like 4 tenths around quite a short track as well.
It's-
like,
Yeah.
like if you extrapolate
Perez wasn't
that to
even
like
there
a-
as well.
Yeah, and Perez wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like, he was struggling all weekends. Like he's got to make moves from the back, which I mean, he didn't seem like a man confident in his car if it's gonna
That's because he doesn't trust them, man. He thinks Matilda, when the dad's pouring sawdust into the engine. That's what Jos Verstappen's just like.
Verstappen snapped the
Slightly
brake
just-
wiring back.
Just went around the back of
That
the
is
car.
allegedly, by the way.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Jos Verstappen was very involved.
Ben M3 says this
That's
feels
the
like a
first
fever
allegedly.
dream.
You know what's the one that would draw the line?
I agree.
Beat up the kangaroo.
I agree. I feel like maybe I'm still in bed back at home and I'm just waiting to wake up.
Yeah.
Quite.
And then
Yeah.
like, shit myself because I've missed my alarm.
I'm still in Infernos right now.
I'm surprised.
Definitely.
I'm glad all of us made it. Actually, you know, I feel like I want to see one of these where one of us rocks up like 2 minutes after we go live,
Yeah,
like scrambling to get in. Especially, I was hoping you were going to be late, to be honest, because that would have been jokes.
I was the first one here.
Yeah,
drunk.
because you were always here because you're always out.
Yeah, facts.
You never went home.
I never went home.
Right, let's talk predictions. We might be not the most professional outfit, but you don't see this in Sight on Sky Sport.
Oh, this is new.
Niran, are you on bloody crop?
Okay, right. Well, first
Perez,
of all, Niran, I'm loving your P5
Yeah.
pick. Alexander Albon. What are we going? Perez to win. How does that happen?
This is
I'll be
how-
honest, I'll
Can
be
you
honest with
explain?
you.
Did
No,
you send
lads,
the text round at the
I'm
same
gonna-
time?
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
going to be
that's
totally
how it
honest with you, lads. When I made my prediction, I may have been ordering alcoholic beverages.
Okay.
So,
What did you give it to the barman then to like, give the
yeah, I
predictions?
was like,
Was that
listen,
it?
big man, one Red Bull can win. What you saying? He was like, listen, just fucking order your drink. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to choose Sergio Perez for you. I reckon Max Verstappen, Honda engine, disaster class, Sergio overtakes like 7 man on the first lap.
Yeah.
Safety car comes out, he times it perfectly.
Nice.
Alex Albon also times it like relatively well, boom, 5th.
Listen, I've
That's
got
the end of my
the
logic.
power of the Tommo jinx is strong, so that's why I'm not.
Wait, what have you said? Oh, you said Alonso.
No,
second.
I've gone. I think me and Cam have gone pretty calm.
Like consolidation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Consolidation.
nothing
I mean-
too wild.
No.
You don't look stupid.
We don't want to. We don't want to look stupid
Yeah,
on this live
exactly.
stream. That's
No.
the last
Yeah,
thing.
We
hate
would
that.
never look
We'd
stupid.
I
No,
would
never.
tell, oh man.
Wouldn't catch me.
Also, this
I'm
hat's cutting off the
serious.
circulation to my head. Like I can feel my brain getting colder.
You have got a
I
fat
can't.
head.
I can't.
I do
like,
have a fat head, bro. Trust me.
Honestly, that's like. I mean, I had a hood on and I felt hot. You've got a kettle on your head, like a tea cozy on your head.
It's so
like,
tall.
It is really tall.
My arrow's off.
Yeah,
No
no.
drag.
You're like the W13.
Sorry, the delivery of your got a fat head was incredible. So good.
That was so deep. That was like really
Your
genuine.
head's massive.
I loved it.
You've got to have a different lens for your head, man.
Yeah, it's got its own gravitational pull. But what, Nyasha, you've put Lewis P1, George P2.
Yeah.
How does this happen? How does this play
Yeah,
out?
talk
Because I
us
think
through
turn one's massively important.
How
for this
does it
race,
happen?
Right?
I'll tell you how it happens, because when you believe in the Lord through Christ, everything is possible.
Yeah, I hear
and that
that.
is all I've got, guys. I've got no fucking clue how that's going to happen.
Because also, like, there's no Fernando Alonso, no Max Verstappen.
Oh,
in your
yeah,
top
that,
five.
again.
Everyone's out,
That's
everyone's
right.
you
out.
agree with
When you
that.
believe in the
Interesting.
Lord through Christ, everything is
yeah,
possible.
no, facts.
Like, do you know what I mean? Last year, I'll tell a story. Last year,
Works
after
mysterious
Bahrain,
ways.
like he does, right? After Bahrain, actually, before Bahrain, I think I said, like, Max Verstappen, I'm praying on your downfall.
You
And
did,
then,
yeah.
And then, Bahrain is Carl Kong-town. I was like, wow. Like, but then he went on to dunk on everyone in like
did.
the most dominant F1 season
did.
ever. And then I got a DM from someone and they're like, please, can you not pray on Max Verstappen's downfall? You've jinxed the whole Mercedes team. We're shit now because of you. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to pray on his downfall. However, for today, I'll make an exception. You know what? All I want is an exciting race. I think, like you said, hope, maybe the Red Bull engine or whatever, their car, Red Bull is not as reliable as they would want to be, I think. Fernando, I'm hoping some kind of turn one incident, maybe with
Head-on collision.
yeah, but like I think it's tight into that first chicane, but
The Honda blows up and he's just there like a
yeah,
cowboy.
do you know what I mean? But
His
no,
engine
we'll
just
see.
falls
We'll
out.
see. I think honestly, I'm actually very scared for Alonso and Lewis going into that first chicane, because I don't think either of them are going to yield.
No.
Like in Belgium, and I think it's weird. We're at the stage of Lewis now where we kind of had like loads of seasons where he didn't touch anyone.
Yeah.
And then we had like 2021, him and Max, and now clearly him and Alonso are in that phase where neither are gonna. Although we did have some good racing, but I can imagine first corner, neither of them are gonna want to.
Well, Lewis said, I heard it this morning. He was saying full risk today. Lewis is not going to be like beating around the bush.
Yeah,
Full risk and no reward.
The thing is, like he has to, because obviously, like
that's the thing he does.
He's got Russell ahead of him.
Yep.
He's got Alonso behind him. Like he is, between a rock and a hard place, to be honest. So he needs to get ahead of both of them. It's hard to overtake at this track. So yeah, no, he has to. But they all have to be pretty much. It's a one-stop strategy. So there's not much room for manoeuvre unless there's the miraculous safety car.
Well, again, where you've got such a car advantage for Red Bull, like it's going to take some shenanigans to go on for anyone else to get a shot at a win, right?
So you have to be second, basically. You have to be second in case something happens to Max. So we'll see. But I'm excited.
Man.
I'm excited. I'm like awake now.
Yeah, I feel like alive now.
I feel like so
I'm
alive.
glad you guys do.
Although when I was talking just then, I was like, oh, the dizzy and cokes actually hit me.
I'm looking forward to post-race podcast, sitting down with you, Niran, for an hour. Because I'm just interested to see what state you're going to be in by that point.
We won't be there.
I think just Esteban will be there.
Yeah, Esteban. I'll leave Esteban there.
You can tag Esteban in there.
He can talk for me, fam.
You sit under the table and get some sleep and just hold the mic right next to you, and then Esteban can be on screen.
To be fair, same like on stage presence, isn't it? Like it's just a straight shot.
Basically.
Yeah.
The same vacant look in the eyes.
He's buzzing.
I'm sorry, Esteban. I didn't mean to do that.
It looks like you're hugging him. Like it actually looks.
It
quite...
does. It looks sweet. You know what I mean?
It is. I know.
It's like when I bring Minton on. It's basically the same.
He's my little mascot.
You're like, oh, you bring your sausage dog in. I'm going to bring an elephant.
Yeah.
It's like overcompensating.
Also, a few bits of other news. Well, you might know. Flipping heck. Checo is taking I believe some new control electronics, new battery as well, I think, because obviously starting from the back, you might as well take the opportunity to take some penalties and not take the hit. Valtteri Bottas as well, he qualified P19. He's also taking bits, so he's also starting from the pit lane.
Did he have issues in qualifying as well, or was it just...
him and Joe both went out in Q1.
It's not very good.
But it's just, mate, that Alfa Romeo was sick this time last year.
It was, yeah.
He scored like 7 points finishes in the first 8 races or something mad, and they're just nowhere. They're falling off a cliff.
Backwards.
Yeah, because it's like when he left Mercedes, you were like, oh, what's going to happen with him? And then the start of last season, you were like, fucking hell.
Yeah,
like,
he might actually be the man.
Yeah.
It's that mullet, man. It's the mullet.
Yeah,
it's the drag from the mullet.
You know what? Yeah, all those times people are like, oh, Lewis, you're concentrating on your hair too much. Valtteri.
It's funny.
Valtteri. I mean, like, you can't make your mullet your whole personality, bro.
I'm going to be honest.
Respectfully.
He's trying his best.
If you're not allowed to wear jewellery, there's definitely a clause that you can't.
Honestly, like
facts in the FIA rules.
Yeah, you know what? Fair play, right? There's no Finnish Grand Prix, so he's gone above and beyond to make this his home Grand Prix.
Fair play.
I hear that.
He just looks like he's come back from like a gap year in Bali. You know what I mean? He gives us that kind of vibe.
This is not the Bottas we saw at Mercedes, which is, I feel it's nice. Like we're seeing him express himself.
I do think it's nice. I think it's really nice. I think
it's heartwarming.
It is. But also, I think you have to remember. I don't think Lewis is allowed to do whatever he wants. I don't think it was that much of a corporate thing. But when you're freed from the shackles of trying to fight for a world championship and trying to be number 2, and you can just lead a team, and it's pretty laid back, and you can be in 19th and no one really cares. I'm happy for him. It's like seeing your ex go off and do better.
They're doing well.
Yeah.
To upgrade from
and you're not resentful.
Yeah, I'm not resentful at all.
Right, should we have a look at the starting grid then for the 2023 Australian Grand Prix, lads?
I'm good.
Should we have a little bit? You're right. You can sit this one out, Niran. Max Verstappen, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, our first 2 rows. Oh, look at Alex Albon, P8.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
Best of the rest, baby.
You know what? I might need to fill in that Nico Hulkenberg apology form,
You know what?
I might have to still...
I said he was a fraud.
Yeah.
Fraud. like genuinely like fraudulent NatWest banking, but he's actually doing all right.
Hulkenberg's been violating Magnus. That's the biggest differential between teammates.
Well, where's Magnus?
qualifying so
14th.
far.
I mean, yeah,
Magnussen P14.
That's solid.
Like, average over the course of these first 3 races, he's been absolutely dunking on it.
And to think how much Magnussen was dunking on Schumacher last year, it really justifies Haas's decision. Like.
Yeah, for sure, man.
No, fact.
Good to see AlphaTauri's both getting out of Q1 as well for a change.
Yes, love that for you.
And then McLaren, bit in the bin again.
I hope for McLaren fans, because I know how many of you are out there, that this Baku upgrade actually does the job. Because if it doesn't, oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
They're fucked.
I mean, you're repping the papaya today.
Yeah,
You're
you're a
repping the
McLaren
papaya,
fan.
aren't
You're a
you?
McLaren
You know,
fan.
I guess I'll support them in getting 13th.
Yeah, no, I mean, someone's got to. No.
Do you reckon this is how Zach Brown walks around at home? He's one of them.
Just like this.
I'm
I'm
just
just trying to think of
papaya.
like what to do. Just
How can I
pacing.
make more money?
Do you know that video of like Andrew Tate that got released where he's just walking up and down?
Yeah,
Just like that.
You know what? Like, what I don't understand with McLaren, and kind of it's like I feel like Zach's doing his job because his job is to bring in the market money, but
And to
also
be fair, they have like 58 sponsors now. So they are actually doing a good
like
job.
almost. That's the thing you say that. Like,
Yeah, that
I
was
think it was like 47.
You're actually
I was exaggerating, but it's actually like
they've got Workday.
They
You
have
like
like
sponsor
45.
F1.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
why are you also sponsoring the team? I don't really get
They're
that.
double dipping. I don't understand.
It's weird. It's weird.
neck.
But I just feel like, Zach's doing his. I feel like he's holding up his end of the bargain. But I guess he is also responsible for hiring the right people. But then James Key, you felt like he was going to be the right appointment. They've got rid of him now. Stella's come in. They've changed up that format. Got the new wind tunnel coming. But it's so much like, Aston Martin still haven't moved into their new gaff, and they've jumped up massively. So there's no real excuse as far as I'm concerned.
No, I think the thing is with McLaren is obviously they have all this money coming in, but we all know like their finances weren't great.
They almost went under, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. So I think they're as much as they've got all this money, they are operating on a bit more of a budget. That being said, they've gone backwards. You remember 2020, 2021,
Yeah.
they were pretty much third best team, and obviously like when you've got a driver
They
like
were third in the constructors one.
yeah, they were. Yeah. So when you've got a driver like Lando who is generational talent, you can't be giving him a car that is rolling around in the midfield. Essentially, he needs to be fighting for podiums.
You got Piastri now as well. Like you can't have two
got
young,
two world class drivers,
serious drivers, and then
Yeah.
just give them a shit.
But also they've got like obviously seeing the young, they've both got time, which is great.
Facts. Yeah,
Because
true.
like obviously Danny Ricciardo when he was racing for them, like he's coming to the end. Well, not the end, but maybe the end. Of
Yeah,
his
he was
career.
in a point in his career where he needed to be in a good car. like,
Exactly.
really.
Whereas they've got time to kind of build the cars around them.
There's
which I think
so
is
much
the
of
only
this sport's a
positive.
gamble, though, isn't it? It's like
It is.
You look at Lewis's move to Mercedes from McLaren.
Yeah.
There was no guarantee
Everyone
that
at
was
the
going to pay
time,
off.
if you look at the comments on the Twitter announcement,
glorious.
it's all just
Jeremy
like,
Clarkson.
you're going to regret that. You're going to do shit moves,
Dragging
mate.
West Ham. I still can't believe that one, Jeremy. I've never gotten over that.
It was dragging West Ham.
Yeah, remember on Top Gear, he was like, it's going from like Man United to West
Man
Ham.
United to West Ham, yeah.
And it's like, that
But
wasn't
you
a
wouldn't want to do
team.
that, to be fair.
Yeah, but West Ham are shit.
Okay, yeah. All right, just
I'll
because
be honest.
Newcastle were doing it right now, pipe down. All right.
Wait, what have you played this weekend?
No, not yet.
They have, haven't they? They lost.
What?
No, we haven't played.
Oh, you're not playing. Oh, I thought
We're
you were
probably
lying.
going to lose. I'll give you that. Look, we got to a Europa League semi-final, right?
Yeah, that doesn't
We're
mean
massive.
anything.
I've seen the teams you've played, mate.
We,
They were window cleaning.
Window clean.
Now we've got the longest winning run in Europe, mate. That's what we've got. The longest winning run in Europe. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm not interested. What was I saying?
I actually cannot believe there's an F1 race about to start. I've been like just chatting shit with you, man, for half an hour. I looked at
know.
the screen. It's like there's cars.
I
going
like it
round.
though.
I do like it.
I was in the smoking area 2 hours ago. This is this is sick. Oh, I love it.
Trying to bag an elf bar.
Oh, here we go. Formation like on board with Charles Leclerc. What the fuck has happened to Ferrari, man?
Oh,
Honestly,
No, this
it's
is what
so bad.
everyone's
We just
getting a
sack 'em off
Mercedes, but like Ferrari
you're
are
right,
doing
you're right.
awful.
Ferrari are actually worse. If you
They're
want to be totally
so
honest.
much worse.
Ferrari, but it's different because Ferrari, we expect it. And that's
Yeah.
why no one's reacting.
Yeah.
Mercedes have
yeah.
set higher standards for so long that it's more of a news story.
But,
But
I mean, yeah, I do hear it, but Ferrari are Ferrari. Like
man.
it's crazy how they're like, I guess, you know, like look at Man United. Like, do you mean like mediocre shit for years, but you're like, you know, you're one of the biggest teams in the world. Like, you should be doing a lot better than you are, respectfully. So, like,
expectations, isn't it?
it's expectations, and I feel like Fred's just there, like, I wasn't here when you guys were
Yeah.
fucking around, like, so he can't really do anything until next year. So I guess we'll see, but.
They're like Ferrari remind us of like Lynx. Like they look class from the outside, but in the pitch they're just shite.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I'm just.
That's good.
I'm just fed up, man.
You always get it for Christmas.
Yeah, fact.
A show.
You're always a bit disappointed.
Yeah,
Like,
you're like, oh,
Everyone's
thank-
putting up in their grid box
has
correctly. by the looks
Alonso
of
done
it.
it right this time? Can we confirm?
They've extended them by 20 centimetres,
20
apparently.
centimetres.
Yeah.
CL.
Bit of extra.
Has both races has someone been at fault for that?
Yeah, Ocon and Alonso.
And there were loads more drivers in Saudi as well, but they didn't get pulled up on it. Yeah, if you actually look at the, there's tons of drivers
Where's the
throughout.
consistency?
It's just because Fernando was right at the front.
Yeah, he
So
just
it's more
saw it.
bait.
Oh, don't hit him.
Right. We've
Perez
got-
ahead of Bottas. Bottas was ahead of
interesting.
Perez.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't have that if I'm Bottas, mate.
Right, green flags out.
Come on.
1, 2,
on,
3.
Lewis.
Come on, make it
4.
interesting.
5
And
red
5.
lights.
Come on, Jules,
Go
send it up the
George.
inside.
Oh,
it's a good
That's
start,
a
George
good
Russell.
start from George
It's a good
Russell.
start from George.
He's
Go
going
on,
to build
George
it
is up the
inside.
inside.
He's sending that, surely.
Like George.
Go on, George, good boy.
Unbelievable. Another one's around the outside of Hamilton.
Okay, this is interesting now.
Tasty, son.
Totally unbiased.
Oh,
Sean.
everyone's all
3-1,
over him.
2-1.
Lewis Hamilton up the Ferrari up in the background. Leclerc's in the gravel.
Leclerc's out. Lewis is ahead of Max. Lewis is ahead of Max.
Mercedes 1-2. No way.
Was that
This
the-
is exactly what we needed
that
for a great
Leclerc
race.
side?
This is
Yeah,
exactly
I
what we
think that was
needed.
Leclerc.
I hope it's not Leclerc.
Well, 20 is ahead.
It's 2016 all
What you
over
gonna
again.
do? What you gonna do when the
Oh, my
Blackie boys
God.
come for you?
I don't
Piss
think,
me off.
I don't think Leclerc's getting going again.
Did
No,
he-
Leclerc's out. No, I'm going to be
No.
honest. Leclerc's finished.
Was it contact?
No
Did we not
shot.
see?
I must have been.
Oh, my goodness me. Is that Albon,
Why
by
is
the
it no
way?
safety car? Is
Oh,
it? Is he
he's
still?
sixth. Fucking hell, Alex. Flipping heck. Go on, son.
I tell you what, if
Go on, Alex, bruv.
if Albon was like in bed with me girlfriend, I'd tuck him in.
All right, Nico. Bad. Safety car.
There it is.
Safety car.
You know what it is?
Show, man.
You've
Charles
been it,
Leclerc.
son. He lost it on his own as well, I'm
Albon's in
pretty sure.
sixth. Wow.
Oh,
Alonso's
bless
in
him.
Albon is
fifth.
6th place, bro.
I tell you what,
That's it, my guy,
Perez,
man.
was Perez starting ahead of Bottas, or was Bottas ahead of Perez?
Yeah, Perez started ahead of
Oh,
Bottas.
you know what, lads? I don't even care about Mercedes like that. No offense, Nyasha, but I just
no,
want
none taken.
something different.
No,
and
this is what we need, man. This is what we need for a
If
good race.
Verstappen leads after turn 1, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly,
Like the game, it's game over already.
Oh man, did you see? Nah, run it back. Where's the director?
I wanna see.
I need
Replay
about
that
to
now.
run this back
God,
right now.
Ocon's in.
Oh
Ocon's
my
in. Why
god.
is Ocon
Ocon's in. 7 penalties inbound.
Oh my god.
Perez is in.
No.
What a start.
Albon last year did the one stop
On
right at the
hard.
end. Ocon's doing it right at the start.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
What happened with Max then?
Checo
Who's that?
in
Is
as well.
Perez.
Checo.
Oh,
Bad
everyone's
starting.
Quite a few people
Lies.
stopping.
Oh, bare people in.
See,
Why-
that,
talking
talking
about
about,
rap
Joe,
there.
Sargent, Perez,
Russell.
Bottas,
Hey,
Ocon
look,
as
let me
well.
tell you now.
And
if you're at the back, it's worth rolling the
Bro.
dice, I suppose. Yeah.
That's my guy.
Wow. Oh, mate, that
Mate,
was a
Verstappen
world
tried
of
to
a start.
Schumacher him into the wall. He said, "Get the fuck out of
So
here."
Charles Leclerc on the outside
Is it-
of
is it Lance Stroll?
by the looks
Of
of
course
it.
it
Oh, yeah, he has
was.
been hit. Yeah, he's been
Of
hit by
course
Stroll.
it was.
Was it Stroll?
Yeah, contact with
Yeah,
him.
I
must
feel
have been
like he
Lance.
turned into him a little bit though.
We'd have to see Lance.
Here we go. Ooh.
Early
I'm going to be honest with you.
So
This
he's
is
trying
going
to
to be
go
Stroll's
round-
fault.
Oh, he's kind of
difficult.
boxed in.
It's a you put
Alonso's
yourself
on the inside.
It's a you put yourself in that position situation.
Thing is,
Here we go.
Stroll's in the middle. He's got
Yeah.
Fernando on the right, Leclerc on the left. I think that's racing instant. You can't
that's
really do too much about that.
That's
I'd even
good
say
save, by the way. Good
Leclerc
save.
could have given him a bit more space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
For
Leclerc's
my-
not to know Fernando's. It's
Yeah,
difficult, isn't it?
yeah.
That's no one's fault.
You remember
That's no one's fault.
Singapore when Verstappen, Raikkonen, and Vettel? There was
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a prime example
Yeah.
of it's always difficult to know
When you're in the
three
middle,
wide.
basically. Yeah.
If I was Ferrari, I'd just fold at this point. I'd
Yeah,
just,
honestly, I'd sack it off.
yeah, I'd be like, it's just
Come
not
back next
working
season.
out.
No further investigation from the stewards as well.
We're not rating this Formula 1 shit anymore.
Okay, we've got a worldie on our hands, everyone. Come on now. Mercedes, don't bottle it.
1-2.
This was worth staying out for, lads.
Yeah.
Lewis, bruv, I need you to bully this man into the first corner. I swear down. Oh my god. But actually, what I will say though, Lewis, like on safety car restarts, hasn't been great. Like, I'm not going to talk about that one, but
That
other
one. Which one do you mean by that
Can you
Hey,
extrapolate? Yeah.
emotional damage. But no, I mean, if you look at even like Brazil on a couple of occasions, like last year,
Russell's got a great little.
Zandvoort, I remember like he went so early and
Fair play.
To get a, Oh, that was
Jules just went for it.
Yeah,
And
Max was really fucking slow off turn
Yeah.
two.
Max,
Oh, hey, look at Lewis about to. Oh!
I want to see.
Are you ready for this?
Lewis
Bye.
overtake.
Hey,
Oh, that's a great.
hold that! Oh, that is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Lewis did
there
well
Oh.
there. Lewis did very well there. Very well.
Nah. Did you see my man though? Nah. Oh,
This is
like
what I mean.
shades
He
of
said
brilliance.
full risk.
full risk,
Yeah.
bro.
You got to play
Full
those.
risk, actual reward.
You called
Yeah.
it before the show.
Yeah.
Look at him. He tried to put him into the grass. George said, "Not today, buddy."
Fuck off.
Oh, so clean.
Mate, that
George,
run out of
fucking
there.
hell, he's away.
He's all over the place for
The
stuff.
thing is, it kind of puts in this position where you know you've got
In
a
that
great
position,
car.
you just
You,
have to
you know over
smash
the course of 23 races you're going to be strong.
Yeah.
You kind of have to drive a
That
little
got
bit more
tight.
conservative.
Yeah,
Because you know everyone else
yeah.
is just going to be going like the clappers and
Yeah.
like you got to go for it.
What's he said? He pushed me up
Max
the
said he
track.
pushed me
I was
off.
ahead of the track.
I don't know if
That
he
is
did.
waffle, I'm going to
I
be
think
honest.
Lewis just about gave him enough
Max,
room.
you gotta hold that, bro.
Because there's a bit of Astro on the
Yeah.
outside,
Bang, he's
which I
on-
think
Bruv, that
Lewis
is
gave him-
clean.
It's
as
also just
fuck.
not off the track. If he'd have actually been like pushed into the
Yeah.
gravel, then fine,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Bruv, just admit you got bullied by the boys from Brackley. It's all good, bro.
boys from Brackley,
Do you know what I mean?
boys, bad boys.
They're they ran
Nyash is getting a season's worth of optimism and gas
I
into
don't-
one
Hey,
race.
look, you man, you all laughing at my prediction. You're all
laughing
at
at me. You're not laughing at me.
Safety cars in.
Listen,
Safety
all
cars
I'm saying
ending.
is 17 more
George has
positions
gone-
and I'm
George has
back with
gone-
Sergio
That's
Perez.
what I
George
mean,
has gone
bro.
already. He went
Lewis,
early.
you've got to be better than that.
George went very early, but he played that well. Safety cars in. George Russell leads. Max isn't going to be close enough to Lewis.
Close to him, is he?
Well, Mercedes have got all the cards now, aren't they? As much as
Yeah,
Red Bull
there's
got
no
the
Sergio
car
as well to try and force them into doing a different strategy. Like it is literally
Yeah.
just one Red Bull versus two Max now.
I can't
guess-
believe how
would it
high
was-
Albon is as well.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I can't,
that's
mate,
crazy
come
stuff.
on, it's light work, man. That's my How do Mercedes play this now? They've got this 1-2 position. They
Well,
know Max
look-
does, you know, as the race settles in, you've got to think Max.
Look, yeah, I think as
They tow each other along.
well, they've got to try.
Yeah.
But at the end of the
seconds.
day, as well, like, yeah, we've got to try and keep. But George isn't going to be thinking about that because he's just going to want to get off. So really, it's on Hamilton to stay within DRS.
Yeah. You're right.
And
Max
if he
is
can't,
very close,
if he
by the way.
can't,
Oh my
ooh,
Max is already right on the
Yeah,
back
I
end.
mean-
That Red Bull is, I'm going to be honest,
No,
that Red Bull's significantly quicker
so
than
much
the Mercedes.
quicker. And I think, like you said, Tommy, when he was like, he doesn't have to be super risky because he knows on the straight he's going to have 17 kilometers per hour on Hamilton, like the same way he done in Jeddah. So we'll see. But yeah, we need to stay within DRS of George. I mean, he's not looking like he's really pulling away that much unless he's trying to reserve his tyres. But
Yeah, it's difficult.
Do you think, obviously, this is like a very early prediction, but if
Yeah.
it gets towards the end and it stays like this, do you think Russell and Hamilton fight it out for number one? Do you think Hamilton, or do you reckon they'll
oh, right, like if
George ain't gonna
they'll
let
try
Lewis
it.
pass.
Yeah, no,
No
if the
shot, no
opportunity.
shot.
I mean, look,
No
we
shot.
saw it. Was it last week where Lewis was on fresher tyres and George was on older tyres, and there could have been an opportunity for him to kind of let him pass, and then if he doesn't, whatever. But George was in no way looking to do that. I don't think the team even asked him to move out. So I think they're fighting. That's the Mercedes way.
I think Mercedes as a team will let them just kind of do their thing as well, as long as it's not going to harm their chances of actually finishing first and second.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Joe. Red Bull 1-2 by lap 10. I mean, Perez is P17, so
That hasn't moved.
yeah, and he hasn't really made. He can't be confident, can he?
I think
Checo can't be confident in the car.
He's got a wall of hard in front of him as well.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
This is close, bruv. Hey, Lewis, it's time, bro.
Lewis is giving George the hurry up here, definitely.
Bruv, let me activate
you
the
undressing?
signal now.
I tell you what, that's
Go for it.
impressive from Russell to set fastest lap before he's even
Reactivate.
crossed the line.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just delayed graphic.
Team H.
Hey,
Let's
he's
go,
getting out.
baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait,
I'm
this could
ready.
be perfect comedic timing if Max sends it out the
Yeah,
inside.
no, right? I'm fucking bit of action.
It's like, an elf when they all start singing the Christmas carol that gives them power.
We are dressed for the occasion.
I'll be honest, when Verstappen gets DRS, it could be
It's just DRS after this
a
lap,
different
right? It's like this lap
situation.
now, yeah?
Well, Oscar Piastri up to P13, but I guess he's not pitted. So you've got De Vries, Ocon, Joe, Perez, Bottas, Sargent,
I
all
was going
pitted
to say
for
everyone on the
hards.
hards, right, pitted.
Yeah, so they're going to try and go to the end, I guess.
I expected more from Alonso at the start. Can't lie.
Wow, that's what happens.
Well,
That's what happens. Hey, everyone's a
within a
gangster
second of
till the
sight.
gangster walks in the room, bro. Don't worry about that.
The gangster was Stroll. He just kicked out the
He's
club.
within a second of sight. No, you know what? Like, as much because Fernando's been dropping little like jabs at Hamilton, little
Tell
jabs
you
at
what.
Vettel as well, saying he wouldn't necessarily get this performance out of her. But you know what,
Mate,
like,
Lewis is right there, you
Lewis
know.
gives as good as he can get. I like.
Yeah,
Hang
he
on a
does.
second.
Hey,
mate.
Toto
Hang on a
Wolff.
second.
Get on the blower. Get this guy out of the way now.
I think George just got
Get him
got
out of
to
the
let.
way.
Lewis is clearly much
is
quicker
quicker
than
than
George.
George. Got more
Let's
pace.
go. Toto.
I think George has just got to let
This is
Lewis
what I was
pass.
talking about.
Toto on the
It's what-
blower.
Oh man!
I thought it would be like this.
Now Max is right there as well.
Be a team principal for the first time in your
shit.
life.
No team orders from
Mate.
Mercedes.
Oh,
Max is like, yeah, you two just keep doing this.
Yeah,
You two
Keep
just
doing
keep
that.
kind of figuring it out.
I think George has just got to give away position. here.
Lewis definitely has
but the
some
thing
pace
is,
here.
Mercedes is probably thinking if
It's
George
sensible.
gives away position and Lewis pulls away, then
Russell
George's
Radio.
going to lose that
They're
position.
too
Yeah,
close.
facts.
What's George say?
George has said, "You're asking me to manage, but
Manage,
but
manage
I'm being attacked by my own teammate."
Oh, George, shut up, bro.
PR63.
He's on that all the time, bruv.
No, but if George is being asked to manage, but Lewis is all over the back of him.
Because he's got a terrorist on his back,
No,
bruv.
but then Mercedes has got to tell him to let Lewis pass.
Oh, no, Albon.
Yellow flag set to 2.
Albon.
No, Alex!
No.
Oh!
Albon! Oh, he's in a dangerous place as well. Everyone dodge him. Everyone dodge him. Oh,
Fucking
we've
hell.
got
Is
a
that
safety car,
Two
ladies and
safety
gentlemen.
cars within like what, like 7
Oh,
years?
7, bro.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Williams
that's so sad.
tears. Tommo tears. This is,
sake.
mate, honestly, look, all you had to do was just, it's okay, it's going to be all right.
First wearing the
Shouts
leprechaun.
out the
Where's my
leprechauns
luck,
everywhere.
man?
Yeah.
Where's my Irish luck?
Yeah, mate,
Fuck's
there's no end to this rainbow.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
It's
really
just,
hope-
just a pile of shit at the
I
end of
really
that.
hope he didn't bottle it on his own. Probably pit stops here, no?
Who's in the pit? then? Russell.
Russell might have pitted. Russell's pitted.
Ooh.
Oh.
Russell and Sainz have pitted
Ooh.
here under the safety car. Lap 8
That's early.
is coming in now
That
and going
is
to the end. A
early.
viable strategy.
This is the race we wanted.
is-
though.
It is viable. It is viable.
It's.
Based off last year, based off the low tyre wear in qualifying.
I
I'm
know.
pretty sure Ted Kravitz
That's
just
a-
said that Mercedes were tossing him out just then. That was crazy.
Excuse me.
Ted, is everything okay?
That is crazy.
Thing
Where did they
is,
put
though,
him out?
George is getting
Seven.
dipped
This one.
into traffic here. That's
Yeah.
the thing. If you're Lewis, you're like, okay, calm. Yeah, technically I've lost a pit
Oh
stop,
my
but George
God.
is 7th behind Hulkenberg, Gasly, Stroll,
I don't,
Alonso.
honestly, to be honest, like I don't know what's going to happen now because Lewis doesn't have DRS anymore.
Yeah.
So,
That could be a I was going to
So-
say Verstappen is now.
but the thing is, George was going so slow that Lewis was like running into
Alex.
him. Like, oh, he's just dropped it.
yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, Weird place to
Alex.
drop it.
Shit. Fuck
Flipping
hell.
heck, that was
Nearly.
hard.
That's mad because I
Well
couldn't
done to the
see him
Alpines
in
for
the
dodging
dust.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But imagine your car. It's like, how did they even see him there? That could have been huge.
That could have been like a Guan Yu Zhou kind of.
Yeah, it could have been awful.
Well, obviously,
Alex
we
Albon.
cross over to our live correspondent, Alex Albon fan, Luomo.
It's definitely a Lomo moment.
What's going on, bro?
This is a Lomo moment. Yeah,
This is a-
drops it on his own. Can't argue.
Yeah.
Silly mistake.
Logan
Yeah,
Sargent.
defend that one.
Yeah, have that, mate.
I can't defend the indefensible.
What a
It's a
He's
shame.
used to that with West Ham.
You know what I am? It's prepared me well, you know?
I feel like you said that in court before.
This has put me at a massive advantage. Disadvantage. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Why? Do you know what, yeah? Have they got any rage of George being like, bring me in? I don't understand why they
Yeah.
brought him in.
I don't know.
That doesn't make no
Haven't
sense,
heard
bro.
any radio.
I feel like bringing one of them in is a really weird
That's
decision.
like-
Oh, red flag.
Oh, red flag.
Oh,
So George is fucked.
oh, George is...
Oh, no. Mercedes, bro.
George!
Yeah, but to be fair, how is that a red flag?
Yeah, why is that a red flag? They've already got the
barrier,
car.
Probably the barrier.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
They're going to fix the barrier.
Oh my God, you'd be.
I see, George. All that juju you used up last year with them safety cars, that's gone, bro.
I had him in
who's-
fifth, man.
Who's been
So-
fucked by that? Sainz absolutely
You had it
fucked.
fifth?
Russell fucked.
Aston Martin's
Russell's
done well
fuck-
from it.
I mean, Mercedes, like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, as an F1 team, you've got to look at how, like, that barrier is clearly broken. They're going to have to fix it. You've got two cars up front. One is
Yeah,
giving
it's
DRS to
risky,
the
innit?
other against the car, which we know has got 17 kilometers per hour on us in a straight line with DRS. It doesn't make sense to pit him. At least wait to see if there's going to be a red flag. I think just pitting him, they fucked him now.
Yeah.
That's still such a weird spin, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's with maybe you know what it reminds me of. Oh, actually, remember in the British Grand Prix when the tyres were going? I think Kvyat just span on his own,
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
into,
Yeah,
and it ended up
slapped it.
being like a puncture or something. It kind of looked like that. Like it's a weird. I don't think I've seen a car
Spin there, just
spin there
randomly.
just
Yeah,
like
that was
randomly.
weird.
Very weird.
That's the kind of spin you see in practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you
McLaren
like over-pushing.
910. We're back, baby. Let's fucking go!
Double points.
Double points. McLaren are back.
Put the word out.
Vodafone McLaren in your fucking TV screens.
Mate, I'm gutted.
We Gasly P5.
I'm
Yeah,
gutted. I'm gutted for. Oh, mate, that's peak for George as well.
Have we got the
It is a shame.
yeah. Have you got alcohol? Yeah. Oh, we can sort that out for you, boss.
we got some. There's no lid for the Coke though.
That's fine.
Enjoy responsibly
Or,
as adults, yeah. And if you're
sugary
and if you're
beverages
not
are
an
available.
adult, just drink anyway. Say less. Right. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's
drink
go.
water. That's
Yes.
what. That's what
yeah,
Niran
yeah,
meant.
yeah. I didn't mean alcohol.
That's what
obviously.
Niran meant.
No, but I mean drink alcohol as well.
Cam, do
but-
you want to?
Thanks, mate.
I don't know where the cap is though. So
Let's get pissed. Dun, 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 dun.
you can spray it at the end when Lewis wins. Yeah.
Oh my God, Nico Hulkenberg.
Oh, let me tell you now, if Lewis wins for the first time since Qatar 2020 today, oh my God.
Wait, is it?
Qatar 20.
2021, sorry.
Yeah,
I was
I
going
was
to
gonna
say
say,
2020.
Jesus
Hey, look,
Christ.
I've erased 2021 from my mind. You know I have. Yeah, no.
Oh lads, Nico Hulkenberg.
Look,
six.
who's
I said he was what?
Armin, you're chatting the reels, bro. George got
is
absolutely sharp.
Fuming.
Yeah, I fear for Lewis as well because Max is just going to charge up to the back of him and go DRS, boom, say less in a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
At least with the George Lewis buffer, it was like cool.
Yeah,
we
yeah. At least they could do something with that.
We can just DRS off each other. Like, this is going to be tough
mate.
now.
Trini Sweetie, 87. I hear it.
Hulkenberg with a nosebleed in 6.
Fucking hell.
Trini moving mad.
Trini, like, no, look, I hear it. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Get home and call my
Hey,
girl. Like.
big up, guy. How you doing, man? Thank you for coming. Cheers for the super chat as well. What's going on? What are you talking about?
Oh, this is
fit.
normal attire.
This is
man.
standard
This
procedure.
is normal attire.
This is what
Standard
Australians
procedure.
wear, right?
This is what Australians drink, allegedly.
Oh,
They don't
man.
have this Toronto Day, I don't think. I'm not going to lie.
Look-
They just have hostas. That's
Right, can we get a poll up actually? Do we think it's fair to? I don't know how you want to word this, because they
How is this a red flag?
brought George in, right? Do you think that could
He
have
doesn't
been?
look happy.
We could have foreseen this being a red
doesn't
flag
look happy at
because it
all.
wasn't like a massive
I'm going to be totally honest,
impact.
lads. I don't know how the fuck that's a red flag.
But no,
I'm gonna keep it
I
100
feel
with
like-
you right now, yeah.
What, 6-7 laps under safety car?
Yeah.
They
They had him
should
out-
be able to fix
Bruv,
that.
They had the JCB there.
Yeah, but I
Present
guess
and
maybe
correct.
that's it as well.
He
having
was,
it.
yeah, but he was on the JCB. Well, George was not George.
The car was
The car was there.
in the air.
I don't understand how that's a red flag in my eyes, unless they're going really ham on the sort of if there's a tractor on track, we've got to red flag the whole thing. But
what did
Well,
you
to be
say?
fair, George was like, it was a good call.
Oh, to come in.
look, listen, George is not getting
Right.
Alex Albon back
Oh,
on his Twitch.
God,
That's all I'm
that-
saying.
yeah.
There's a lot of debris. in
Whoever
there.
is this the second car that
It's
goes
the
through?
Alpine,
This is
yeah,
close
yeah,
right here.
yeah.
Look. Oh,
Hulkenberg and
Nick
that
Hulkenberg
always
is
flexing him as well.
crazy.
Had to dodge.
Oh my
That was
God.
crazy.
Jeez, man, that's sketchy.
I
Very
know.
sketchy.
I do hear it. I'm assuming it's for the barrier, but like, I guess
must
they
be the
could-
barrier.
It's got to be the barrier. But
But obviously, you got the cherry picker, but it's not on the track. It was in the gravel.
We don't
still.
need them, man.
yeah,
Flipping
And it's
heck.
dry,
Back in my
sunny.
Yeah, wouldn't have it.
Back in my day,
Yeah,
if you spun, you were in the water.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, just get on with it, lads. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like Monaco in the 50s.
The crowd will catch you. No.
Collectively, just go. Just stop the car.
Go on, get back out there.
Hulkenberg P6, man.
Yeah, I've got to write him a formal apology.
Gasly needs to shave the beard. Like, what's going on there? It doesn't suit him.
you don't like it,
Gasly.
Not on him.
No.
Yeah, look, you lot
feel-
split. You lot
feel like-
split. I think it's difficult, isn't it?
Oh, are they fair? I don't think you should be able to
Change your tyre.
change your
Facts.
tyres
Yeah.
Facts.
at a red flag.
Facts.
I think that's
Because
crazy.
that's it now. Lewis and Verstappen are set till the end of the
Bro,
race.
that's it, and you've killed.
Oh no, shit! This race is gonna be shit now. I've just realised.
I
Is
mean,
anyone gonna pit
maybe.
now?
I don't know,
between now
like,
and the end?
Depends how much of a fight Lewis puts up.
49 laps is a long time to go
Yeah.
on hard tyres, although it's a short track.
Well, we've had
What?
this so many times where red flag. You had what Monza when Gasly won.
Yeah.
Stroll was able to jump loads of people and get
Yeah.
on the podium, wasn't he?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Race is resuming at 3:33, so we've got 9 hours to kill, mate.
oh, come.
9.
That'll fly by.
Yeah, mate.
With the last
Fuck
lap, don't
yeah,
forget to
no.
like and subscribe.
Should we just do the podcast now? Just
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle?
We'll do the podcast now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
To the Last Lap podcast on Tuesday, 6 p.m. UK time.
Love that from you.
Yeah,
Good
so
luck.
we've got. Thank you. So we've still got 10 minutes. They're taking their time on the clean.
So, kangaroos.
No, genuinely, I'm having. Look, listen, I'm having words.
With who?
Wholeheartedly with a kangaroo.
Okay.
I'm having words with one.
Or you're going to
Tell
talk
you-
it out?
You got to talk it out.
Facts. I've got the brains.
Can we just come to some sort of
Yeah,
mutual
Yeah,
agreement?
yeah.
It's got the brawn, but I've got the brains. I
Nice.
can tell you the facts.
Nice.
If I distract a kangaroo, I could kickbox it. Facts.
I would like. Are kangaroos like herbivores? I need to know this, bruv. Like, what?
I don't think they
Good
eat
question.
meat,
Like,
you know.
what are they munching? Because
question.
how are you that stacked?
Yeah.
Like that is an
They are
advert.
wow, actually.
Like,
They
like
are, yeah.
that. Like that is an advert
Just
for like
drink
yeah.
protein shakes.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like what are they getting? That's a lot of fiber.
Kangaroos are wham.
It's on the map here.
Just
though.
mad fucking creatine.
Whey protein.
Yeah. They eat leaves and grass.
That is crazy.
What?
Well, it's like pandas. They're brick shit asses and they just eat bamboo, didn't they?
Yeah, but they just roll about.
They just
Do you
eat
know what I
bamboo.
mean?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't burn any calories, do
Kangaroos
they?
genuinely punch everything.
Yeah.
Each other as well.
Are we going to the
Shout out Bob
Ashes?
Brown, by the way. Off
Bobby
topic.
Brown.
Are you lads going to the Ashes this summer? Any cricket fans in the room?
You know what though? I would actually love to go to the
the
Ashes.
vibe's good.
It looks
It's good
like,
to just go and drink and just
yeah,
have
no,
like a
I'd
nice
love
time.
to. I'd love to. I was actually in South Africa, just gone, and I was over Christmas, and like every other year they play like a home match at Christmas, but this year they were in Australia,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh man, that sucks. But I really want to go to a cricket match. I've never been.
I live right near to Essex Cricket Ground, actually.
Oh really?
So I can see the floodlights from my window, so
Yeah.
I should get over there sometime. My
No,
dad
yeah.
used to go.
Like a little bit 2020.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? But I reckon Ashes tickets are like gold dust.
Oh, yeah.
Boys, can we talk about qualifying? And can we talk about the rumours that are swirling around at the minute about a second qualifying session being added? Gunter Steiner talking about it being quoted.
Capacity for it.
Basically, what's being suggested is that it'll be a change up to the sprint weekend. So you have free practice 1 on Friday. You've got you have conventional qualifying Friday afternoon. Then Saturday is kind of a separate event. So you have another qualifying session Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And then you have the sprint race Saturday afternoon. And then Sunday, the Sunday grid is set by Friday qualifying. So imagine like it's like a separate event on Saturday in the middle, doing this for the sprint. What do we think?
I hear it, man.
Is that just for like monetary purposes? Just kind of trying to.
They want to have competitive running on a Friday, basically.
Okay.
So
They
instead of
have it
just
anyway.
practice,
They have that anyway.
well, for the sprint, yeah. But then they have FP2 on the Saturday, which is a bit dead. Doesn't really achieve anything.
They just don't want to do practice in it. The thing is,
Yeah, this is like
I hear it,
cutting
but
down
doing it
practice.
for Baku makes no sense because everyone's bringing upgrades. So now, how's everyone going to test their stuff in Baku?
I don't care if they can't test their stuff.
Fair.
Just makes it more unpredictable,
I
doesn't
hear
it?
that.
More
I hear
interesting.
that. I hear that. I hear that.
That's the challenge.
Yeah, I think
Should have tested it at
beforehand.
the winter. Them thing there. Just tested it there.
Like listen to Nico Rosberg over there.
Yeah.
Fascinated in
Fucking
that.
test it, mate, before you fucking bring it out.
Where's Nico Rosberg?
No, that's not Nico Rosberg. That's just me.
He's from Liverpool.
Liverpool. Fucking test stuff. Fucking shit.
I'm all for it, man. Like, hold on, is that some fucking what's that?
Bit of fluff.
Bit of fluff. I'm all for it, man. Like, I think, look, more competitive running as possible. I know, like, a lot of traditionalists don't want.
Don't touch my sport.
Yeah,
don't
like
change
I get it,
anything.
but we've got to evolve. And like, I love practice. I love watching practice, but a lot of people don't like practice, and it doesn't serve any.
Well, just don't watch it.
Like, don't watch it. And like, I just think, would we not rather have racing and Jeopardy? And the problem is, it's almost like a plaster patch for what the real issue is that we don't have enough overtaking at certain tracks. So even in a sprint race, unless there's a car out of position, it's still quite hard to overtake. There's still DRS trains, and it's not as exciting as an F2 sprint race or like a lower Formula sprint race. So they've got two things they need to do. I think they do need to make it so that, one, the cars are super close, which they are, and that it's easy to overtake, and two, that we have more competitive racing. And if they do both of those things, then why wouldn't you want like a mad 30-lap race? Like, do you know what I mean? I'm for it.
Yeah.
More competitive racing, the better.
Well, I think even the most kind of diehard F1 fan, like, you're more likely to watch Friday. Like, you're more likely to watch the F1 on a Friday if there's qualifying than if there's just practice.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, well,
Like, I
100%.
don't care how into F1 you are. Like, practice, I'll just stick on in the background.
Yeah.
Just while I'm.
I'll be honest, lads. I don't know if I've ever watched FP2 in my
There you
life.
go. See?
Never
Fraud.
watched, what about so you've watched FP1 but no FP2?
Yeah. I've watched FP1 and gone, this ain't for me. And then I've switched it
No,
off. for
FP1's the best one because that's the first time you see cars on track.
Yeah.
FP2, I think the teams get a lot from FP2. FP3 is like, even the teams
don't
don't
get
get
a
much
lot.
from that at all.
Yeah.
Like, the team's just like, they just, I was talking to Blake.
Yeah.
He was like, Blake
Yeah.
F1, ex-Red Bull, performance engineer, and he was like,
Boo!
he's like, yeah, I know, right? Your fave. And it was just like, yeah, FP3 is just to make sure you haven't like fucked anything up too bad. But like the work gets done FP1 too.
To be fair though, didn't Perez bin it like 3 times in FP3 this
I was
weekend?
practicing.
Mate, he was having a
so
shocker.
but like stuff like that's still kind of interesting for
Yeah.
us a little bit. Like when
Yeah.
stuff like that happens, I guess.
Also-
FP1 was nuts, wasn't it? It was bare people just going off all the time as well.
True, and the GPS broke, didn't it? Mabdul, £10 super chat.
Hey,
Come
this
on.
guy.
That's another
This
Disaronno,
guy,
wasn't it?
man, like, man,
no,
No,
it
but
wouldn't.
that is a Disaronno. Every super chat.
Disaronno on offer, maybe 10 quid. Disaronno, maybe. I don't
What,
know. How
what,
much is a bottle of
shot in it?
Disaronno?
But maybe
I
a
think
payment
I
Klarna.
think £15.
Do you reckon 15 quid for a bottle?
Big up Mabdul, bro.
Yeah, thank you, Mabdul. Appreciate the support. Thank you, everyone, for
Sponsored
watching.
another
Raise a
bottle of
drink to
Disaronno.
it.
Thank you, everyone. This is where we come into our element, right? When there's a red flag, you don't want to watch like some close-up zooms of drivers. You want to watch
the waffleology,
Yeah, man.
Speak for yourself, I want to say there.
top-tier knowledge.
the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Yeah, Ocon's lost out massively as well.
Yeah,
Gasly, though.
Ocon, Sainz, and Russell have been absolutely stiffed here, mate.
So what's your prediction? Do you think Verstappen's going to overtake Lewis straight away? Or?
Are you?
So what's that?
Are you right?
He gets on the
Straight away, it's
Astro.
like-
Do you understand the hopes and dreams that I possess for this whole season?
Hopes and dreams when they riding
on this today. Like this is, he's lost it on entry.
It's interesting, like that sector 2, isn't it? Which is where he was quickest, quicker than anyone
That
yesterday.
Alpine did
as well.
a fucking unreal job. To
Yeah,
duck out
Hulkenberg
the
on the
way.
radio was like, I'll fucking shit myself.
No,
I think it was Gasly, wasn't it? You had to duck out.
Gasly was the next driver on the scene.
Jesus.
Well, it might have been Ocon actually, because then Ocon pit. I'm not sure.
No, I think this is Hulkenberg here.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Hulk.
Second car.
The little drag. Oh my god! You couldn't even see him.
Couldn't see, yeah.
Could not see him.
Yeah, I had to lift off just to be,
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Mad.
Jesus. For Henny.
For Henny, should we get the Henny out?
Mabdul's dropped
Has
to
anyone
number
got
10.
the Ray and nephew?
Mabdul.
No, there's.
Can we order more
Thank you,
drinks now? Then. With
Yeah,
the-
maybe we
Should
can.
let me deliver you some Magnum.
Can you do that? Magnums. I'd rather Magnus actually. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Irish cider.
I'm deflating it,
Yeah.
lads. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you know? I found this out. Right, I went to stag do in your hometown, Nottingham, right?
In Nottingham.
In Ireland, Bulmers is Magnus.
Pardon?
You know, Bulmers and Magnus are different ciders.
Yeah.
But in Ireland, Bulmers is Magnus.
Yeah, they're the same thing. Yeah.
So it's like, imagine the Magnus logo, but it's got Bulmers written in it.
Yeah.
Proper weird.
Yeah.
Don't like
fuck?
it. You showed me a picture.
But do they have...
No, Bulmers is like British, I think. And then like Magnus is
have-
called Bulmers in Ireland.
But so is Bulmers called Magnus in Ireland? Do they
The
swap it around?
Bulmers doesn't
Or do
exist
they-
in Ireland, I don't think.
This is frazzling me head.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it's too early for
I'm
this,
just going
isn't
to
it?
drink Guinness.
It's proper weird. Yeah. You know what?
Fuck 'em.
Do you want a cider? Well, we've got Bulmers that's Magnus, or we've got Magnus that's Bulmers. Yeah, fuck it, mate.
Most
I'm
of
a Jägerbomb.
our international audience, to everyone watching who hasn't got a Scooby, what we're talking about.
Just give me a tequila,
Yeah,
mate.
because that was
Call
the
it a
most
day.
outrageous conversation we've had.
Yeah.
Right, boys. Standing start. Fernando Alonso behind Max Verstappen.
Oh, shit, it's a standing start.
Max didn't get a great start. It is. I think it is.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? They usually do a standing
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Red flag standing start. I think Max didn't have a great start. He didn't
know-
have a terrible
Yeah.
start.
You know what they should start doing?
What?
Safety car, no, for red flag restarts.
What?
Slap the safety car on the grid as well.
Do you reckon?
Everyone's just got to dodge the safety.
You know how I know he was so happy with that line? He couldn't keep the smirk off his face. He was like, wait.
Hang on a second.
What's going on with Ocon, man? What's going on with Esteban?
I've got this guy.
Did you see Esteban? Just going like,
Esteban was loving it.
Oh my god! I looked over and I could just see him.
he was beaming.
Oh my god! You know Enrique when he's just like.
I can feel the brain cells just departing from my head. Just as
They
this
were
hat,
never
just,
there for
this
me.
hat, just.
Can't depart, you never
I mean,
had
that's
them.
arguable,
You
that's true.
honestly, that must be cooking your brain
Yeah,
like
man.
slow
I'm
cooker.
cooking.
I feel like you're going
I'm
to pull a
cooking.
rabbit, like, on from underneath
What was
it or
he
something.
cooking?
What
What
is
was he?
it?
What is he
Let him
cooking?
cook.
What is he cooking? Yeah, Carlos Sainz stinker.
Perez needs a
Reason,
good
position.
start as well.
Sonoda
by the way.
P8 as well. Come on, Yuki, get points, man. I'll be so gassed if you can get the
It's not
points.
happening.
You know, come on, 2 P11s. Oh, it doesn't.
Why
oh,
is K-Mac
maybe they're not
last?
doing a
Did
standing
something
start.
happened?
I thought they were doing a standing start, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe I don't know.
I think it's a
Maybe.
formation lap, no?
Max has suggested
Oh.
that it's more than 10 car lengths between Lewis and safety.
Oh, this guy! Stop whining, whiner!
Bruv, don't pretend Lewis would be doing the same. if he
Look
had
at the pole.
That's because look,
85.
there's a lot.
Oh, it's not looking good, bro.
You know what? Yeah.
People don't believe.
There's a lot of. You see me, yeah. I'm sipping Dizzy and Coke at 5 in the morning. You man are sipping Haterade, okay? Keep your Haterade to yourself. Stuff's bad for your liver.
Wait, so hang on a second. Is it actually going to... Has Logan Sargent just, like, fallen behind
Also,
everyone, by
if
the way?
he's more than 10 car lengths, just like, wait, is the safety car?
I
Is the
don't,
safety car
even
still
know
out?
what's happening.
We used
They
to
don't
do...
look
Why
like
is he
they're going
talking
full
about
belt.
car lengths?
We used to
It's
do
a
standing
formation
starts
lap,
for
no?
red flags. Why are we not getting that?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Is this
sure,
not
yeah.
a formation? Is this not a
I
formation?
think they're
lap?
just making the rules up as they go along.
I hear... No, they are.
No, there's no safety car there. This is a formation lap, no?
Okay. I
Why-
think
it
they're
normally
yeah,
turns
they're
green
lining up
though,
on
isn't
the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a standing start.
So I don't know why Verstappen's crying, but you're the one behind him. Just close up to him, you donut.
Just overtake, to be honest with you.
I know.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just
They
try
might let
harder.
it go.
Just go quicker.
He's going too fast on the safety lap.
Oh my
no,
God.
what's happened here?
Very slow. Right at the back.
What the fuck's going on?
Now from Max.
Whoa.
What is everyone doing, man?
That Alpha literally stopped.
What is
Oh
going
my
on?
lord.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
Fucking hell.
Everyone's tripping over each other at the back of the pack.
Was that debris that come off?
Nick De Vries just overtaken 6 people on the gravel there fucking during the formation.
Take live footage of you leaving your
Got
last
his
club.
tyres all
Yeah.
dirty. Right,
In the
Lewis is
Uber.
lining up.
Fuck, I'm late.
Oh, we're back
See,
to the
Max
5
on the
laps again.
inside this time. It worked so well for George
Yeah.
for the original
Max's-
start. Let's see whether it works for Max this time.
Come on. Fernando's going to pull a Lewis Hamilton 2007 round the outside of both of them.
Through the middle.
I'm calling it now.
yeah, through the
Nyasha,
middle.
how you feeling, mate?
I feel like the
nerve.
dizzy and cokes just hit me
Yeah.
all at once,
The
bro.
hood's back up. He's nervous.
My safety blanket.
Oh, restart procedure under investigation.
Yeah,
What the
because
fuck
man are
does
just
that
going
mean?
on the ground.
Here we go.
Right.
Come on,
Four
Lewis.
5. A second stop of today. That's
Good
a
start,
good
good start,
start,
Lewis.
Lewis. That's a start.
Oh, Alonso's right on him.
Fernando on the outside of Max Verstappen.
He's not going to make it around the outside. I don't
No,
think.
he's not.
He's not.
Steve
He's not.
Alonso, yeah? If that was Lewis, you
He's
would have
close,
gone
though.
for it.
He's
but
close.
you're
He's close.
absolute
That's
loser. Why are you simping for Max, bro? He's not your
Alonso's
boy.
close, though.
I tell you what, Russell's made a good start. He's back up to P5 again.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He only
George.
started about 11th.
Oh, come on, Lewis.
Oh, Alpha
Who's
Tauri
this?
in the air.
How
Who's
is George
that?
P5?
That corner every
Is
time.
that's Sonoda. That was Sonoda, I think.
Nah, De Vries. It's De Vries.
Oh, okay, De Vries.
How the
My
hell
bad,
did
mate.
George get up to P5? What the
Man,
fuck?
I think he
is.
started like 8th, didn't he? F1 public. Sprint mode. Sprint lobby.
How the
So
fuck did
Gasly's
George get to P5?
P4 and George is up to P5. Unbelievable scene.
100% sure there'll be another FC.
This is
yeah,
genuinely
maybe.
like the most exciting Australian
Oh,
Grand Prix like, for
Stroll
so
versus
long.
Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg
I know
has
there's
to
not much
back out.
competition, but it's the best race of the season.
Yeah, Max, yeah. Already.
Interesting. All right, Fernando Alonso's got fastest lap as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, it was De Vries. Sonoda's still up there in Pierre.
Gasly P4. Go on, Pierre.
Oui, Gasly.
Sacré bleu.
Accélère.
Here we
Oh,
go.
we love it.
How's Carlos so
Max is-
low down?
He got stiffed by the red flag. He pitted just
didn't he?
before.
Pitted, didn't he?
Bless him. Oh, man, that's a Ferrari hat.
You know what, though? Like,
Max still within a second of Lewis.
George
though.
can still get third here, obviously.
Yeah, man,
because-
definitely.
Yeah, facts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he should dispatch Gasly, you'd think. like,
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
exactly.
quickly.
It just depends on that Mercedes race pace relative to Aston,
Yeah.
whether he can catch
Yeah, and
Fernando
how
or
easy
not.
it is to overtake here as well. It's kind of tough. Oh, Sainz on
Oh,
Lando. Launched it.
signs?
Lando gave him the wide berth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not worth fighting that one.
The wide berth.
Yeah, gave him a wide berth.
Like, ships. Like
Yeah, you give him
Oh,
give him a lot of
okay.
space.
Oh, man.
You man
All the
thought
time you have
like,
to
you were
leave.
talking about fucking.
Yeah, push him on out.
Oh, that kind of.
I was like, yo.
I was like,
like
how
a
could this be
C-section.
misconstrued?
Wide berth.
Wide berth.
So what? De Vries. Can't
No,
really
it wasn't
see.
here. The
couldn't
Vries
even
got
see
to
him on the
like
screen,
turn
to be
4,
fair.
I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was.
Vries in my way.
I'm so glad it started off like this because,
Yeah,
like,
imagine if it was boring. Oh, yeah, we would have been.
Need
We would
the
That
have,
was
Yeah.
actually De Vries' fault.
The
wasn't it?
line-
He just like
yeah, the life
just-
choices that we've
no, he
made
just literally
are not.
shoved the Alpine out wide.
yeah.
And clipped.
Oh, yeah, what-
yeah.
what's that line?
He just like swept Ocon out to the side.
That was an
like,
awful line from Nick De Vries.
Yeah.
He just drove like he
All the
wasn't
time
there.
you have to leave it a space, and he didn't leave the space.
Oh,
He definitely didn't leave her the space.
Yeah, like, there was no space to be leaved.
you're a Scottish guy.
Leave it.
Oh, Verstappen within half a second of Lewis.
That's all.
See, once he gets that DRS open, it's just a madness, bro.
The thing is, they're both checking out from Alonso's. Alonso's already
Yeah.
3 seconds
Three
behind.
Mate, this car's
Lewis.
got pace, man.
There's 3
Mercedes race
DRS
paces.
zones, isn't there?
yeah.
4.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
That's insane. Four DRS.
Yeah, I know.
And
Jeremy.
Red Bull's got like the most
Well,
efficient
Lewis is-
DRS as well.
Yeah.
Science has passed Sonoda. Rest in peace.
Oh shit.
Please,
Ooh, he's
please.
close.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my
going to be a
God.
madness, lads. I'm not going to lie. Verstappen is about to
my God.
overtake Lewis Hamilton
Oh, Lewis.
expeditiously.
Lewis, take him
Down
out.
the
Take him out.
circuit as
Take
well.
him out.
Max is going
Take
for it
him out.
round the outside.
outside before
Oh,
they
he's
even get
clean
to the
pass.
chicane.
That
Clean
was so
pass.
easy.
And Max Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix.
Benjamin, perfect timing. Well,
Yeah,
that was fun.
fun.
Cool, yeah, I'm going to go toilet.
Yeah, that's been a good one. It's been a good one.
You might
lads.
need the fob
yeah.
from producer Lewis. Chuck it. Go on, you can catch it. Yeah, sure.
That's going to knock me out. I know it is.
Lights are blinding
not getting-
my eyes.
Oh, what a save. Gordon
Pace
Banks.
on that throw. Christ.
Gordon Banks,
mate.
that was venom in that.
That was a
Fucking
good
hell.
throw, Lou. Well done, mate.
Maybe I had to
teleported.
Smashed it.
That teleported into his
Out
hand.
the park, bro.
Mate, he's
Decent.
2 seconds ahead. He passed him this lap.
Yeah.
What
man,
the
Scary.
fuck?
That's the thing. It's the race pace that makes the Red Bull so
Mate.
scary. Like the
That
quality
Red
pace.
Bull is literally in its own race, bro. 2 seconds this lap.
Oh, it's a
He
shame.
passed him halfway through the lap.
Yeah, but if them two had gone side by side through that, that would have been spice.
Fair
But look,
play to
he just
Max though,
flies
because
past
after
me.
like a difficult start, he's like sorted
Yeah.
himself out and went.
Fair,
Okay.
fair play to him, because if I was driving a car that quick, I'd be bored.
And this is why, like,
There's no one's race.
but this is why, like, Max didn't need to risk. Like, it was the same with Lewis in the dominant years at Mercedes. You don't need to play them risks when you know you've got the package to make your way through the field.
Sergio's not doing anything though, is he?
No, that's the thing. Sergio's like must be
He's not
must be
even-
lacking confidence somewhat
Well, yeah, he's not
after
going to.
yesterday.
Would you really trust the brake in the brake?
Yeah,
control?
yeah, you're right. I think it was the. Oh, here we go.
Who's this?
Ooh,
Russell.
George Russell goes past Pierre Gasly on the outside.
Georgie boy. Oh, he's round the outside.
Gets it
Lovely
done.
stuff. Good move.
Alonso as well. Like, yeah, I thought he might have been a bit.
Aston Martin's
closer.
not really got the pace this week. Like,
Ah,
Yeah.
fair, but to be fair though, look, the Hamilton-Alonso gap that's come down now to 1.5 seconds.
But they,
oh
were,
yeah, shit, yeah.
Maybe Lewis is managing. I
they were
guess.
saying they were confident beforehand, Stroll and Alonso.
No further investigation for De Vries or Ocon.
Well, yeah, because De Vries lost out in it.
Yeah, they're
so.
not gonna.
Do you know, it's with obviously Gasly's doing mint in this race, but I've been a bit underwhelmed by Ocon and that partnership. I thought would be quite good.
Ooh, lovely stuff.
I think the car's in a bit of like uncanny valley. It's kind of not. It's not with the top four, but it's clear of the rest.
Yeah,
Mate, I still have no fucking clue where Alpine's pace is. Every single Grand Prix, I'm like, I know less about them as
Yeah.
a team. Like,
You've got more
Gasly's fifth and
questions.
Ocon's 13th, bruv. Like, where are they?
Every time I have
Yeah.
more questions.
I have more questions.
But
than
like
answers.
Gasly's settling into the team. Like he's been what Red Bull driver for years. It's like it's a new car, it's a new chassis, it's a new engine that he's never.
very
driven.
true.
Well, would he have been? Would he have
Very
driven
French,
a
isn't
Renault
it? It's very-
engine?
It's very
Force?
wee.
I think he was already
Oh,
Honda
very-
when he joined Toro Rosso. So, Norris, I think, just got past Sonoda. Not that we saw it on the replay.
I was in the
Roll.
toilet and I was like, oh, there's like some other people up like working. And I was like, oh no, it's these lot.
Yeah, we could hear you shit.
See me shaking, what? Let you know I'm packing. So,
But I think I might go to the toilet.
oh, okay. Yeah.
So Max Verstappen's pulled a almost 3.5 second gap.
Seconds.
Yeah, it's a
Three and a
wrap.
half
No,
to,
it's a wrap. It is
to
game
Lewis
over.
Hamilton. That's the
That
thing.
is a
It's all down here,
madness.
downhill from here.
That's it. It's,
Oh, Russell's up to fourth.
Unless Red Bull reliability,
Yeah.
which I mean, at least one car in every race this year has complained at some point about some kind of issue, but you know,
Science has bombed it down the
Ooh,
inside
nice.
of Stroll.
launch, very nice,
Launch it.
very nice, Carlos.
Go
Come on, Carlos. We need
The
a good
lone
performance from
Ferrari.
you. Yeah,
The lone Rari.
he needs to pick up the pace because Charles been dunking on him this season so
Yeah.
far.
The only thing he's been dunking in today is the gravel trap.
Indeed.
Oh.
You know when they get everyone gets each other Christmas presents at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Someone should get Carlos Sainz like a sandcastle kit.
Oh.
big fan.
That'd be good.
I don't think you'll enjoy it. There's your one
Checo up the
Magnussen.
inside.
Oh,
Risky.
That
What
is.
But got it done.
Through the
Wow.
quick chicane, Sergio Perez past K Magnussen.
Can I ask you a question?
Excuse me.
No.
Cool.
Say yes. No, ask, please.
How close do you reckon Checo can run Max this season? Like,
Piastri, Tsunoda
yeah,
contact.
Piastri and
little bit of
Tsunoda
contact.
contact.
I think it's going to be like Bottas Hamilton, where like
Yeah.
Bottas, like strong start to the season, but just can't keep the consistency up to stay close over the course of a year. And Hamilton always ended up beating him by a significant margin. I think it'll be the same this year.
But if
honestly.
Perez gets beaten by 200 points again by Max, do we get Daniel Ricciardo in that second car? Because he's there, he's doing
No,
the
but-
TikToks, bro.
No,
he's
but-
doing
he
the
is
social
doing the
media
TikToks.
activations, bro. He's there.
The only way.
All weekend, all their social media has been Daniel Ricciardo.
The only way Checo loses that seat is that if he's so far off that then Max is under more pressure from
they're under
Mercedes,
pressure
Aston
in
Martin.
Mercedes.
Because you look, all championship like Schumacher dominance, he had Barrichello. You know, Vettel,
Yeah,
like
facts.
Webber, like pushed him, and like they were the 2 years that it was close with other drivers as well. Fernando and 2010 and 2012.
Yeah, even McLaren were
Vettel
in the
almost
mix.
didn't win. Yeah, because in part because he was scrapping with Webber.
Yeah.
So I think having that clear 1-2 dynamic is what you want.
You know what? I think it. Honestly, I think it depends on. I almost think if Checo does well enough but not too well, he'll get a new contract.
I agree.
But if he does too well,
Yeah.
and there's friction, you can see why they might not renew it and be like, okay, we're gonna go for a more harmonious relationship. Max and Daniel know each other, but people forget that like towards the end, like the reason Daniel left Red Bull is because of Max.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So like it's just
'Cause he
crazy
felt
to me.
the team were prioritising.
Yeah,
Max.
exactly. So, no, if you thought it was bad then, before he was like literally statistically the most informed driver in the sport, well, how bad do you think it's going to be now? Like I don't see any situation where Daniel Ricciardo goes to a team and is happy. I think he's banking on either going Red Bull if Checo goes, and that's like an outside possibility, or like Lewis retiring. Like, and even then, like, I don't think Mercedes would put him in there. Like, I just don't. So, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, like at Mercedes, Valtteri, as much as he'd get this beginning of season kind of head loss and he'd get a win at Australia, he always did well in Australia. Like he would settle in and like he knew his place somewhat because he had those 1 year contracts where he always had that insecurity around his future at the team. Barrichello was the same with Schumacher, where like Barrichello, knew his place alongside. That's the one place where, because Checo, clearly from what he's putting out into the world, he wants to push for a
where's
world title.
Russell?
Carlos
Where's
Sainz.
Russell?
Okay, couple
Where's
things.
Russell
Carlos
going?
Sainz has overtaken George Russell, and George is slow. That's a Mercedes breakdown.
Mercedes
That's a
PU.
Mercedes breakdown.
Mercedes engine.
George Russell is out of this Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen.
And
Oh my
that
God.
could be a
What a start.
That's a race up in flames,
I think he's
man.
going to try and park it somewhere. Yeah.
VSC.
Yeah, this is gonna, yeah, I was gonna
VSC.
say, we're gonna get a VSC. I mean, he's
Oh,
parked
it's in the
in
fucking
the
pit lane. That's.
End of the pit
Oh!
lane. Big fire.
Oh,
Big fire.
fire!
Big fire.
Toro, what are you saying?
Mercedes
What are you saying,
reliability
G?
usually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, VSC, we got that.
Thing is, George knows where to park the car. Like, this guy is Mr. Safety Guy. Like,
But Mr. GPDA.
I
innit?
can't believe this shit.
Pit lane entry is closed. So no one can come into the pits. Pit lane entry is closed because of where George has pulled up.
I just can't believe, was it like lap 8 was a 1-2 Mercedes?
Yeah.
Yeah, now one of them's blown up. I mean, how the turntables. Because he was, I was gonna say, because
Oh yeah.
I knew he was ahead of Gasly, and I was like, how's he ended up behind Pierre?
Oh.
Yeah, it's already done at this point, isn't it?
Oh,
He's getting-
he probably he could have got in the
wrapped.
pits then.
Because I thought he just lost. I thought it was the Aston Martin that was smoking, but no, it was him.
I guess he's not going to go straight into the pits until he knows.
Yeah,
for
he knows.
sure,
He knows
right?
it's gonna. It's
Because
actually
they
gonna
might
blow
be
up.
able to do like the little fixie
Yeah.
thing, but
Oh, it's just unfortunate timing, isn't it?
even Jesus. Oh, Trini. One more Mercedes DNF, and my prediction will be true. What a
It's
fucking.
already a wrap here. He
what
looks
a
so slow
fucking
in a
hater.
straight line.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Someone said, is this a 10 out of 10 race?
I mean,
no. 10 out of 10.
I mean,
How low are your
Things-
standards?
It's just because things have happened. We
Yeah.
haven't had that yet. This
Yeah,
season,
some
to be
things
fair.
happened.
Yeah, the car sounded all right. I don't. Maybe it's engine. Maybe it's exhaust. I don't know.
Looks like that car in GTA, the Inferno or some, whatever it's called.
that's bad. I mean, they're gonna.
Infernos.
I wonder how many parts are fucked from that as well. Now, like, oh,
Exactly, Davenlot. Mercedes bulletproof, no more. Ouch.
it's because that's the thing as well. Like, it's all right having like a slow car because like at least we're reliable, and it's like, wow, if the car's not even.
Well, you look last season. You outscored Ferrari in the second half of the year.
Yeah.
And Ferrari
Just by
clearly had a
being
quicker car.
consistent, yeah.
Just picking up
VSC
pieces, you know.
Ending by the way. Oh, the Russell cardboard cut out. It's got to be put
Oh,
away.
you look stupid.
Her name is definitely Janine as well.
Russell.
Yeah, it is
George.
Janine, isn't it?
Green flag.
Janine or
Green flag.
Janice?
We are racing again.
Max retains his 4 and a bit second gap.
Alonso's pretty quick. Oh dear.
Alonso's.
I don't know if these tires are going to make it to the end. We're planning for all eventualities. Make it work, brother.
I love that, by the way. I love Lewis being like, yeah, Fernando's pretty quick. And he were like, copy? Yep, safe. Yeah. Yep, we can see that, mate.
We can
Yeah.
see the delta.
We're shit, lad. So,
Yeah, that's the thing. That Aston Martin does. It just seems like a very good all-round car. You know, like it's good qualifying, it's good race. You know, Ferrari are a bit peaky. You know what I mean? They've got great race, great quali pace, but
Yeah.
I mean, Charles put it P2, you know, last week, but just race nowhere.
It's crazy because last year they were a good car on all circuits. And now this season, obviously, like I said, Charles was second yet, like last week. This week, like both Ferraris, obviously, like fifth and seventh or something. So it's just they've gone backwards. They've really gone backwards.
It is awful, isn't it?
Like,
When you actually think about it.
From a car that was a race-winning car, a pole-sitting car.
Quicker than the Red Bull at the start of the
Yeah,
last year.
exactly. Like, do you know what I mean?
Do you not think they're just suffering from a hangover from last season still? Do you not think it'll take until midway through the season for like the new team principles, like things to really cement?
Honestly, Cal, I don't think he's going to be able to get his grubby mitts on like his imprint on the car until next year.
True.
It's like,
I just think Aston Martin's success has exposed so many teams. You know what I mean? Like you look at like they've not even moved into their new gaff yet. They're still like working out of like little industrial estates around. Like you know, racing chocolates. They make the helmets.
Yeah.
Like there's Aston Martin branded. Like it's literally just a little plaque on this like random building.
Yeah.
That I think is like part of their aero department or something. And it's just some random little building dotted on this random little industrial estate.
Nice.
And it just has Aston Martin Racing on it.
Fucking hell.
And it's like they're out
We
of
get
that and they're still
sponsored by them.
developing some mad car.
we get sponsored by the chocolates.
I was going to say, what, by Aston Martin? That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
well, we can do that as well.
Wait, are
Get
they
Lawrence
aero?
on, yeah?
Did you say aero?
Aero?
Aero chocolates?
no.
Like
No,
the mid-
that
yeah.
would make sense, though, wouldn't it?
That's what I thought you meant.
That would make a lot of sense.
Like,
Yeah.
They make like little chocolate helmets that you can order for like...
Why haven't
Red
Aero
from
done
my
that
lifetime.
yet?
Why haven't Aero done an F1?
Listen,
like,
if
that is
someone from
crazy.
Aero's watching right
Yeah.
now,
What
we're
do you mean
giving you
if?
content.
Get
they
the
are.
bubbles and sponsor them.
Yeah.
Of course they are. Of course they're watching. Piastri's within a second of Sonoda. Be good to see them both in the
Oscar
points.
Piastri, yeah. I mean, that contact between him and Sonoda seemed a little bit
Yeah,
dodgy.
it was time.
When was their contact?
Oh, Sergio Perez is
So
launching
what? This
one
is
off
scrappy now. Look, Perez is coming through the field. Piastri's
Piastri's got to
Close
make a
to
move
Tsunoda.
here.
Piastri's going to
Oscar
go for the move.
Piastri around the
outside!
outside of Sonoda.
Oh!
Lordy Lord.
Oi, mate.
Oh, well defended, Yuki.
Sonoda holds on.
Yuki's a great little defender, isn't he? Like
He
he's
is.
really good on the defense.
I think he's really coming into his own this season as well.
agree.
Like I'm so proud of him because
Double Japanese lineup next season, man.
Iwasa.
Sonoda and Iwasa.
Yeah.
Is this Sonoda's third year?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
it is. It's make or break year for Yuki.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's right,
100%.
He's got the measure of the three so far, though, hasn't he? Like, for being honest.
I think he will all season. To be fair,
Yeah, I
'cause,
agree. He probably will.
I agree. You got Perez making the move. Yes, Sonoda's got a bit of a train going
Esteban,
now.
no, you've lost the position, mate.
Bestie.
Oh
Goodness
God,
gracious, that was a night.
he loves sending it down there, man.
I love the pink livery of that fucking.
gorgeous,
I know, it's so
This is the
annoying,
last
isn't
race.
it? Yeah, I was going to
Last
say
race
it's the
we'll
last
see it.
one.
Is it?
Oh really?
Yeah, there's 3 races, pink livery, and then
that's
they go
it?
back to the blue and pink
Oh,
For the rest
so
of the season?
for the rest of the season. Yeah.
We don't
Why?
care.
Rip.
Honestly, I don't care. There's not a brand that I care less about than Alpine on my life, honestly.
Less than like
I
half.
care less
Bruv,
about Alfa
when have you
Romeo.
ever seen an Alpine on the road?
I care.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't
I do
care,
like
bruv.
it,
Just
though.
leave it pink.
I do like the A110.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we making it blue?
And they
For
make
what?
one car. They make one car.
They
Like,
make one car that no one's ever seen in person.
it gives me Rich Energy vibes.
It doesn't exist. It's just a Renault.
Your product is nowhere. Carlos Sainz making moves. Here we go. Perez making the move on
Is this on
Oscar
Piastri?
Piastri. Yep, same place again.
Same place again.
Do you reckon Charles
Mate,
Leclerc
this
got
car is in a different formula.
And again, this is where Verstappen.
What is this?
Verstappen got Hamilton here as well, didn't he?
the outside as well? That was nice.
That DRS section, that Red Bull's just untouchable.
I think as the race goes on as well, I think Perez will probably gain more confidence with the car and start to trust it a little bit more.
yeah. He seems confident now, doesn't he?
Where does Sergio Perez end up then? Okay, he's obviously ripping through the midfield, but obviously he's going to start getting the harder overtake soon.
I mean, I reckon.
I mean, Verstappen dispatched a Lewis fucking, no offense, but
don't-
easily.
Yeah.
So, like, realistically, Sergio should be probably getting all the way up.
I
really.
don't think I mean, like, honestly, third and second isn't. How many laps left? You've got 25 laps left, and he's got like 7, 9,
left.
35.
Still got well
That's
over
the
halfway
Dizzy
through
and Coke, bro.
flies when you're having fun.
He's got. She's got. So look,
Perez on Sonoda, done.
so he's what?
Fucking hell.
5 seconds behind Norris. 7, 9, 10.
Yeah, I think.
Like, he's not that far off second, let's be honest. Like, he's like 13,
19
14,
seconds.
19 seconds. Fuck me, this dizzy.
Shout out for the maths.
So I just,
You just do that on the fly.
No, Alex.
That's Carol Vorderman over
So I
there.
said, shout Alex.
I was
going to
take
say,
credit.
like,
I can't take credit.
Must be meant.
No faith, man. No faith. No faith.
Valtteri's
Hulkenberg
just
still-
absolutely just doing nothing this race.
Yeah,
is he?
man.
Valtteri.
Valtteri.
Oh, yeah, he might as well go home.
Yeah.
I'd get an early flight.
Stinker.
You know what I mean? Might as well just, like...
I'm feeling a Yuki Tsunoda P11 again. I feel so
I
sad.
feel
if he
so
gets that
bad for
P11.
him, man.
That would be awful. 3 P11s in a row, man. That does kind of partly make me think it's a bit like, if they just gave points to everyone, then you would get a more like representative order. It's like when you look at the points finishes and then you look at average finishing position.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's rarely exactly the same anyway, especially when it's so tightly fought at the bottom as well. Because if we've got 4 teams, Aston Martin, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, who are comfortably the top 4.
They're going to get the majority.
There's only 2 points left on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Apart from, obviously, DNFs. There's only 2 point scoring positions, which are 2 points and 1 point. So it's like, I feel that Valtteri's 4 points that he got first race is going to pay a lot. Lewis not confident.
My tyres are gone.
We've still got 2 seconds to Alonso, but 5.7 to Max now. Max isn't driving away mad, but then he's probably managing off.
I mean,
He's probably...
do you know how mad it is that a man is like literally munching a cheese and a ham panini in that car right now, and he's 5.8 seconds ahead. Like, I don't think you understand
budget,
right
man.
now.
That catering budget.
That catering, like, no.
Panini's got mustard in
No,
it.
you know what? It's one of them nice ones as well with a ciabatta in there.
Toasted.
Like toasted.
Yeah.
Little bit of pesto.
I ain't maybe a rocket in there, maybe some pesto.
No iceberg lettuce and
Beautiful
nuts.
move.
No way.
Watch this, Carlos Sainz.
He sent this.
Gorgeous overtake from Carlos. Gorgeous, mate. Look, it gives it the old little. Oh, gonna go on the out.
Oh, lovely. That is a nice move.
That was
Very
really
nice.
good.
Chef's kiss,
Very
mate.
good, Carlos.
Chef's kiss, buddy. That was beautiful. Well done, Carlos. P4 now.
What? Okay, so guys, you're the FIA.
Oh,
What-
are we? Oh, sick.
Yeah, go on. Go on
I
then.
love when you talk dirty to us.
Yeah. What do you do about Red Bull?
Slow it, really.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay, let's say after this season.
Oh, if
If it carries
No,
on
the
like
problem is,
this season,
what can you do?
There's a lot of things you can.
What can you do?
What they
Just ban
Go on.
energy drinks.
So, like, I guess,
What
for
could you do?
example, there was like the rake regulations in 2020, which were clearly like designed to like converge the field. So, I'm not a technical person, but
it was clear and obvious, right? For example, when they nerfed Mercedes and subsequently Racing Point / Aston Martin with the floor changes, right? It was quite clear you could make a change that was going to disproportionately hurt Mercedes. And that was, I know they're never going to admit to it, but that was clearly aimed at nerfing Mercedes somewhat, right? I don't think it's as clear what you would do to, like...
That is true.
Like, because
Fuck knows, honestly, what
you
you
make
would
a
do.
rule change and that could affect... Like, you look at 15 millimetres, how much that hit McLaren.
Yeah.
Like... This is the thing, that operating window, like when we had Alex Jakes on, he's talking about that operating window is so big on that Red Bull. it's like if you change anything in the regulations, even by design to hurt Red Bull, it's like, is it actually going to end up doing?
On my life, I don't know what you would do to make that Red Bull work.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then
It's just so much better in so many different departments.
First half of last year.
Ooh, sexy.
Wow.
Go on,
Esteban.
Bestie.
Worldy of a move from Esteban off
That is
there.
crazy.
Wow.
Oscar's been bullied back.
There have been some banging overtakes.
There have
this
been.
race.
I don't think I've seen. Oh my god, seen that many overtakes at that corner before, like during this race. Like it's.
Well, obviously they reprofiled it, so it's just basically
is that-
like
is
one
that-
long straight. 'Cause it used to be the chicane in it, where it kind of broke it up.
But super long run up as well with the RS. It's gonna,
Okay. To be fair, it's the first time they've made changes at a track, and I've gone, you know what? Actually, this is like
It's actually good. So yeah, they've done
genuinely
well.
working.
Yeah.
But no, I think that Red Bull haven't, like, even you look at last season, I think, even with Ferrari not being incompetent, and I'm talking, not even talking about engine blowing up, I'm talking about, Leclerc, science mistakes and strategy mistakes.
Yeah.
I think Max and Red Bull still win the title, but I think it goes to the penultimate race at least. And then you look at last season, it's like, well, if Red Bull dominated all of last season and then they started dominating, I'd hear it a bit more. But I don't think Red Bull have been dominant enough as a package. I mean, Mercedes won in Brazil, like second last race of the year.
Yeah.
I don't think, I get the merit to
This
taking
season has
teams
the
back.
potential to be that, though.
Yeah, this season, but I think it's far too soon to be like pegging
because the
back.
regs will come into play as well, or the
Red
lack
Bull.
of airtime and stuff.
Yeah, I will
You know what
be
I mean?
interested to see that. Plus the 25% penalty they've got.
I think that genuinely
just
will
how
have an
much
impact.
it converges it. I guess we've not really seen it in action.
I think
yet,
you need
so-
to give the regulations a chance to do the job because we've literally had 20. This is the 25th race into the new regs.
Yeah.
Like, and it was always you're gonna have this historical money that Red Bull and
Carlos.
Sainz, bit of a puff. Not
There's a watermelon there.
was that the curb or was that the engine?
It looked like the engine.
I hope that was the curb.
Stupid.
It was always going to
flavour.
take at least 2 seasons. That's what I'm saying.
Blue Raz.
I've got a kiwi passion fruit in the pocket.
Oh, nice. I could have one of them. Gasly,
We love it. We love it, lads.
little bit of porpoising with
Right,
yeah.
someone give me some Disaronno, fam.
You want more?
Now.
You want more?
Got some coke.
I need
need it?
I need further alcohol.
Let me pour it for you.
Yeah, go on.
Where's your
You got your Red Bull still, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, you want the cut?
You'd be an Alpha Tower as
Do you know what? Yeah, big up
I've
you
went
man at
back to that the
home
other day.
who've stayed with this. Yeah, because
We
we've just
appreciate you.
turned up 5 a.m. drinking Dizzy and Coke.
I came straight
Dressed
from the
like a
club.
bunch of village people rejects.
Yes, that's a shout.
And we really love all of you guys for pardon?
I've got it.
Yeah, we respect all you guys for tuning in, staying with us, commenting, watching this race with us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Big love.
We're looking at the
Shout out
comments. Great overtake by
If you-
Esteban there, Christian.
If you came straight from the club as well, let us know. Get me.
Yeah.
Big love.
Yeah.
7 seconds, Hamilton to Verstappen now, Nyasha.
Oh,
7 seconds, blasphemy, says my man.
Niran is just an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Facts.
Joke.
You don't need to say that.
It's
Adam.
so
Oh,
fair.
there you are.
Lift your trunk up. man.
You know what, yeah?
Go on, give Esteban some.
Big-
Esteban deserves a bit
He'll
of
be on
busy.
it, mate. He'll be on it.
Do you reckon?
Big up all the men that are in America, because actually, would you rather, well, I know what you'd rather, would you rather stay up and have to watch this until 4 o'clock or wake
4
up
PM?
at 4 o'clock?
4
yeah,
PM.
4 a.m.
Oh.
Or wake up at like we have at 4 or 5.
I'd rather
and watch
stay
it.
up.
Would you rather stay
I
up?
think I'd rather
rather
stay
wake
up.
up.
I think I'd rather wake up.
Yeah,
Ooh,
same.
I went to bed at
Ooh.
10.
Piastri on Sonoda.
Did you?
No P11
so you're
for
like
you,
fresh.
mate.
I'm
No.
super fit.
It'll take a couple of DNS for Yuki to get P11, I think. Nyasha, so what's the counter argument then? So I've just
Okay.
stated why I think
you know what?
I think it's too soon for
Yeah.
any intervention. do you agree, like fundamentally, because we've seen it with Mercedes. Was that right or wrong for the FIA to do that, to meaningfully target a team's dominance? And do you think that should happen now?
You know what? I think that question is twofold, isn't it? One,
it is. It's two questions.
I don't. No, but was it right? Like, I personally, obviously, I don't like it. And I think there were other regulations which they kind of tried to make sure that, like, Mercedes didn't run away with it. But, if it wasn't for the way the season ended last season, we had the greatest season of all time last year. And it did converge everyone in a way that created, we had different podium sitters. Pardon me. We had, like, first-time race winners. We had a title race that went down to the last day on equal points. Now, look, we could argue how we got to equal points, but I just think I'm not. As a Mercedes fan, I don't think it's right, obviously, but as a fan of the sport, it did make the sport better, whether we like it or not.
The product.
Yeah, the product.
The unemotional product.
Yeah, look, if it wasn't. I think there's a lot of fans who watched Drive to Survive in 2021 and then tuned into F1 in 2021 and were like, what?
Yeah.
This is incredible.
It set a very high expectation standard.
It set such a high
Because it will not get better than that.
No,
we're going to be totally
you,
honest, it won't.
The
next
2021 is the most exciting season we'll see in our lifetimes.
100%.
It can't be better than that.
You cannot beat what happened in 2021. But if we're going to get anywhere near those levels, I think something has to happen because, look, I guess we'll see. If there is convergence because of the technical regulations and the wind tunnel time and all of that, then I'll be like, cool, let's let these regulations work out. I think if we don't really see, if Red Bull aren't hurt by having less wind tunnel time and Aston Martin...
Especially where Aston have
exactly, 75
time and a half or something.
Exactly, like
loads more.
Ridiculous amount of time more. If there's still not a convergence between everyone, there's got to be something happening. Otherwise, we're going to go into next season. It's the same, and they're even though they're champions again, they're going to have 25% more wind tunnel time than they did this season. So something's got to change.
Joe sniffing up the inside of Yuki. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I just have. I'm keeping faith that these regs will do what they're meant to do. We've just had one and a little bit seasons of the regs.
You know what it needs to be, though?
Ferrari were quicker than Red Bull at the start of last year.
Yeah.
And because as much of it for me is not just... It's difficult because I do feel like proportionally, Ferrari have massively dropped the bomb. Like, they had a great car. Yeah. They had a great... It was there. And they fluffed it.
Yeah.
Mercedes went down this concept route, thought there was and you know what, I was like, fair play to Mercedes. Like, they saw this opportunity, they thought, you know what, we're going to go down this route. It's not paid off. It goes those ways sometimes in sport. Now they've got to play catch up.
What's Hamilton said?
You know what we need, though?
Just waffle.
Cars
Nothing interesting.
It was nothing interesting, though, right? Cars that can
It wasn't
follow
even Lewis.
Because there's no point.
Just waffling.
There's no point having all the cars like within a second of each other in qualifying, but they can't overtake each other. So I think the last thing is to just actually get cars that can follow each other properly and race.
Yeah,
because even the current regs are still too hard.
I think we'll know by the end of this year whether the regs are gonna do the job. We should know by the end of this year.
They're working. It's just not like optimum yet. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
I think. Sorry. What is I think a bit scary is that we're not even seeing Red Bull at their fastest. Right?
Oh yeah.
Like that, and that's what
Max is definitely chilling right now.
Of course, like
he's got a cup holder out.
Yeah, he's got a panini, he's got a coffee. He might even be putting some of his crisps into the thing. Like it's scary how quickly. I think the one time we might have seen him turned up to the max was ironically like when I was last in Belgium, when Max started like. What, 14th, 15th?
P14, yeah.
And then he was first by like lap 11 or
12.
something? Like 12.
Lap 12. Because someone called it in the live chat.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? So, I just think, this season we'll see like how it works. But I think if there's just like such a super narrow, if there's only like a narrow way of getting to the front, which is effectively the Red Bull philosophy, then...
Which I think was always going to happen. The teams were going to converge on a philosophy that works because there is going to be one best way.
Yeah.
There is going to be a perfect... No one will get there, but there is going to be a perfect F1 car within these regulations.
Yeah.
And it feels like the Red Bull's closest to that.
Yeah, 100%.
Alonso's gaining on Hamilton, and have you seen how close like the next 3 cars are to Alonso?
You know what?
You know what?
Shout out Gasly. Shout out Gasly. He's just there. What did you just say?
Just Lewis, like Alonso's gaining on Lewis. I think he's quicker 3 of the last 4 laps, and then Sainz, Gasly, and Stroll are very close to Alonso as well.
Ready to pound.
Yeah.
Well,
Like if Alonso and Hamilton start, like tussling.
Yeah.
To be fair, so I mean, like Lewis is clearly like conserving tires, but Alonso is going a lot quicker than him
even
at this point.
Hulkenberg's not even that far off Stroll.
Oh shit, yeah.
He's doing so good.
Nico Hulkenberg might actually be the guy.
The thing
And
is,
I didn't think he was.
I think
Not a
that
fraud.
stat about him not having a podium for like
Nah, mate,
it's
he's
a
flopped
shame
with that
because
so unfairly.
he's not bottled it, but he's just had incidents where he could have won or he could have had a podium, and for some reason or another, it's not happened. But he's been a quality driver for.
I made a video all about it. Like, I looked every single time he got close.
Yeah.
And it was about 50-50.
Yeah.
Sometimes, he did make mistakes. He bottled it. In Interlagos when he crashed into Lewis.
yeah.
But then other times it was just stuff completely out of his control. And also, you can't. How can you you finish P4? He was best of the rest consistently when he was in that Renault in 2018.
The thing is,
he was
never driven
P7 all the time.
He's never driven a car.
What was he meant to do?
Well, he's never driven a car that's meant to get podium.
Yeah, it was
How
the
can
same with
How
Checo.
can you
How can he
rate
do
him off his podium?
Yeah.
It's like saying, Magnussen's not a good driver because he ain't won. Bruv, he's been in a Haas for half his career.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not won a race.
100%.
He got P2 on his debut, didn't he?
Yeah,
In
fact.
McLaren.
It all went downhill from there.
Melbourne, mate. Melbourne's second home. I love Melbourne, man.
Have you been a lot then?
Yeah, I've got family over there. So,
Okay. Have you been to GP or?
not the GP, no,
Okay.
no. But I want to go Oz next year, definitely.
Really?
Beautiful place, man. Beautiful place.
It looks. You know what? Yeah.
Shout out Beaconsfield
Shout out
in the
Beaconsfield.
east. That's where my family are.
I would say Melbourne looks like. I feel like there's 3 or 4 races where I'm like the vibes look incredible.
The fan experience.
Like doing I feel like Silverstone, Melbourne. I feel like Austin looks incredible for fan vibes, and Brazil.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 races where I'm like I do want to go.
Yeah.
Just to purely. I'm going to
Take it in.
Austin this year, but
Nice.
I am looking forward to it. It's my
Making
first time in
any-
America as well.
Oh, is it?
Oh shit.
Literally never been to America,
Sick.
so I'm I'm looking forward to going to Austin. But
Austin's got to be right.
Yeah, Austin.
Let us know in the live chat. Are there
Yeah.
any particular races you've been to that have been really good, from an experience point of view? Because
Recommend us something to go to.
you see the racing, the racing is one thing, but the actual experience you get going to a Grand Prix.
Yeah,
is
would
kind
you
of a
ever do
separate
like a on tour kind of?
Oh,
maybe
What?
The last
Like a
lap
on
of
tour, like actually go to the thing and do like the live stream.
flat pack the set. Yeah, take it out with us.
That would be good, just outside. Just
No, but that's not,
facts,
honestly I see people do that with college football and or college basketball and stuff like that, and they just have a set outside, and I'd love to do that, man, because it's hard to get into races these days. So it'd be cool to have a fan experience.
No, you're right, definitely.
What is the capacity of Austin? What's the attendance?
Well, did they set a record last year? I think it was 300,000 people. Something like
Yeah, on the day.
which is mental.
I think it might be even it was. It's a lot. It's a lot. And they had it was record attendance after record attendance after record attendance.
Yeah. Kota goes
Is that
crazy.
because of Netflix, blowing it up in America?
Yeah, it will be, but also I think just Kota just has the biggest mass, land mass of any of the American Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Because Las Vegas, A, it's bare expensive, and B, it's quite small.
Someone said they're going to
Kota's
Austria.
fucking massive.
I'm going to Vegas as well.
You're going to Vegas?
Going to Vegas.
I'm going to Las Vegas that weekend.
Oh, okay. Just coinciding.
He's loosely there.
Oh,
If anyone wants to
this
just
weekend.
invite-
What a shame.
Wait, what?
Flipping neck.
What happened?
I just happened to be there whilst Vegas is happening.
Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah.
I'm going. No,
crazy.
I basically booked everything other than the tickets.
Right.
So,
Okay.
because the tickets
I
are
reckon you're snake buying.
pretty
How much?
penny.
Yeah, man.
It's like 5k minimum, isn't it?
It's like,
Men.
honestly, it's like
Like
1.5.
K-Mag making moves.
Fucking
See what that
It's-
hat
fucking hell.
for real. That hat has actually been pretty
They've
quick
got,
this
like,
weekend.
Actually alright,
500.
isn't it?
Just put a tenner on like
Mate,
roulette.
Alpha
Just
Tower
keep
is
putting
shit.
roulettes on and just be like, I'll
Alpha
get
Tower
there
is
eventually.
How many people have gone to Vegas?
We'll win eventually.
Yeah.
What Grand Prix would you want to go to, Cam? Have you ever been to one? Or
I haven't.
it's top of your list?
You know what? Maybe it's Belgium.
Yeah.
Just because I think
Nationalist.
yeah, I think, but the whole like just the vibe of it, I think it's very like.
Yeah.
I think like it would be good to be like I went to that one.
Yeah.
But I think Las Vegas, just because obviously it's going to be one of the newer ones. That I think that one will be so fucking cool.
Do you know what? I hope it is. I do hope it is. I hope it's.
I feel like it will be. Surely it has to be.
It's got a lot to live up to. And do you know what? Like, we kind of felt like that with Miami. And then you looked to Miami and it was
Hamilton
like,
fastest lap.
oh.
And then Lewis is like, these guys behind the quick. Mate, this is so funny, man.
I
These guys
love
behind the
this
quick,
guy.
fastest lap.
I love this
You
guy.
are also quick, Lewis.
Tyres
mate.
have gone
Yeah.
fast.
But
Fastest
my
lap.
times are gone. Fastest lap. I love him.
He's
But no,
funny.
but to be fair, he's only a second ahead.
Second and a bit, yeah.
Alonso's like,
Close to
Keep him
DRS.
honest. He's keeping him honest.
I think we're going to have some Alonso Lewis action before the end of this race.
To be fair though, the
yeah,
top
man.
8 are quite close in general. Really.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
It's
Top nine.
a shame we had that safety car. I won't lie. Like it's kind of robbed us of like overcut, undercut strategies.
Yeah.
It's all kind of just been like a bit of a procession. To
They were
the
saying
end.
it's going to be a one-stop going into this race anyway.
Yeah.
So that always makes it, because it's quite low wear, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Even though it's high speed, it's a low wear track. So that is kind of a bit of a shame. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see how, because I went to Miami last year and it was a very like it was like fascinating. It was sick, but it was a very completely different experience to Silverstone.
Yeah.
Completely different experience to Canada as well. It was you felt that, you know, artificialness to it. A lot of people were there because, you know, like they own a casino in Vegas and they flew over.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of money.
I feel like Miami was like really camp, like, which is like American camp. Like, you know, there was a pool with a mermaid there, and there was the artificial like yacht place, and like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, it was very. There was like there was like a girl in a mermaid outfit just sitting by the pool, and it was like the biggest cock fest ever. Like, it was just like it was like this bird in a mermaid outfit by the pool, and there was like 4 men just sat there, probably your casino owners.
Yeah, it was a bit cringe.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
so, but that was like Miami. I feel like Vegas, I think they're going to try and make it like the Monaco of America. And it is going to be like, I don't actually even know what to, I've never even been to Vegas. All I know about Vegas is like what I've seen, but it's just going to be this, I think it's going to be intense.
Yeah, because
like,
the difference
that's
is
how
right,
I imagine Vegas.
Vegas is going to be like literally on the strip.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like in Vegas. Miami was in Miami Gardens, which is like right outside of central Miami.
Yeah,
You'd like, it's a good half-hour drive from like the hotel I was staying in, like by the, you know, by Miami Beach, and it's like, it's kind of in the, not to the same extent of Silverstone, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere a little bit more
exactly.
so.
Yeah.
So it's not like people will just come across it walking around.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Whereas Vegas it's going to be
It's I mean, because you're in the middle of the
gonna shut down
fucking
the
desert,
city.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally
It's
just
going to
like
shut down the city.
it's going to shut down the whole city. Like, even like where we're staying is like
That's not me.
on like one of the party areas of the place, and
You're
like,
going to be fucked. Nice.
look, Dizzy and Coke. I'll have a Dizzy and Coke for you, man, in the morning. 4 a.m. Yeah, but look, I mean, it's on a Saturday night as well.
Yeah,
that's
true.
the other thing. Like, you got Saturday night Vegas.
What time's that going to be UK time then?
I think it's actually going to be like not because it's like
they're behind
It's like at
us.
10 o'clock on Saturday night. I think 8-hour time. difference.
8 hours.
So I think it might be 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Like I genuinely, because it's like it's really like it's at a weird
Wait,
time.
no, wouldn't
still
it be?
gonna turn up
No, but they're
straight
behind us, aren't they? If it's 8 hour difference and it's 10 p.m. start,
Oh yeah, so we'll be
so
on
it'd be
Sunday.
like 6 a.m. There'll be another early doors.
Could you look at when the Las Vegas
Yeah.
Grand Prix starts? Because I could be lying, but it's definitely on a Saturday night in Vegas.
6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. start.
Wait.
So that'll be another Australia.
Wait. They've got it they've put it on Saturday night, but it's gonna be at 6 a.m. in the morning.
6 a.m.
here.
UK. It'll be 7 a.m. France. Like
But
Europe.
I guess American audience. It would be
American audience.
Yeah,
It kind of works because then you've got like the time zones that are going to be sleeping is going to be like the Atlantic, maybe like the middle of the ocean.
I think.
So if you're watching from,
It's quite a niche crowd to target, isn't it?
oh, that's the Pacific, bro.
Oh, yeah, mate.
It's the drink.
Geography.
It's the
Geography. Geography, knowledge, top knowledge, love it.
knowledge.
Hamex in DA. Max engine must be in third gear. Yeah, he's just cruising, mate.
Gear since lap 20.
He's just keeping it 10 seconds, man. Keeping it calm. Well, Lewis has still got keeping.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that guy.
Alonso.
Fastest lap, and then Max took it off him.
Kane. Yeah, this looks like a 26 pointer for Max Verstappen, doesn't it?
Lewis is kind of not pulling away, but getting away a little bit from.
Hang on, you know what I've just realised actually? Sorry, I'm just getting this in my ear. I'm not getting it in my ear, I'm just deciding. Sergio Perez might be on fraud watch, you know. How's this still
Fraud watch.
P9?
Yeah, it's behind Norris still.
Really
In
fraud.
a second. but-
Fraud. I'm willing to write this down now. I'm willing to
He's
go
gone
out
on
on a limb
records.
here, go on record and potentially add him to the fraud watchers.
Or as
Got it,
Armin
and he
says,
says-
Where do you think he should Where do you think he should be then?
Bruv, that McLaren
Yeah.
is a wheelbarrow. He has to be ahead of that.
He's in DRS though.
it was a bit messy at the start, but well, no, he's not in. Oh no, he is now. Yeah.
He is now, yeah. To be fair, there was a gap between Ocon and Norris, but like, come on.
It's a wheelbarrow.
Okay, that's what we've been calling the W13 and W14. 2 years.
He's here. He's
To be fair,
arrived
we
now.
called the W12 that, and now I want to formally apologise to the W12. Baby girl, anything I said,
Baby girl.
like,
I was
about you,
I was hurting.
I was hurting. I was
emotional.
tripping, man. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you know, I thought you were giving us problems. Like, do you mean like we changed the rake? You know, we thought you were slow. You were not slow, baby girl. Oh my god. I wish I could go back to you right now. I'm going through our Instagram photos. Like, oh,
Memories.
if
Those were the
only.
times.
Those were the times. Brazil 21. Oh my god.
Right, Checo's on the back of Lando now.
If he overtakes him this lap, I'll take him off fraud watch.
Okay.
He'll
I
get
don't think
away
he's
with
going to
this
do it.
Oh well, that'll make him overtake him then.
Yeah.
No facts. No, he's heard that. On TV
That's the
radio now.
encouragement Checo needed.
He's like, some random Don in an elephant costume just said you're a fraud if you don't overtake him. He's like, fucking sort it out, Sergio.
Hugh Bird on the radio, conveying all the important information to Checo. Fastest lap Perez, actually.
To be fair, Max is so far ahead. He's probably listening to us right now.
Yeah, facts. He's got it up. He's got it up on the stream.
100%.
hydrators. Classic. And you know what? That's the thing, right? And I know
What, he is
Red Bull Max fans, you know, they get upset because it's like, you don't want Max to win, blah, blah, blah.
No, we don't.
And you know what?
They pay that for
no,
free.
I'm not being funny. It was the same when Lewis and Mercedes were dominating. When you want the product to, like, as a neutral who hasn't got a horse in the race, like, you don't want anyone dominating and checking out. Doesn't matter who it is. It's not personal.
I think the Lewis years are different. Well, 2000.
All right, come on, let's hear this out. Why
He's
the
a fraud.
Lewis
No,
is
he's
different?
passed. He's gone past. Sergio's gone past, by the way.
Why was 2020 different?
2020 was not different for sure. I would say, but when we had like, at least in 2020 though, like Red Bull would still be able to like get the odd victory here and there.
Yeah.
And you know we had first time winners, like whatever. I would say 2014 to 16. We had like Nico versus Lewis, so at least there was like an inter-team battle.
It was entertaining.
And even for, 2015, Sebastian Vettel won like 3 races at Ferrari, I think. So, or maybe 2. But there was still like Mercedes had tracks where, you know, Monaco, Hungary, like tracks where it was difficult. Where it was like not engine dependent, they would struggle. Whereas with this Red Bull, and it's kudos to Red Bull, like it's an incredible. It is honest to God, yeah. I think this is a more well-rounded car than the W13. 4 or 5, whatever them cars were. Like,
There's been a lot of
I think the gap.
Talk around this.
The gaps are fine, whatever. But I remember, I mean, even with the W11. Right, there would be tracks like Monaco, for example. Like, we would never be good at Monaco.
No.
Like, that was always one track.
And Singapore,
right? We would never be good at Singapore. Although Hamilton 2018.
Perez P7.
He's really unfraud.
He's on it. He heard you.
That's all he needed.
By the way, that Perez is a fraud.
I've always rated him, to be honest. I've actually always rated him.
No, the thing is, right, I was looking at some data around like the minimum speeds, right?
This is your problem, because you actually look at like data. I'm just going on vibes.
Yeah, so
I hate that.
in the low speed stuff, McLaren has actually been really quick, and it's just losing all.
That graph. Yeah, I saw
and
that.
It's losing all its pace in the straight line. Red Bull is like, I think Aston Martin's slightly quicker than the Red Bull in the short stuff as well. So it'd be interesting to see around a track like Monaco, where everyone cranks up the downforce.
Yeah,
I don't think that gap will be quite like Monaco, Zandvoort, Hungary. These tracks that aren't as top end dependent, but it's just the efficiency of that car at any kind of high speed.
Yeah,
once you're getting into 5th, 6th gear, that Red Bull is on a different level.
It's crazy.
If it's a slower speed track, I think there's more of a chance, and that's where I think the opportunity. Plus, again, the ATR allocation, once we get into the second half of the season, hopefully it has to be Aston Martin, because they've got so much resource. And they're clearly on a good direction, because they do have all the Red Bull knowledge from Fallows. And Blondin, who left Mercedes as well.
Blondin, yep.
There's been a lot of people, because this was always going to be the problem for Mercedes. You were at the front for so long. And I think, in the same way that Lewis left McLaren for Mercedes because he wanted a new challenge, he wanted something fresh, and he wanted to build help build a team up. And I think personnel from Mercedes, you can understand why they get their head turned by like a new project.
Respectfully, if like...
Say it disrespectfully.
Okay. All right, cool. Disrespectfully.
Yeah, facts.
If WTF1 come knocking on your door, man, and they were like, I'm going to pay you like 5, 7, 10 times like whatever, right?
Yeah.
To come onto my platform, we're going to make you like, I'm going to promote you from where you are now. You're going to be like the main player. Like, you would have to consider that. And that's what's happened with like Mercedes and Red Bull.
Yeah. I'd have to consider that, would I?
Yeah, well, you would have to consider it. I wouldn't say you'd say yes.
Would you not consider that, Tommo?
Do you know, these guys are over here like, I might consider that.
Are we talking theoreticals here? Or?
No, factually, as things stand, right.
I saw the video of you, man, making this studio. I was like, but like, I would say that like you would, if Mercedes have like had people, they've won everything, but they're still under James Vowles, they're still under like Mike Elliott, they're still under James Allison, and Red Bull come, they're like, here's a bag, we're gonna promote you, you're gonna be like, literally, we've got a whole new fucking engine department.
That's part of the reason why Newey left McLaren, because Dennis wouldn't give him control.
Yeah.
Red Bull would.
And it's a small sport. There's only so many places you can go.
You're right.
And there's only so many places. So the problem is everyone's like, why don't Mercedes just go out and get this person? Like, you don't understand. They had the best people.
Yeah.
All the best people have now gone. We've now got it's almost like, look, when Arsene Wenger lost, do you know what I mean? They lost like Henry, Roberto, man, we had to build up with Fabregas.
This is why dominance never lasts forever.
Never lasts.
It's always got...
Flamini, hey. 0708, Fabregas Flamini axis, that was glorious. But no, then it did go to shit after that. Not this season.
Alonso fastest lap, just over a second away from Lewis. So not quite
Alonso second at the start. So.
Oh yeah, actually, when we get a minute production, can we chuck the predictions back?
Oh Lord!
Because I want to have a little reflect.
You had Leclerc and Russell in there, both out.
Oh yeah.
Top, didn't I?
To be fair, he's breaking stuff.
I know you had Sergio.
By the way, you
launched
fraud, but you put him first.
We're on fraud watch, I think. Like,
why is he weaving? By the way,
wow.
Yeah, just calling the.
It's a good job I went fancy dress so I don't look serious.
Yeah, this exposes.
Your carrot is so wide.
10 seconds ahead. Now he's only 8 seconds ahead.
That is the widest carrot I've ever seen.
Had to say cold as fuck.
Uncharacteristic. We almost spun it as well.
And he's still 20 seconds ahead.
Mackey's struggling.
Yes!
Washed.
Well, he went on the grass.
What's going on?
So it's in the
Verstappen on
penultimate
boardwalk.
corner.
I think we might have to
Verstappen
put
goes
forward
wide.
that. I'm not going to lie.
Gets on the
Hey!
grass.
That's fraudulent behaviour.
Hey, through Christ, everything is possible.
Yeah,
I swear, I
he lost
told
over
you.
3 seconds to Lewis.
Look, and this is the thing. We're not even close enough to be able to take advantage.
Yeah.
This guy is literally just doing.
He
You know,
could do that 3 more times.
He literally do it 3 more times, and everything will be fine. Oh, mate. They're literally creating drama for themselves. How depressing, man.
Yeah, imagine trying to make it harder for yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'll try and spike
Made
it
the
up a
rent
little.
higher.
Yeah.
Go on, Kylie.
Elite,
Kylie
Minogue.
Minogue on the screen.
Shout out, Kylie.
elite milk, respectfully.
Pardon?
Wait, what?
There's some milk on there.
Tonight on MILF Manor. Kylie Minogue.
Oh, Nyasha, man.
God's sake.
I said respectfully.
Yeah, he did say respectfully. He did say respectfully.
Do we need to get you some water? Because you sound pretty thirsty, mate. Straight to your head.
Big up Kylie Minogue, man.
Here we go, Lando Norris.
Hello?
Lando Norris reading Nico Hulkenberg.
Yeah, but that McLaren is so slow in a straight line. That's the
It is. But obviously through the corners, it's rapid.
They might as well
so
just fucking drive in reverse.
genuinely. Oh, just
slam it into reverse. Beep, beep, beep. That'd be good. But yeah, Haas race pace isn't quite there. He's done well to hold on for as long as he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's been 8th the whole. Just been there the whole time, innit?
Is ninth a good result, or 8th or 9th a good result for McLaren? Like, do you take that?
I think they have to, don't
They
they?
ain't got any points.
I think they're
Yeah.
No, in reality, they're 6th quickest car. Like, they've been super unlucky. Well,
Yeah,
first race wasn't unlucky. It was just
was just shit.
They were broken, but they were so
race.
unlucky in Saudi.
Yeah.
Of all the drivers to collect Piastri's debris,
It was the other McLaren.
who's like right at the back? That's so unlucky. Oh, here we go,
Oh,
Norris.
here we go.
He's got to run definitely.
Hello, yeah. Oh,
Was that a bit naughty
I was
from
going to
Nico?
say, he'll
That
be on
looked
team radio
late.
right now. He
That was
moved
quite good
late.
defence, though, wasn't it? Or not?
I don't know.
Moved
Maybe.
a little late,
Moved a bit
I want to
late.
say. We're going to get team radio imminently from Lando being like, he moved.
Oh,
That was
and
the chance,
Verstappen
though.
fastest lap.
Well,
Max is fine.
while it lasted.
Yeah. It's like in Hungary when he did that little donut just for the vibes.
Yeah.
Here we
This
go.
is going to be techie,
Did
isn't it?
Nico move late?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was
a
enough
bit late.
space.
Was a bit late.
It
from Nico.
was a bit late.
Yeah, it was.
Cool, that was close. That was sketchy.
Down there, it's quick as well. Aeroplane crash if you crash there.
Tell you what, we've got eight to go, lads. We've got a few quiz questions. Shall we?
go
Shall we wrap through? Get involved, chat as well. Question 1: should Lando Norris leave McLaren? Yes or no?
Yes.
Simple answer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Respectfully.
But where does he go if he leaves?
Yeah, that's the question.
Like, does he just leave? Does he
There's no
just
point doing a sideways step in it.
go and work at?
Do you reckon,
go and work at Audi?
Make his own
But not
team,
the F1
quadrant
team.
racing. Just
I'm there.
sub-driver.
Nozza
Bold.
Grand Prix.
Not having had
Do you reckon,
alcohol behind the wheel though. Just
Do you reckon maybe like? Do you ever see like Lando at Red Bull
Nah.
next to the Max?
No.
Honestly, I'd
Nah,
see
I don't.
Lando as more of a Mercedes Lewis Hamilton replacement once Lewis is retired.
Yeah, but even
That's
then,
what I
it's
see.
like. No, I
So you're
I
thinking
think
like
Audi.
Brit
See a
Mercedes.
Lando, George Russell, God Save the Queen, Brexit,
Yeah.
I think
fucking Carling,
Yeah.
F1.
Carling.
Get me. I
Warm
see that.
Finish-
Yeah, warm
If he
Carling
wants
on a
to-
summer's day.
pony.
Yeah, we left it outside in the garden by accident.
But they have a good relationship, don't they?
They do, yeah. They
Yeah, they've got
they
a
go
great
well. They
relationship,
go
yeah.
really well.
I don't know. I just feel like Mercedes will have that clear 1-2 when Lewis, does pass on the torch to George, which, will happen eventually. And then Mercedes won't want someone like Lando who's going to really push. I think they'll want a clear 1-2. I think it's the same for Red Bull until Max retires. They'll want a clear 1-2. I think you could argue maybe Aston Martin long term. I don't think Stroll's going to be good enough to mount a title challenge, but maybe Lando could come in and replace Alonso one day.
Oh, man.
Nah,
I
it's
thought,
not going to happen.
I thought he said that he was going to replace Stroll. I was like,
Good
he
one.
didn't-
For long haul.
do you know, he's
Good
literally
one.
there
While his
until he
dad is
retires.
there,
Good one.
it's
Like-
Until his
there
dad
till
kicks the bucket.
That is, you know how mad that is.
Yeah.
Like he can get dunked on
Here we go.
every season.
We go again. Norris
still be
Hulkenberg.
there.
It still be there.
It's a great little scrap, though.
This is a good little scrap.
Switch back.
That's-
Switch back.
Ooh.
Lovely. Lovely.
Lando on the inside.
Wide.
That was a
I
great
feel like he
move.
just went wide. I don't know if he was pushed
Yeah.
wide there. I feel like he just kind of stepped out a little bit.
I think he
Lando's
gave him the
too
room.
good for that fucking car, man.
I know, mate, honestly. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off.
No, he is honestly. People forget really quickly. Oh,
I thought you spilled the drink.
yeah.
Uh,
I was like, oh, I remember my first this one. I was going to say that Lando. People forget like 2020 and 2021. He was the third best driver on the grid like, by a country mile. Like, I think he was better than Leclerc in those seasons, obviously because Ferrari were not great. He's a generational talent, and like he deserves a car that is like up to par with his talent. I think he's if you look what George Russell is doing at Mercedes, like he's probably
Lando
capable
could
of
do that,
he's
I
capable
think-
of doing that for sure. So
I think Lando consolidates for now at McLaren and then sees if an Audi, Audi opportunity or Aston Martin.
it's crazy because when he signed the contract, 2025 looked like ages ago, like ages away. But it's not. It's actually like what after next season he's in the last year of his contract. So I can't see him signing a new one until I guess he looks at what the landscape.
McLaren improved, surely, right?
I guess, but you look at the landscape in. I guess you'll have to look at the landscape in like 2020, back into 23, beginning of 24, and be like, okay, what's available now? I guess everyone's looking at that Mercedes seat. Everyone's looking at
Audi.
yeah, exactly. Like, but he can't really sign a 1-year contract and then go to Audi. So it's,
I think McLaren's in a better place
he could go to
than
Audi. Yeah, he could go to Audi.
Alfa Romeo Audi right now. Like, I just think that I don't think he needs to make a decision yet. I think he's in a good position, good enough position now. See what becomes available. I think there's, again, so much of it. I mean, you look at Vettel retiring and all the chain reaction of that. You look at like even Ricciardo moving from Red Bull to Renault. Oh, big sparks coming out of a car. Someone's got issues. What the hell happened there?
Is that Hulkenberg?
Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah, K-Mag just randomly blown
Do we
up.
have a late
rear
safety
right
car?
is just
He's going to be able to get
disintegrated.
back, isn't he?
Fucking
It's
hell.
fully come
The
off.
tyres
Yeah,
just come off the rim.
finished.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah,
He's
got
going to have to
follow that up.
stop.
He's
He's
got
going
to
to have
follow
to
that up.
stop.
Safety car, come
It's all
on.
massive sparks on coming out of a car.
Oh, dear.
the fuck?
Green
Okay.
flag.
Good
You need to
shout,
change
mate.
that flag, brother.
I was going to say, yeah, wheel the other one.
Safety car.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, the whole
shit,
thing's
the
just
whole
fallen
that's a
off.
safety car.
That's
easy.
gotta be a safety
An
car.
easy safety car. That
Okay.
okay.
Mate,
It won't finish on safety
Okay.
car, will it?
I feel like that's...
Wow.
It shouldn't, because that's really...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I tell you what, Lewis second.
And we know who's around this weekend, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, it's Massey around this weekend as well. Massey's in the race director's ear like, don't worry about that, mate.
Oh, he's clipped the wall. He's clipped the wall. I was going to say, how's his wheel just fallen off?
Self-inflicted by the looks
Yeah, he's
of it.
clipped the wall.
Practice that accent in the mirror. Like.
Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's clipped the wall
I was
on the way
confused.
down.
Hey, we might have to
car.
hold
Safety
safety car.
Right, realistically, a steward just
What-
takes
Right,
that
go
off
on,
and then
just
we go
pick it up.
again.
Do you know what needs to happen?
Oh, here we go.
We need to have safety car until lap like 55, 56.
Okay.
Then red flag it because we need to fix the barrier. And then a 2-lap shootout
To the death.
to the death.
Sprint.
No DRS.
No actual death as well.
Yeah,
just
no
drive.
actual death like Verstappen. So, like, I just think, if we can, like, remix the last race of the season
Remix.
with everything on the line,
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Who is-
Mercedes are
Ooh.
pitting here as well, aren't they?
have we got
Hamilton's
enough
in.
time?
Hamilton's actually in.
Have we got enough time?
You got 13
Hopefully.
seconds. Oh, no, he's not come in. He's not come in. He's left it.
He's
Oh, they're
left
just
it.
fooling them.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Maybe they were trying to
Double bluffing it.
tease
Yeah.
Red Bull out
Yeah.
because that's been.
Oh, man, like, if
Bruv,
this
so
thing...
someone go get the tyre.
But this is what...
Just
Fine.
pick the tyre up, man.
So can we stop being wassies and just pick it up?
Wassy. I'm going to start using that one. Going to add that to my vocabulary.
Wassy.
Oh, he's
mate.
Thank you.
Is he just not concentrating?
that is crazy.
That is so poor.
That's bad. I've never seen that before, ever.
He's just driven out wide.
Oh, Kevin.
Wouldn't
Kevin,
catch
that's
me
an
doing
L,
that.
mate.
That's a big L.
That is poor.
That is a
Where was he?
significant
Was he
L.
14th or something?
Yeah, I mean, he's
He was like, fuck it, I can't be arsed anymore.
fucking hell. This is long.
Oh, God, imagine.
Piastri pits. That is a shocker, K-Mag, mate. That is a shocker.
What is that? Just lack of concentration?
Ooh.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, he's just not.
It's not a...
Like, he's not even lost it. He didn't slide. He's just driven out wide and just been like, yep, fair, mate.
Someone called for Latifi.
But I know Mick Schumacher's looking at this like, huh?
I wasn't so bad now,
yeah,
was
you want
I?
to get rid of me? Look at the guy you kept in, bro.
Still less damage than he would have caused.
Yeah, no, to be fair, look, Mick Schumacher, when he goes in, he goes in.
Yeah, facts.
He's like you, basically. Now.
Yeah, he's not just taking one wheel off. He's going in.
There's so much debris. Yeah, we've got to go red flag. Guys, if we want
It's
to,
the only option.
Well, Lewis is complaining about debris.
yeah, look, if we want a spectacle here, guys,
That's
Let's,
entertainment.
Get Michael Massey back in the steward's box again.
hey.
Yeah, just wait.
Oh, my God.
red flag! Oh,
Let's fucking have it,
Right.
mate.
I'm going to have a wee. I'm going to get my bladder ready
You
for
go,
this.
lads. I'll hold it down.
Hey!
I'll hold
Bruv,
it
hold the
down.
fort,
I'll hold it
Max
down.
Verstappen, we're
Red
coming for you.
By the way,
We're coming for you.
great assist from fucking K-Mac, more like De Bruyne.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice,
hey,
nice.
man, just fucking hustled that. Oh, K-Mag, you're the best driver in the world. Oh, hey, Lewis, all you got to do is just jump him at the start. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
literally,
God.
Just got to jump him at the
Just
start.
get a good start.
Oh,
You've won.
my
That
God.
is it, because there's no DRS now.
Mate,
you won't get DRS till the end of the
Oh,
race.
man. I need a Kiwi passion through quickly. Oh,
Someone get this Serrano
oh my
back again.
God. Hey, bro.
Want some more?
No, I was just,
This.
honestly, I
It
didn't
needed
think-
it. It needed
It
it.
needed
Yeah, I
this.
needed this because I was getting
Hey,
bored. I'm not
Mercedes,
gonna lie.
put them new tires. I don't even know if we've got any new
Softs.
tires.
Slap some softs on though.
Soft so.
Slap a couple
Just slap
softs
some
on there.
softs on.
Apparently K-Mac's rear suspension broke.
Rear suspension broke. Oh,
then he hit
yeah,
the
that
wall.
makes sense.
That seems
That makes
seems
sense.
convenient.
That
I'm
makes
so
sense.
glad they've red flagged it though. Like
Yeah,
if
because they would have ended on the safety
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, would have, yeah. But the thing is,
That is jokes though. They have literally only done that.
yeah,
Because realistically, yeah, there's no way they bring out the red flag if it's not 2 laps to go.
bro, like they.
If there was 10 laps to go, they would have just allowed
They
it.
would've-
Just been like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
it's fine,
exactly.
you know, whatever.
But the thing
Otherwise,
is,
we're getting a red flag for everything.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
I think I'm fine with F1 saying, you know what? Where it necessitates it, we will bring out the red flag. Like they should have done it in Abu Dhabi.
I'm here for the
Like-
WWE-ification
Bro,
of Formula
like
One.
if it,
Every now and
like,
again.
every
Hell
now
in
and
a
again.
cell.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? If you're saying like, we're gonna remix it every now and then,
Tables, ladders, and chairs. Formula One edition.
Elimination chamber.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
Yes,
bring it.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh my god, this is so good. What? So is this what 2 laps?
Everyone is
Nice.
going soft.
I think
That is
yeah,
a
because like
crazy
the,
statement.
I think the warm-up lap counts as a lap as well. No,
Does
Oh,
it?
is it?
I think it does. I genuinely think.
God. Well, I think
so
it
look,
So it's a 1 lap shootout.
it's a well.
No, it'll either be 3 or 2 laps.
Oh,
yeah.
It'll either be. I think it's 3.
Did I literally just predict the outcome of this race, bruv?
Yeah, you have.
Essentially.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
We're going to get a shootout. but there
Oh,
won't be any
Lewis,
DRS,
all
obviously.
you've got to do is jump this fraud at the front. I swear down, Lewis. Oh, my God. Hey,
Who lost out?
And it's Fernando
I just
Alonso
want it.
through the middle.
I want Lewis to win just
don't
for
think
your
really.
reaction.
let me tell you
It
now.
was only
I
like
thought so.
degrees.
If Lewis Hamilton wins this race, oh, my God. I actually might-
good, you know.
I actually might cry. I'm
good,
like,
you know.
I'm like, I might cry. You will see a
good, you know.
grown
I'm
man
so
win.
here for this. I'm so
I
here. I
literally-
don't even care the outcome. I just want to see. Actually, no, I do because I want to see you cry.
You want to see me cry? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do care significantly.
Aye.
Wow.
I wonder
Oh
what they're
my
saying right
days.
now.
Right.
Here we go.
Get the, go on now.
Have you got it?
Red flag.
Max saying?
I want to know what Max said.
Kevin, Max.
Yeah, Max was confused. He was like, "Red flag? What
What's
the fuck?"
what's the conspiracy theories then? Was it Magnussen and Hamilton both started their career at McLaren? So
Basic,
Magnussen
yeah.
crashed on purpose to
Yeah.
help his ex.
Maybe it's just a bit of money under the table.
On the team radio. Like, yo, fam. Yo, it's me, Ron. Crash it.
Was it Magnussen who replaced Hamilton at Mercedes? It was, wasn't it?
Was it Perez?
No, Sergio Perez.
Perez replaced, yeah.
And then Magnussen,
Magnussen.
after.
Yeah,
Magnussen replaced
after,
Perez.
Yeah, Mag. Yeah,
I
Mag.
always forget Perez was at McLaren.
He was like
like
the
1
next
year, wasn't it?
big thing. Like,
And then
He
sacked
took the
him
long
off.
route. Took the long route.
he did
didn't
take long.
What
route.
about for third place, like Alonso and Sainz?
I mean, look,
Yeah,
honestly,
you've got Gasly up there
Gasly
as
as well.
well.
I'm telling you now, like Alonso's been sniffing around like the last couple starts and not quite got it. I feel like he's going to be 16:56. What's that?
10-minute
Yeah, 10
countdown,
minutes
baby.
from now. 10 minutes,
Okay,
lads.
can I have the,
Stick
fob?
around.
What do you want?
Fob.
Lou, Fob.
We're going to have 10
don't-
minutes
Needs
of
a excited
So
wee
much
again.
pressure.
Weegate. Here we go.
You're going to launch it this
Just
time.
please don't hit me.
Fuck
Again.
no. Like
Flipping
Stuart
heck, mate.
Broad.
You know what? Yeah,
Replay.
I'm
West
safe hands.
Slow-mo
Yeah?
replay that
See,
one.
that's why my girl loves me. Safe hands, bro.
Beautiful.
10 minutes of
Ramsdale over
waffle,
here.
3 laps of joy is what we're going to get. Oh, there's an Alfa Romeo getting wheeled away. Yeah, just sack it off, lads, honestly. It's not worth it. Valtteri
that
Bottas,
Valtteri?
yeah, just get him
Yeah,
out of there.
Bottas couldn't be asked, could he?
He's just gone to the front. He's just like, you know what, fuck it, lads, I want to win. and what? What are you saying?
Who's going to stop me?
I feel like Alonso could be a dark horse. I don't know whether he'll get first, but you know, if he
I
gets
mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, you've got a standing start with 3 laps to go.
Yeah.
You are going to get send.org down to turn 1 and turn 3.
yeah.
They are going to be gunning it because, like, if you make a position, you are keeping it. At
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point, do you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Well, we saw
if
this-
Lewis takes the lead, he's winning the race.
Do you remember, was it Baku 21?
Yeah.
When Lewis brake magic
Yeah, he
went
fucked it.
straight on, and then that was a mad sprint at the end.
Yeah.
George looks very ominous there, doesn't he?
He looks very inevitable.
And a Tory.
Where's the Jack Wills brand?
And the ominous Tory. If anything, the worst kind.
The worst kind.
The worst kind.
Thinking about his left pack on his hot cross bun.
His next
Easily
Waitrose shop.
spreadable as well.
nice
Yeah,
latte.
Waitrose, yeah.
That is a nice
He's just
latte.
ordered off a cardo and he's ready to go.
Fucking Ocado. You order mac and cheese and it comes from M&S. You're like, Christ,
Flipping heck.
7 quid.
£6.
And that's creamy, but just give us the Tesco one.
What cheese
Creamy
at
the
home,
better.
lads? Fucking hell.
Give us cheddar.
Fernando's just chilling, man. It's just, yeah, I'm just waiting.
Is he had 2 podiums this season now?
Well, yeah, P3 first 2 races. For
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So you could grab 3rd again.
Yeah.
3 thirds
Or
in a row.
more. Or more.
Yeah, yeah, fact.
Guy, mate, shout out, 499, big up, appreciate it, Guy. What a weekend, 3 points for the Villa. Yeah, guy's a
screamer.
Villa fan, 2-0
What,
over Chelsea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
When was this?
Yeah, yesterday.
At what
They
time?
beat Chelsea 2-0.
Ollie Watkins scored, didn't he?
Wait, are we talking
think
yesterday as in like now
Yesterday.
it's today?
No,
Yesterday.
They played yesterday.
Like Saturday.
Saturday, no, was it Saturday
Actual
late?
yesterday.
3.
I know.
Was it a 3 o'clock kickoff? What's going on?
Missed sit.
No, wait, was it? Did they play Chelsea?
Oh,
Villa?
Yeah.
250
That's
Akko. Well
5:30.
done, Guy, mate. Smashed it.
Yeah,
250
5:30
That's a good day.
yesterday.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a good day.
Oh, it was the late
Yeah.
kickoff. Right, okay, I was going to say. Better confused. I was like, hang on.
Guy literally says, put it in FTW. So,
I'll slap it in. If Chelsea are losing, I'll slap it in
yeah,
there.
man. Everyone can enjoy that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I went
I'm not
toilet
going to lie.
and
How was it? Hard.
I was just no. I was just like I looked.
Pardon?
I went to the toilet and I went to wash my hands. I'm looking in the mirror.
Tire compound.
I looked at myself and I was like, I'm frassed.
Yeah. That moment where you look at your
Like,
phone.
That's been me for 7 hours now.
I looked in the mirror. I was like, I am so drunk. I'm in a Minions outfit. Like it's
Speaking of which, let's get another Disserano.
yeah, this is. Oh no.
Do you want it?
Oh, there's Danny Rick having a chat with
this.
Russell George, his old mate.
Russell George.
Don't say, come on, Stroll, be Ayrton Stroll.
Ayrton Stroll.
Ayrton Stroll.
Never heard that in my life.
And we will never hear it again.
Yeah, never.
Did you know that his surname isn't actually Stroll?
No, don't do this.
Do you know what Lance Stroll's surname actually is?
Strulovich.
Yeah.
Huh?
Strulovich.
Strulovich.
That's his actual surname.
Papa Stroll. Yeah.
His last name's Strulovic.
Strulovic.
So Lawrence Strulovic as he started. That
Yeah.
just doesn't.
Lawrence Strulovic. Yeah.
But why? Well, why has he changed it?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure actually.
I don't know.
I'm not
Doesn't really roll off the tongue, I guess, compared to.
I guess it's like a stage name kind of thing, maybe. Like
Lance Stroll's got.
AKA Lance Stroll. That's sick.
I don't know, but yeah, no, he's
Strulovic.
Strulovic.
That's like when I found out that Tammy Abraham's actual name was Kevin.
Is it?
What?
Yeah, his first name's Kevin.
What?
Tammy Abraham's first name is actually Kevin.
Why is he called Tammy?
Yeah, Kevin's shorter, isn't it?
I think one of his middle names is like has Tam in it.
I reckon it's
shortened.
I reckon
Is
it's
that a stage name as well?
like Tammy Lolo or something like
It's
that.
like
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when you see like a Brazilian called Hulk.
Yeah,
They're
it's like
that.
well, it's just not on the birth certificate, is it?
Well, if I don't see a penny
Fred.
or magnum, you lot owe me
Do you have
£20.
our predictions, lads? That's
Mabdul, I don't know where
let's
you
have
think we
another
are. We're
If
not
I've got
in a-
any of my predictions correct, by the way, I'll take it. I haven't.
dearie
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
just
all right.
Deary
go and
me.
get some Henny.
Oh my
some
god, I put
Magnus.
Albon.
Can order it.
Yeah.
Who's gonna come?
No,
mate.
I'm sorry.
Kev,
I refuse to. He
man, Kev.
didn't. There was no suspension failure. He's just not
drove
good.
into the wall.
He's just driven into the wall.
It's funny
fam.
because Hulkenberg drove into the wall last race as well, didn't he? But it
Yeah.
didn't result in anywhere near like he literally grazed the wall, but he
fucking
just
hell.
drove into it. So both Hasses have done that in
that is, mate.
so that's an embarrassing one for Kev. That is.
Gunter Steiner's like,
Right, come on. Should we do predictions for? Let's do new predictions.
New
'Cause, right, what's
predictions.
what's
Don't
going to be
know
the
if that's
top
how it
three?
works,
What's going to be
to be
top three? Because we've got a little sprint at the end now. It's like a little sprint race at the end of the
I'm
weekend.
saying Lewis win.
Lewis, Alonso, Verstappen.
Verstappen third.
Yeah, I reckon Lewis and
How's that happening? Then?
Lewis and Max are gonna go into like whatever corner, and probably similar to what happened on the first lap. Verstappen's gonna go wide. Alonso's gonna be close enough to be able to go past,
One
and there's
little
not gonna
box.
be enough laps for Verstappen to make up.
That's actually not beyond the realms of possibility.
Yeah.
To be fair.
What are you saying,
So
Cam? What's going to happen?
I know it's boring, but I still think Verstappen, Alonso second, and Hamilton third.
Oh god, I wouldn't have that.
see me and Cam, yeah. Me and Cam are gonna fight.
Started off so well.
Yeah, like I do. We were like dizzy brothers in arms. And
Dizzy brothers in arms.
Niran, what are you saying?
Look, all I'm saying is it's not too late for the Sergio Perez win. That was on my prediction.
Fucking hell, Christ.
It's not too late, lads. No, it is too late.
Through goes Perez.
Wait, George went from P11 to P5 in like half a lap, didn't he? So
yeah,
I just don't know how that happened.
I don't know.
Like after the last restart, I
don't
would need to
think-
see a replay.
we haven't even seen that restart.
I'm confused how that happened. I've got to say, I've got to kind of. If anything, I would say that Verstappen and Hamilton trip up over each other and Alonso slides on through
God
to take his
forbid.
33rd win. But I do think
Fernando Alonso win? Who says no?
Max will be
No.
fine, I think. Max will be fine.
Me. I say no.
I am.
Who would you rather win, Alonso or Verstappen?
It's like choosing two men to shag your wife.
Yeah.
God, honestly, can I just off myself? like respectfully, like just,
Respectfully off myself.
like I just honestly. Before, you know what it is? Yeah? I think at the beginning of the season, I would have said Alonso. But Alonso's pissed me off so much in the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's been throwing shade, hasn't
It's
he?
just like, you know what? I
He's
remember
been
that.
throwing
You know what?
shade.
You know the first time someone gets a fit girlfriend and like they just don't
stop
stop
talking about it.
plastering her
Ego,
over.
yeah.
Don't stop talking about her. It's like I remember my first fit girlfriend. Like it's okay, it's all right, bro. I get it. You're in a good car now. You're talking about normal cars, this, that, and the other, bro. Like it's not my fault that you pissed everyone off. You had to drive a 2018 McLaren, respectfully. So I just like, honestly, for me, I probably actually would rather Max win at this point. Like I don't want Alonso to get.
Wow.
I don't want Alonso.
But
man.
just for the different
no.
option of like.
No.
Come on.
No. I'd rather Max dominance than Alonso is getting any crumb of satisfaction from this move to Aston Martin. I tell you that now. Honestly, I hope he stays perpetually frustrated.
Professional hater.
Do you like Alonso?
I love him. Great guy. Real stand-up guy.
Mate, I'm here for the Alonso win vibes, man. I'm here for it, mate.
No, you know what? The thing is, he is a pantomime villain.
And he knows it. He knows it.
He knows what he's
He plays
doing.
to the character.
That is his role in all of this.
Yeah, so like, you know.
No, it's funny. I saw the shade Lewis was giving back. He was like, "Oh, I hope I have like a turn one like in 2007."
Don't know if anyone remembers that.
Mate, you know what? Like, I do wonder what their actual relationship is like.
I feel like it's calm, but they have banter.
Yeah.
I feel like
they have banter.
I feel like it's like we'll get vexed at each other, but we could go to the pub after.
Yeah, that's
I feel
it.
like that's the
That's just the fan
relationship they
bases
have.
that just get like so
They all
riled
like,
up.
you know, they all went to dinner, didn't they? Like, they all went to dinner.
Yeah,
like,
facts,
and
facts.
like,
I don't think there's any of them that genuinely hate each other.
No,
I think
it's not that deep.
You're
No
in
way.
too close proximity for that. Like you go round the world for like from like March to December. Literally in this, like as Martin Brundle says, a travelling circus. And you know, if you had real beef with someone, it would be hard to keep like on-site someone in like 5 different continents is like a lot of work.
Yeah, you
like,
just crash into
There's
each other.
only like 20 of you as well. So you are like a tight-knit group as well.
Plus, you probably all got respect for each other as well.
Yeah,
You're all doing.
Brazilian
lines on the
Fury,
line.
shout out Brazilian Fury with a $5.
Just checking in to see if Niran's still alive. Look, listen. Come back to me in an
we're
hour.
pulling him through, all right?
More to follow.
How are you
More
feeling?
at 8, huh?
How are you feeling actually?
I'm very feel. I am
feel.
feel.
I am feel.
Yeah, no, that is literally the definition of what I am
Who's
right now.
sick?
I've got an
Who's
elephant
sick? Back
attached to
again.
me, bruv.
I feel
You know
like
what?
Esteban's
I can't
deflated.
believe
I'm
you
genuinely
like-
blessed now. I'm genuinely calm now. But as soon as we start filming the podcast, I might have to.
Yeah.
I might have to nap.
I'm
fam.
surprised the elephant's like lasted this long.
Yeah, me too. Actually.
Yeah, I know. I think he's dying now.
Oh my god.
He's having
Ocon is
a nap
running out
now.
of steam.
Psyching yourself hello.
I
Right, okay, so we've got the safety car out on track, leading all the cars around. Everyone's going to get into their grid slots.
Guessing everyone's
And
on
then,
softs,
Come on,
right?
Lewis.
then we're going to get
Oh, Alonso.
2 laps.
we're gonna get one.
I think
No, we'll
it's
get
2.
two. We'll get two.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 because on the last
57,
one,
58. Yeah.
it ticked over to the next lap
Yeah,
once
the,
Lewis pulled into his grid box.
Yeah,
so I think
the formation
it is
does count, so it'll be 2 laps.
57-58. So 2
2
laps,
laps,
for him.
yeah.
Everyone on softs,
Makes sense, really.
balls to the wall.
This is
This is going to get
tasty.
ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
Because it's his do or die now.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you just send it, you're gaining.
And I'm not
like,
gonna lie, like the Red Bull off the line doesn't look like it's just like pure
Well, Max
copium.
has Max lost the
Touchwood.
position both times off the line
Yeah.
so far today?
Well,
So
he stayed position, didn't he? Second time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Behind
No,
Lewis.
he did, yeah, facts. He didn't get a good start though. Like he was
yeah,
defending from
Alonso was sniffing
He wasn't
around.
attacking.
Yeah,
Hamilton, he was
yeah.
defending.
Max
from
and Lewis
Alonso.
are both on used tyres.
okay.
only-
I haven't
only
worried
a few
too much
laps
about
in.
Max. Alonso can take it. That's very
It's
true,
gonna get
Armin.
spicy. This is gonna,
I'm nervous now, man.
this is gonna get outrageous.
I'm feeling nervous, but in a good way.
If you could have wished for anything, I'm just so happy it's like come down to this.
Huh?
Did you see that? It's just tickling my beard. Shot.
Oh, frisky.
I know. Sorry, this just got me a little bit excited.
Perez is the only one on fresh tyres as well.
Is it Perez?
Hey,
He's got
Perez for the
fastest lap
win.
right now.
In the top
I
10.
told you.
In the
day
top
one,
7
I said he's gonna win the
Everyone in
Grand
front of Checo is on used softs, but obviously they're only scrubbed used, so
Yeah, there'll be like 2 laps in it.
yeah, which you could argue might have some merit to it. Oh man, here we
Imagine
go.
how the
Good
drivers are feeling right now, though.
Yeah.
Luck of the Irish.
The whole weekend just comes down to these
Yeah.
next 2 laps. It's like, oh shit.
Nice. Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz
man.
all pile into each other, and Pierre Gasly wins.
Mate, the dizzy is settling at the bottom of my stomach right now, bro. Like, this
we're
is,
ready to go.
If I'm feeling nervous, I don't know how you're feeling right
mate.
now.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm feeling.
I am feel.
I am feel.
Please.
Right, here we go.
Here we go.
Is this going to be?
2 laps of chaos about to begin now.
Who's
Who's taking this? Let us know in the chat. Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton or Fernando Alonso? Oh, Pierre Gasly.
Max has angled his
Yes,
car a little
Timothy.
bit on the inside.
Yes, Timothy. You had to read out the whole name, not even just Timothy.
Yes, I am. Oh, okay.
Trini,
Thank you, Trini.
Here we go. Oh, someone. Okay.
Come on!
Oh my God. Oh my
Come
God.
on, Lewis!
This is Formula One, people.
This is it.
This is
For all of the marbles.
2, 3, 4. Oh, come on.
Oh, 2 laps to decide it all. Oh, it's a good start from Max, you know.
Oh,
It's a good start from Max.
Alonso around the outside.
Oh, he's away.
No. Alonso's been spun out. Alonso's been spun out.
Oh my God.
Big damage. That's a big Alpine damage.
Alpine, and I told you it's going to be chaos because everyone's going
Oh,
as well.
Aston Martin have
This
gone
is
through-
mental.
Red flag. Another red flag, lads. Another red flag.
That's the race done then.
I don't have another 20 minutes in me. I'm not going to lie, lads.
That's the race done. Oh, is it Gasly and Ocon? Oh, no!
Both Alpines.
Oh my God.
They had exactly the same accident, one in front of the
It's
other.
only taken 3 races.
How is Bottas in the points of
Oh
French
my
Revolution?
Tsunoda's fifth.
Look at
Oh my
Hulkenberg.
days.
Bottas is at the point that the guys had
These
the worst
men can't
race
be
of the
trusted.
century.
Fuck.
These men cannot be trusted.
Mate,
Perez
what's
is 10th.
going on?
What happened here?
How's Perez
Is that
10th?
Sargent?
Perez is 10th.
Oh my God.
I told you though,
Mate.
if you give these lot 2 laps to decide the whole weekend, they're going to start taking each other out.
Hulkenberg P4. Could he
Yeah,
get a
it's
podium?
crazy.
Could Hulkenberg
Oh my
get a
God,
podium?
imagine.
No, 'cause,
No, because Sainz will probably get a penalty for that Alonso thingy, you know.
maybe.
Because he just took out Alonso.
take him out?
Could this
Yeah.
be Hulkenberg's
By the way,
podium?
McLaren,
my
6 and
goodness
7.
gracious
Oh
me.
my God, what
There
is
is
going
one
on?
more lap, everyone.
But
There is a lap.
Is there
But
any
that's
cars left?
that's the formation lap, no?
Yeah, but they're on 57.
Yeah, they're on
They've not
57.
completed the lap.
Yeah, they'll finish.
So they'll do
Oh,
57, then there'll be one lap.
I'm not gonna lie, Sainz has just
my God.
launched
Here we
it
go.
at Alonso. That's gonna be a penalty.
I don't know.
Ooh, it's tough, isn't it?
It is tough.
that
Mate,
is an
Alpine
online
squeezed
lobby.
then.
Yeah,
Because the Alpines went
So
side
what
by
would
side.
happen to?
I feel like I don't
yeah,
know.
so Sargent just took out the Vries at the back.
Holy
France is
Perez
burning
went
as it
across.
is.
Jesus.
France is burning as it is. Alpine civil war. They literally squeezed each other.
Yeah,
Like, whoever
facts.
was on the inside squeezed the other
Jesus
Alpine.
Christ.
Max is probably like, fuck's
Alpine
sake.
civil war. It's actually happened.
I got away that.
Gasly's fault. Oh
Oh
my
shit!
God.
What happened with the Alpines?
So Gasly squeezed Ocon into the wall. Aye.
Bro.
So Aston Martin, can I just say, Aston Martin have gone from
What's
third
Omar saying?
and 5th to out, both of them out, by the way.
That is mad.
Because I don't think Stroll's in the points
were in the
anymore.
points as well. Both Alpines were in the points.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being up more right now?
Oh mate, what's happened?
Yeah,
What's
and
happened?
Gasly just puts Ocon in the wall.
The thing
Pierre,
is,
man.
the thing is, he
Pierre, bro.
probably just can't see him.
Them two are about
he
to
probably
fucking...
There
can't-
must be some kind of, because that's where
That,
Magnussen
mate.
crashed as well.
Yeah.
There
That
must be.
is-
You can see where the sun's really low.
Yeah.
That
So it
is
must be having an
baguettes at
effect.
dawn, mate. They are.
Who's this?
Mate,
This is
France
science.
is- France
is
Let's see
science.
science.
This is
France is
science
burning.
hitting. This is science hitting Alonso.
I think that might be a penalty.
You're right.
That's a pen.
You are right.
That is a pen.
That's got to be 5
But
seconds
would they
short.
call it a
gotta
racing
be.
instant? Because they like calling first lap
Yeah.
racing instants.
I
don't they?
don't know. He's gone too deep though.
No, I agree.
It's
I
not-
agree.
He
I
has
agree. It
been.
should be a pen.
It
Mate,
doesn't look-
Hulkenberg podium could actually be on.
Sergio's just gone wide because Gasly
Yeah.
went wide ahead of him.
Yeah.
Piastri's Australian, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going to get some good points, I'm sure.
His home
He's
Grand
seventh.
Prix, yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
Checo almost got
Fuck.
obliterated.
Oi. Bit
Jesus
of Alpine hitting
Christ.
Perez's car there.
Bruv, imagine we're just here in fucking outfits watching this classic.
Mate, this is a classic. This is a classic.
It was, whoever said it was 10 out of 10
You're
earlier,
right.
I'm
Yeah, man.
sorry, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you called
sorry,
it. Some
but
respect on your
we
name.
doubted you.
Yeah.
We Nostradamus you were. Jesus
Restart
Christ.
procedures under
3
investigation.
red flags in one race is mental.
This is
Do you know
mad.
what? I believe
We
you've
woke
done
up for
that.
it and we were fucking rewarded, weren't we?
We were.
I didn't even wake up
No, you
for it.
didn't
I
wake
was
up.
here already.
I can't believe that. No, that is a bad.
Yeah, did that, man.
Oh, Pierre.
He must have been unsighted, surely.
You can't see him.
Yeah, it must be.
You can't see him.
Because that is
Didn't check
that
his
was
mirrors.
such a good
Always
potential.
check your mirrors.
point
Always
score
check
for
the
them.
mirrors.
That's so poor from
Chat is
Gasly.
always right. It's true,
Alonso
Chat,
out.
it's true.
Oh, Fernando!
So it's Stroll out as well. Mate,
yeah,
so
well,
hang
Stroll
on a
went straight
second.
on.
So if you're finishing, you're getting points.
Basically.
If you're finishing, you're getting points.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Alonso's out and he's 11th.
Yeah.
So if
only
you
10
finish
cars
the
left.
race, literally.
No, but where's No, I think it's just...
Wait.
No, it's just...
don't
Yeah,
understand
DeVries went off
Perez.
into the gravel.
Yeah, DeVries
Sargent
is
went off
out.
into the
Where's
gravel.
Ocon is out.
But Stroll's...
Stroll went off into the gravel.
Yeah, Stroll went off as well.
Is Stroll off as well?
Yeah. I think Stroll went off at turn 4.
I don't know if Stroll got it going again.
I think he got damaged.
Did Perez go off as well?
Yeah, Perez.
Yeah, Perez went off at turn 1, but he didn't. What's he called? He didn't actually.
Oh, he's just minding his business.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you'd
What a shame.
fuming as Alonso, wouldn't you?
What a shame. I was on the race.
He did get it going again. I'm guessing he just
yeah.
had too much damage.
Oh, man. Oh, God, look at that. It's like an apocalypse movie. Like, what?
It's like The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Literally, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Fernando's like...
Yeah, that's Stroll
Because we
over
didn't
there.
complete the lap, we go back to the... Wait, haven't they done it in the past as
They
well?
did.
Was that Monza?
Lads, I'm going to be totally
Gasly
honest
won.
with you. Fuck knows what the rules are right now.
When they went back. Oh,
They've done it before, haven't
They
they?
have done it
Fuck
before.
it.
Oh, it was Silverstone last year when the show crashed.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did a red flag and then they reset it.
Yeah, because Lewis gained position, didn't he?
And then he had to go back. Yeah.
So what?
That's a
Will
good
they do
point,
that this
actually.
time?
Yeah.
Well, Alonso just said that. Yeah, he was like, well, don't we restart because you've red flagged? Put us back in our original positions.
Someone said Spanish on Spanish crime, French on French crime. It's civil war.
Yeah, it is.
I think it depends if they passed the first timing or
French
first timing line. Yeah.
French
I don't
riots
know if
again.
they did.
So realistically,
they probably
Would
did.
it, would it have to be all of them though, or just one of them?
Yeah, that's I don't
Yeah.
know.
So if this gets going again, are we doing one lap and that's
This is what I'm not. Well, they're
because it
saying
was
it's
on lap 58 or 58.
This is
like,
what I was.
surely
saying.
we'd finish with the formation lap would end the race,
the
right?
Formation lap would end the race. What are they saying? Are they saying anything on Sky?
Not really. I don't think anyone knows
They're just
realistically.
having a little
Fuck it,
walk.
just have a
freestyling it.
one lap shootout.
Yeah, Sky Sports are freestyling it definitely.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
I think
Man.
everyone's lost right.
Yeah,
Mad.
yeah.
This is mad.
What a race.
Because I think that's the thing. If you haven't, I don't think anyone actually completed that lap.
No one completed that.
Yeah,
no,
I
definitely.
think they'll go back
But it
to the
depends
positions.
on how far into
How
the
far-
lap.
The problem is,
Because wasn't it the first sector they said last time?
how do you determine?
Yeah.
Because Alonso was at the top, he's out. Stroll was at the top, he's out.
Yeah.
Gasly was towards the front, he's out.
Yeah.
That grid will look ridiculous.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, facts.
More
Yeah.
ridiculous, the better, man.
Look, you know what? There's only one man that can sort this out, and luckily he's out of the paddock. Michael Massey! Give us your expertise,
Massey,
bro.
wow.
Come on, Michael
Like,
Massey.
honestly.
Shout out David, by the way, for the $5.
Yeah, appreciate
Thanks,
it, David.
David. Come on.
I'm on.
Michael Massey in the building. Could you imagine?
Massey
wow.
might be banned from paddocks if it's
Kevin
the energy.
Magnussen.
Yeah, facts.
Kevin Magnussen, thank you.
Again,
None of
it's
this
always
could have
Magnussen. Do you remember Monza was him as well? He just broke down.
True.
Yeah, man, it's
True.
always him. Alex Albon.
Helmet hair.
Oh man, he's still pissed as well. Like, man, remember when he dropped it? Like, what was that? Fifth, sixth lap?
That was about 4 hours
That
ago.
was
bro.
like, literally
Do you know
was
what I
like
mean?
a
Like,
lifetime ago.
That
Here
was
it
a
is.
different Grand Prix.
Distant memory.
It's
That.
like-
Yeah, Logan Sargent.
That's a bad
Can I just say,
start.
Logan
start.
Sargent obliterated De Vries here. Watch this.
See ya.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait, man was on
That's
his
so poor.
Bottas
man.
Hungary 21 thing.
oh, and he
there.
couldn't quite
No,
keep it going.
like, no pressure as well.
Nana
Yeah.
could do better than that.
Like, he's not even
Who's
close
this?
to De
Oh, it's
Vries.
De Vries.
I'd
Oh.
be fuming if I was De Vries.
Oh, second last and last as well. That's
Yeah,
giving me
like-
Schumacher and Latifi at Abu
Yeah.
Dhabi.
It's
vibes
like you
right
don't
there, like-
even need to
don't-
launch it in there.
Yeah. Two absolute donuts. Like, what are you doing?
That's the thing. If you kept it clean there, they could have been in a point
Points.
position.
Like, do you
potentially.
remember,
Yeah,
like-
it would be. I think this is going to get called, you know.
Who's he saying hello to? Who are these, man?
I don't know.
Don't know.
There's Anthony.
He's dad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his dad. Bruv, Lewis, drop the skincare routine, bro.
Aloe vera, or something. It's a vino cream or something.
But like,
isn't it?
bruv, like, I'm out here. Obviously, like, the Dizzy and Coke at 5 a.m. is not. That's not gonna
Is
help.
that not the routine?
No, but I'll drop that
F1
and I'll do
drive
whatever you
lifestyle.
tell
It's
me to
making
do.
me eczema flare up there.
It's crazy, but this guy's like in his late 30s. He looks about 20 something.
He does.
Like, it's a mad.
The hair as well. It's just like.
Oh, well, the hair, I know. You know, the hair, like, he definitely went turkey. But like,
when you're an
Like the
F1
turkey for
driver,
Oh yeah, his hairline in 09 was crazy.
yeah, no,
It was mad.
Here's
Yeah.
hey,
Rejuvenated. He's
Easter-
come back from the dead. with that
Easter's
hairline.
coming up, like literally.
when you're an F1 driver, you can get the best.
I
Like,
got the Jesus
Lance
tune,
Stroll,
bro.
like that, most people would have taken about 6 months to recover from that. He got the best of the best.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Back
there was
racing
definitely some
after
kind
2
of
weeks.
holy water on there. Like.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Baptized
my
his
God.
arm to get it ready.
To be fair, his dad doesn't look that old either. Like, there's some good genes.
For some reason, I feel like Lance Stroll would just inject himself with like children's blood to stay young.
We're still
I feel like
waiting.
he would take it for like someone like, okay, Lance, we're just gonna give you this little injection. Like, what is it, guys? It's okay, just ouch, it's okay.
Still not confirmed what's going on.
Yeah,
yet.
so basically, Haas think what's going to happen is everyone's going to go out behind the safety car and just cross the line as they
I think
are.
that's what they're gonna do.
Because, well, we're on the last lap.
But did they? The thing is that they must have
Get me.
all
Subscribe,
gone
like
past
and
the
subscribe.
first. They must have all
Time
gone
is done,
past
yeah.
the first finishing.
Yeah,
point.
well, I mean, the formation lap would take you to the
Yeah.
checkered flag, so I think they're just going to go out. I don't think you can.
I'm trying to think, like Silverstone, they must have red flagged it. Like as soon as Zhou went into that wall, they must have red flagged
Yeah,
it.
just gone straight
Whereas with
away.
This one, I reckon they've
They
gone
probably did
through.
pass the
they've gone through like
first
the
sector,
timing
yeah.
sectors, and they've just gone.
I think I think the added difficulty is it's the last, like the final lap of the race.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like you can't just go, well, let's just go back to the last, like the one before. Like,
And they dropped yellow flags before the red flag as well. So I think
Yeah,
that-
exactly. Yeah.
you know what it is? I
Yeah,
can
exactly.
guarantee the FIA don't have a rule for this.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck it, lads, what should we do?
scrambling through the
Michael
folder.
Massey's there, like, lads, trust me, I've been here before.
I am. Yeah, I am.
I
the guy.
know what to do here, boys. Verstappen, Hamilton, one lap to decide it all.
To be fair though, like the decision, at
I-
least it's not as high stakes as Abu Dhabi, where that decision
Yeah,
was so
yeah,
high.
yeah,
But they wouldn't do
yeah.
that because they're on equal tires. So yeah. God forbid. God forbid. Don't get me started.
Oh my god. Sonoda's about to get fit. You know, Sainz is going to get penalty for that. If he doesn't, I'll be fuming.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Hulkenberg
If I
podium
was
is
Haas-
needed after today.
If I was Haas, I'd be on the I would be.
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
on the
yeah.
blower,
Facts,
definitely.
facts.
Definitely.
Because he is
100%.
absolutely. Yeah, nah, that's got to be.
Stroll-
It's got to be.
I mean,
I don't understand how Stroll went off.
Yeah, Stroll.
Because he's just got to the end of his
his way
way
through.
and just gone off straight
Is this
away.
Stroll here, Alonso?
Oh, he just bottled it. Oh, Lance, man.
Yeah, it's bottle job.
Such a good opportunity, man. And he's literally in the mud.
Literally in the mud, yeah.
Oh, he kept it going, but
Red flag's out by this point, but
that's a shame, man. That's a shame.
yeah, Lawrence, sack your son, mate.
Look at that blazer, man.
Strolovich, by the way. I
Lawrence
can't
is
believe that's his name.
Yeah. Strolovich.
Strolovich.
Makes it sound
Strolovich.
so much like harder, doesn't it?
It does, innit? Yeah.
There's
I'd
Yuki.
actually fear him a little bit if
Yeah.
his name was Strolovich.
You
I'd be like,
Yuki could be on for a P5 here.
You've got a meeting with
Yes, Yuki.
Mama. And both double points McLarens as well.
Do you reckon they're all just there, like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
facts. Yuki Tsunoda doesn't know what the
I
fuck's
think
going on
like
right now.
unless
No way.
They're doing the Mexican wave.
Nah. Fans are fucked. They're just like, fuck it.
Mate, I'm glad the Aussie fans are getting their money's worth, you know. They're getting their money's worth today. It was good at the start of the race, very dead in the middle, I'd say.
They've kept the,
but now
the
it's
thing
kind of
exciting, though, I feel.
exciting end, you know.
I think we've
been a
done
good
like a
stream.
really good job.
Oh, yeah, mate. This has been quality.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like
This has been some top quality.
Like, this is-
I'm not going
I
to lie.
feel
Sorry,
bad.
that's very strong. by
I
the
feel
way.
bad for the people that
Halfway through, I
were
was like,
watching this.
Had a seizure
Yeah.
halfway
Like,
through that
this is
sentence.
like, you know what?
Can't get
Yeah?
Perez.
They say live sport is only live once.
It's
and
only live
like,
once.
And like watching this live is like.
Let us know in the live chat if you're still in bed watching this on your phone.
I wish I was.
Because that would have been me. That would have been me. No, but you know what? And if you've enjoyed this live stream, and the waffle that we've brought to you, why don't you like the stream and subscribe to the channel?
Subscribe, man. Come on. I didn't stay out at Infernos in Clapham for nothing.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe now.
We put the work in. We just
Today.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Subscribe today.
To be fair, your decision to go to Infernos was entirely yours. But,
it was.
Facts. But you don't need to think about that. You don't need to think about that.
Man's
Club
got
fed.
football. I don't miss that at all. Sunday League. Oh my God. I don't miss that.
Middle-aged men kicking lumps
Hey,
at you.
bruv, I used to do that in Sheffield, and I felt like there was definitely some kind of like, do you know, like, let's just kick this little black.
In Sheffield, probably.
Run past me.
They've seen like 3 Dons before.
Yeah, I know,
in their whole
honestly.
lives.
I was just like, honestly,
What's Sheffield like? Is it?
Sheffield's, you know what? Sheffield it's a great student city.
Yeah.
I'd
Been out there a
say.
few times.
Yeah, so I mean, as a student, look, Sheffield turned me from a boy to a man. Like I love that place. But,
Separates the men from the boys.
yeah, no. Look,
Neil Warnock's
Let me
around
tell you
every corner.
and look, but like, it's just I think once you finish uni, it's a very small place, and one like outside of uni times, it's a ghost town. So that's why I moved back down to
London
But I love the north. North is shout out all the northerners on the stream, man. Like I love North. I was in Newcastle actually like a few months
Yeah.
ago.
How are we?
I was for a stag do. Yeah.
Oh,
We are
wow.
man.
It's very
Like
good.
everyone, yeah.
Enjoy it?
Stag
I've got
do.
a
I
stag
loved
in
it.
Newcastle next month as well.
Yeah.
Really?
You've
Oi.
just got on constant stag do's, mate.
Yeah, man.
First Nottingham,
Right.
now.
And then I'm Nottingham week after. Actually, the Nottingham stag is week of the Spanish Grand Prix. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting
at
the train back from Newcastle in the morning.
just allow
So I'm going
it.
to come straight here.
Spanish sheep.
I'm at a wedding that weekend.
It's good. It's good for you, honestly.
I think I was at a wedding first time I came here as well. Actually, like,
You were.
I was
Because
just-
you had your suit, didn't you?
yeah. Honestly, it's just too much. Like we're getting to that age, guys. Just stop getting married. It costs too much money.
Oh, shit. We're restarting under the order that we had before.
Ooh.
Hulkenberg robbed. Hulkenberg robbed.
So-
I was calling him a fraud at the start of the season.
Are they taking
We don't care. They're
they
putting
taking
Alonso
that back?
Yeah, they're taking
So
it back to before the
Alonso's,
crashes
yeah, they're
and
taking
stuff.
it back.
So
But-
we've got a race and
You've
No,
got a race.
no,
though.
I think maybe. I think they'll just do it.
Is there just still going to be a safety car?
what do you think? Yeah.
They've
I
got to
think-
take it back. Oh,
No, they're not going to do. They're not going to do a racing lap. They're just going to do safety car, but the previous order. That's wank. I feel like if you're going to end it behind a safety
That
car,
is the deadest solution.
They took that long to
But they
decide
could've-
that.
They
to
could've
decide
picked.
the worst solution. I feel like you've either got to go back to the order that it was and let them do a 1-lap race, or have the current order and just end it under the safety
Yeah.
car. That doesn't make any sense to me. Mixing it up doesn't make any sense.
It's Massey's just went the opposite of what.
Yeah,
of
like
what-
Lance Stroll's bottled that, and he's got away with it now.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Ooh. Oh, wow.
I'm
Oh, we've got the
I'm
kick
confused,
sponsor,
bro.
right?
Yeah, no.
I'm a bit confused. I'll believe it when I see it.
No, they said it on Sky.
Nah.
But is it still
Captain.
I hear
is
that,
it
I
still
hear
a procession lap then?
Yeah,
What's even the point?
everyone robbed.
what's
Like
the
everybody's going to get robbed here. Like Science now, Alonso is back, Stroll is back.
Just rewind.
That was
it.
literally the worst option they could. I'm fuming.
Just rewind. Oh man.
Why
just
not just-
rewind the whole thing?
Should we just start from lap 1?
Yeah.
Should we just go
do the whole
again?
thing.
Honestly, lads. Massey's back in there and he's decided the worst.
Yeah, Massey's like Vince McMahon, isn't he? It's just absolute carnage whenever he's just fucking there.
No, like there's like what was it? Like, was it Teddy Long when he's like, yeah, for that player, you're gonna have to go 1-on-1 with the safety car. I just don't understand. Just another P11, no way. What's going on then?
So Alonso's moving up to P3.
Yeah, so Alonso is going to get a podium. Science going to get 4th.
Like for me, you just run it back to that exactly the same
I think you just run. Yeah,
I don't mind them running it back, but like then devoid the lap.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't understand.
If you're going to run it back, then do the lap again.
Run it back, then we'll start the lap again. Fine, because that we didn't complete a lap. That's the order it was. But you can't run it back. Have someone gain a lap even though they've lost positions. Like it doesn't make sense.
Logically, that just doesn't make sense. That might be the rule. It probably is the rule in the law book, but that doesn't actually make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. They've got
because
to look at it, bro.
Alonso didn't even finish the lap, bruv. He was in the barrier.
Yeah.
So how is he like? I don't understand that at all.
If we go back to this order,
if you're going back to the original order, you have to do the lap again.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm confused. That makes no sense to me.
I really hope they're going to do this lap again.
They're not. They are going to just do a
procession.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What an anticlimactic finish! Like, and this is what I'm gonna say. Like, if you're gonna judge the race up and bring out a fucking red flag, like
these rules don't exist in nature. Like they're human-made rules.
They've just blue balls, haven't they?
But I just don't.
But the thing is, they have made. I can guarantee you, there's no rule for this. They've just decided on the fly. Oh shit!
Look, Fernando pushing his wheels along. Is that coming through? Back to P3. There we go. Lovely jubbly.
So what's the order again? So it's going to be
Hülkenberg podium robbed.
Yeah, robbed. Facts. Because he would have got it as well. Science definitely would have got a pen for that.
Yeah, so it's Lewis.
So it's the restart order, yes. It's going to be Max, Lewis, then Alonso, Sainz 4th, Stroll 5th, Sergio Perez 6th, then Lando 7th. Hülkenberg's going to get 8th, which is criminal.
Do you know that just from the numbers?
Hey, mad
knowledge.
That is
9th
crazy.
Piastri and 10th.
So
Who's on 24?
good.
Joe.
24 is...
Yeah, fucking hell, yeah, you're like Rayman.
That is like, and you're literally like...
Is it his element? Mate, you need to go out before these streams more often.
Yeah, I'm on the ball right now.
It's the good stuff.
I'm on the dizzy.
That's the good stuff.
On the dizzy.
Did you see that video of Danny Ricciardo in the tractor and people were saying it was like meant to represent the McLaren car? Did you see it? It was like this yellow...
Yeah, because it was like, well, it wasn't really orange. It was like a light brown. But people were like, oh, it's orange like the McLaren.
Yeah. But it's
I
just,
hear it though, to be fair.
Yeah, I just thought it was quite funny. Like there was so much promotion for Danny Ricciardo coming up to this one. I know he's Australian, but it's just weird how even though he hasn't got a seat, he's still one of the biggest pulls.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's the most popular driver in certain markets. He's definitely the most popular driver. You think like, you know, the impact he had Drive to Survive, the access that he gave Drive to Survive as well.
He's the second most popular Drive to Survive character. Like,
no,
probably the most popular. Cause I was gonna say Lewis is like the most popular person. Like whatever. But like Danny Ricciardo is definitely like the star of Drive to Survive.
Goodness,
like,
P3.
So it's a shame, but also like all good things do come to an end. Like nothing lasts forever, and I feel like, you know, there's space now for someone else to go into that. I don't know who that's going to be though.
Yeah, like someone needs to step up.
Yeah, I do. I feel like it could be Charles because he's quite ditzy and he's like he's good looking and he drives for Ferrari, and whatever happens with Ferrari happens with Ferrari. I feel like Charles is probably like someone that people could like latch onto, but I don't know how much access Ferrari are really going to give like Drive to Survive. That's the problem. It has to be someone that's not from Mercedes, Ferrari, or Red Bull.
Yeah, I was thinking like Lando possibly. Just
Lando,
with all the social content and stuff. But
I feel like Lando's just like Lando in like if we think Lando's big now, Lando in like 3, 4, 5 years time is going to be like ridiculous.
How old is he?
Yeah, facts.
Like, doing
24.
24.
Fucking hell.
He smashed it. Like, he has like
10 minutes.
If Lewis is like the one who's done like the mainstream media, Lando's like social media.
He's like the new generation of it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, people have crashed behind the
new
safety car
generation.
before.
Yeah.
You know, on a formation lap.
There's no Latifi in it right now, unfortunately.
It's happened.
Just a word on Yuki Tsunoda, who's going to finish 11th.
Oh, he was
again.
5th, wasn't
Seriously?
You're kidding.
he? Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
11th. For 3 races in a row, 1 place off a point. All 3
That's
races
so-
of the season.
Wait, even with everyone else crashing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Because of everyone else crashing, he's going to be 11th.
That's so peak, man. That's awful. Shocking. Appalling. Oh man, they somehow managed. Like this was. Oh, this is just going to be so exciting. And then it's just
I don't know. Yeah, that's.
Just run it back.
They can't just do everything because of excitement. I get that, but I feel like there was definitely no guidelines in place.
Yeah, so if that's the situation, completed,
to me, it doesn't even make logical sense. If you're going to go back to the original order, you have to just do the lap again. Like, where's the logic?
Have they explained the rule?
No, they haven't.
In terms of, okay, we're going to bring it back, but we're not going to bring... And I guess the only reason we're pissed off is because it's literally like the difference between a procession and...
No, I hear that. But like, it also just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like, okay, I understand we didn't complete a lap, so... But I guess if you've started the lap, does that mean that I guess you have to go forward and that lap is... If it's been part completed, you can't then go back, I guess. I don't know, but it does feel a bit weird. It does feel a bit weird. And it does, you know what? I don't think this sport has ever had like, not ever, but the last few years especially, doesn't really feel, maybe since, since Charlie passed away, doesn't really feel like it's had like a good handle on the rules.
All too often we're talking about,
I feel like, is it more...
We just sack off the FIA.
Well...
Honestly, if we all just made our own... Who's going to stop us? Do you know what I mean? If we just made our own rules, then just...
That's the thing, because the FIA own Formula One, but then they essentially like rent the running rights out.
Yeah, it's like a licensing.
Yeah. So we'd have to start afresh.
I guess it's
one
kind of
formula.
Good.
Oh, Esteban's back.
He's finished.
Esteban's in the wall, mate.
Yeah,
Esteban's retired.
He's fucked.
He's finished.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of good that this has happened in the third race, so then if it happens later down the line, they've hopefully got a better grip on it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of positives from it.
No, you're right. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if there's any kind of backlash to this, and then there's like a clarification for Baku that if there's a situation like this, then we'll always go back a lap. But I guess it looks like it's kind of just understood that we'll never go back a lap. Like if no one's talking about it, then everyone, maybe other than us, we're maybe the only ones in the world that are like, oh, okay, like it should go back. I look like what? I look like.
Also,
like one of the Fuji.
You look beautiful, mate. You're fine.
Alonso Sainz is going to be investigated.
That's the point.
Wow.
Well, but if you're going to go back to the original order, then you can't investigate
5 seconds
that.
science.
Where do we draw the line?
Wait.
Where do we draw the line, though?
5 seconds science.
Because if we're going back and saying, oh, yeah, calm, I've had enough.
Is science got a thing?
But where does that put science?
Well, it depends when
science
they go across the line.
Is fourth, so I mean, it
depends. It probably put him. It might put him out of points, honestly.
Yeah.
5-second penalty, Carlos Sainz. This sport is so fucking long sometimes.
Well, it depends.
It should
when they go across the line.
Yeah,
the difference in time.
If I'm in that pack, I'm like on the next person's arse.
Yeah. Fact.
Like,
everyone's going to go across the line, right next to each other now, because you want to get in the position.
Quick, everyone stay really close.
I think he'll probably be outside the points.
Got to open up a gap and then to the line.
Yeah.
And Ocon Gasly's being investigated for.
Wow.
Well, I mean, they're both out, so at least there's
for internal affairs. That's a PR matter, I think.
Yeah.
That's a HR matter, should I say?
That's a civil war matter.
He's got to get a vasectomy.
Carlos is like, what? I mean, it was.
I mean, it's a slam dunk, bruv. He's just driven into the side of him.
Someone said Yuki's back on point.
Is he? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it depends how far science drops down.
Oh, please just give
Someone
Yuki
said,
a
so
point,
science
man.
gets a penalty for something that technically never happened.
Facts, but that's not what I'm saying. If you're not going to go back the lap, then you can't investigate science.
Ah, man, look.
Because if you're saying that lap didn't count, that never happened. You're going back in time. Then how can you?
No, but that was one of that. So they were meant to complete that lap and then do another one. That wasn't it wasn't a 1 lap sprint, was it? At the end, it was 2 laps.
2 laps.
Yeah.
So what they've done is counted that lap.
But they didn't finish
and then
that
reset.
lap, though.
They didn't finish the lap. No.
It's like the quantum mania, isn't it?
They did because Well, they red flagged it.
I don't know.
And then
Yeah,
everyone
it's
drove
just-
into the pits.
It's okay. So
So
this
it's
is for me. This is just this really weird grey area. I feel like if you're gonna say, let's go back to before we started, because that's what they've done. They haven't gone. We're going to the point where we red flagged it. We're going to the point before we red flagged it when we started. So how can you count anything that happened after you started as fact? You can't. You just got to say, science, get let off, mate, because it didn't happen.
I don't know
Fuck
anymore.
the FIA. Fuck Michael Massey. Actually, no, he wasn't involved. Fuck whoever made this decision. I don't know who it was. I don't have.
Just calling everyone out.
Just anyone.
Oh,
anyone who
shit.
did it.
You need a rest, mate.
I do.
If Gasly's found at fault, does he get a race suspension because of all of his penalty points?
Good point. Very
Is
good
he on the
point.
verge of that?
Thank
is,
you,
yeah, he's on 12.
Anderson, who's just reminded. Oh,
He's on
and
12.
Anderson's just reminded us about the penalty
Jack
points.
Doohan steps into that car.
He's
Maybe.
thinking of the place in F2. Yeah.
It's okay. He had a poor-
Knowing Ocon after Bahrain, he'll get a penalty.
Your car is in trouble.
Science radio. No, it cannot
It
be.
cannot be.
No,
Oh,
no,
he's pissed.
it's unacceptable. It is unacceptable.
Oh, he is not happy.
I
No.
wouldn't be happy as well.
Yeah.
I know he did just bop him into turn one. I hear that.
Oh, bless him. He's like, please.
It's literally
Bless him, man.
like,
I feel sad.
oh no.
Oh, mate.
Oh, he's just,
Devastated. He's crying.
Fires us down,
Yeah.
man. Oh, I'm sad, man. That is tough. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
How long have we got?
That's tough, man.
until restart.
yeah.
Hopefully 0 minutes, honestly. I'm fed up with this now.
Not long.
No.
33?
Lewis.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think we're getting going, realistically.
Yes.
I think you can get
Maybe
it
that
now
1 minute.
before
About
the-
2
you
minutes
can-
till
you can go.
restart.
To be fair, it's literally
Yeah,
procession,
2:16.
like- Oh!
Oh, my God.
Look at that.
Jeez.
Look at that.
What a save.
Fair fans.
Oh, look at George's eyelashes. Oh, that's not George.
That's
Who's that?
Lando,
Is that Lando's got the eyelash game now. I saw the eyelashes. I thought that's George Russell, isn't it? No, Lando's got the eyelash game now. Oh,
Honestly, lads, that's been better. Oh, my poor little drunk mind has not been able to deal with that.
It was briefly a 10 out of 10, and now it's like, oh.
Yeah, now it's like an 8 out of 10. It was a good race. Still a good race, though.
Yeah.
But it just kind of ruined at the end by confusion. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Me not going to lie.
I think I'd probably still give this one like a. Oh, it was just very stinky
It
and
was
boring in the middle.
dead in the middle. It was really dead in the middle.
I feel
There was some
like
good, there was some good battles in the
I'm giving
midfield,
it a
though.
7.
There was some good. I'm going to give it
if
7.5.
if all of this had happened like a lap earlier,
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine?
classic.
Yeah,
That is a
fact.
classic.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, bro.
That's
100%.
you know, if Red Bull didn't exist in this year's championship, it would be an absolute worldie.
It would.
But they do.
It would.
Should we just sack them off? Honestly, we could just pretend they're not there and just do the championship from below them.
Formula
I would
1.5.
love that.
Can we do that?
I
Formula 1.2.
I would love that. Part of me really just wishes that they're gonna like just be like, okay, we're gonna add a lap on. Like, I can't believe we're just gonna have possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? This science penalty is going to be interesting because for me, I feel like you're going to have to just be as close to the guy in front of you as you can be because it is literally going to be dependent on how quickly they cross the line.
Just gotta
under
make
the
sure-
safety car. You
make
just
sure-
got to be as close to the guy in front of you as you can be.
Yeah.
You know,
Gotta
'cause
make
then
sure
you
your
might.
car doesn't conk out on the way.
Well, yeah, I mean that as
Imagine how
well.
peak that'd be.
Honestly, I could see that happening. at
Mate,
this
imagine
point.
if that's how Lewis got the win. Max just breaks down just before the
Oh
line.
my god!
I mean,
I would be here for Nyasha's reaction.
I look.
I would be here for that.
I actually quite 33 years.
Yeah, rolling start
Imagine if they did a standing start as well.
just across the line.
Yeah. I mean, look. They literally said like safety car gets out of the way. It's a race from the pit lane. Like, aye. What a madness.
This has got to be the shortest restart ever, isn't it? Red flag,
Yeah.
you just crossed the line for a checkered flag. Mental.
Pretty
Like
much,
a bit
yeah.
of a waste of everyone's time, doesn't
I'm
it?
sure, I'm sure like this.
The FIA wasting people's time. Nah, never me.
No shot.
Never me. If I'm Nico Hülkenberg, I'm just driving past everyone. Fuck the feds, honestly. I'd do it.
What are you going to do?
What am I losing? If I'm Yuki Tsunoda, I'm overtaking everyone. I can't win.
Yeah.
What's the penalty that you would get for what's the penalty you get for overtaking under safety car? Like if he just
Yuki Tsunoda's finishing 11th either way.
Yeah, 10-second penalty, but you're 12 seconds ahead.
He done it.
If I go 30 seconds down
Shit out for the year awards.
I'd do it. I would 1,000% do it.
God. I don't know. I just don't know. Rolling start.
Safety car will enter the pits.
And they'll just cross the line.
Rolling start procedure.
Yeah,
but no one can overtake anyone before the start-finish line anyway, so... No overtaking till the line, and then the line's going to be the checkered flag. Oh, it's just foolish.
But it's just pointless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, just if you're gonna, I don't know, man. Just use common sense, and just wrap up the race already.
No,
just end the race there. Like, what's the point in even going out? I guess it's because of the science penalty, innit? Carrots back in the room.
Papaya.
Yeah.
You're a good omen, mate.
Yeah.
Both in the points by the looks of it.
Is it just finishing on the...
Yeah. Finishing under. Literally, look at how close they all are.
They're just
behind signs.
Yeah.
They're all just like side by side.
Oh, imagine if you're the guy who misses out by like point.
Well, you do realise it's going to be Tsunoda.
Look, everyone's queued up behind the sides, man.
Yeah, they're all right there, ready and waiting. Science is going to try and bomb it, and try and be as close to Stroll as possible. Not Stroll, Alonso as possible.
I like how F1 are happy for races to end under safety cars when it's necessary. You know. God forbid.
They're really consistent, aren't they?
God forbid that a race would end anticlimactically with a safety car involved.
Can't believe it.
Could never happen.
Could never happen.
Could never be Formula
just
One.
change the rules for one race. Bunch of pricks. Respectfully.
So, are they allowed to overtake from the safety car line, or is it just?
You can't overtake before the.
Where's the safety car line, though?
Lewis just drives past him.
Mate, I'm doing it, bruv. You must be sick. They've freestyled the whole race up to this point. I'm overtaking him.
What's the worst?
You must be out of your mind. I'm remixing the rules.
And they rise for Lewis Hamilton, and they rise for Fernando Alonso.
Oh, Lance Stroll could be about to do everyone dirty, you know.
Oh, look, no one was that. Yeah, I was going to say, Stroll.
People were not as close as I thought they were going to be. Anyway, Max Verstappen's won the Australian Grand Prix.
Finish.
I was like, where's everyone else?
In the shittest possible manner. Yeah, Sainz is at the points. Yuki Tsunoda gets a point, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso podium again. Actually, has that happened this season?
I can't believe we waited, half an hour
for that? There was no point. Might as well just call the race. Just drop Science out of the points.
Did they not know we're absolutely thrust on Dizzy and Coke right now?
Yeah, do they not know I've been awake for about 27 hours straight?
Inconsiderate bastards.
Tsunoda gets a point finally. Justice for Yuki.
I mean, it should have been. Wait, he's P5.
Should have been P5.
P5.
But it could have been P4, wouldn't it? If it had been for the Science penalty, because he was fifth originally.
It could have been P4 and Hulkenberg podium as well.
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
absolutely robbed. Absolutely robbed.
That was so weird.
Very odd ending.
So weird.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you.
I don't think anyone feels great about that one.
Because that second restart was like, oh my god, carnage. Like you could have just done a one-lap sprint.
Yeah.
Or you could have just done wrap it. Even if you got the results as they were, boom, calm, whatever. Hulkenberg podium, bless. But going back and making it a procession and then just rubbing out what happened on the restart is just so shit.
Because
it's just so that is every single worst possibility you could do. It rolled into one.
Common sense is that they started the race under red flag and they would have had 2 laps. Yeah. Everyone crashed on that lap. So then they get out, go again. Oh, Hulkenberg didn't even. Oh, well, he just pulled up. Hulkenberg just pulled up. Couldn't be asked.
I hear that.
Common sense is like you just do one sprint lap. But the problem is the teams are going to look at the letter of the law in the rules and argue, well, look, this is, and they have to go by the letter of the law in the rules.
I don't understand a letter of the law where if we're going back to the order that was when we started that lap,
Yeah.
how can you then say that lap is completed?
Yeah.
How can you say Science get... If I'm Carlos Sainz, I'm fuming, mate.
For me, I'm just like, please, like, if I'm being dense, or if I'm not understanding, then let me know. But it doesn't make sense to basically say the grid, we weren't able to complete a lap, so we're going to go back to the order that the grid was at the start of that lap, but we're not going to go back to the start of that lap and effectively
because you're
have the
basically
race
saying
again.
that lap didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly right.
By
Going
but
back.
not the other. Yeah.
So how can you give Science a penalty and how can you say the lap's completed?
Yeah.
When you've said that lap didn't happen, it's just dumb. It's so
don't know.
stupid.
It's
so stupid.
It's like.
But we always get this. I feel like every single FIA decision is like, what the fuck are you doing? Where's the common sense in any of this?
Yeah, it's
just to be expected at this point.
Well, look at this little parking spot. Everyone's got like little parking spots these days, bro.
Can't park there, sir.
Max Verstappen wins ahead of Lewis Hamilton, P2.
Double red line.
You take those.
I know, I'll take it, man. First podium of the season. Obviously, you know, love Hamilton, love Mercedes, but I'm thrashed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Welcome.
I love it.
Welcome.
No, cheers. Cheers,
Love a beer.
Cheers, cheers to nothing making sense, man.
My head's just. You know what? I feel like I was fine until I had to articulate how I felt about that last time.
And then you realise you're fucked, don't you?
That wasn't even the alcohol. That was just the FIA, bruv. That's just.
Isn't it mad how like, Aston Martin went from Worldie to 0 points
to Worldie
back
again.
to Worldie again?
No, but did Stroll even? Oh, Stroll did finish fourth in it.
Yeah. Stroll got fourth.
Oh shit!
Yeah, mad.
Yeah. Norris
Perez
P6,
fifth,
Piastri P8.
Yeah, but for me, like, just Stroll bottled it, and so did Perez.
Yeah.
So I just.
But then they counted the lap.
they've just cast.
I'm happy for Lando though.
Yeah, Lando is 6. Double points for
Double
McLaren.
points for McLaren.
That's big, actually, when
Yeah.
you got Williams outside the points. You got, obviously, Alpine outside the points. AlphaTauri only get 1. That's pretty big. I think McLaren are going to go to, like, what, 6th in the championship, probably?
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe 7th.
Well, that's 4 points for Piastri, 8 points for, 5th.
Yeah.
5th in the championship.
Fucking hell, yeah. Mental.
McLaren turned it around.
Yeah.
And Baku's coming.
Yeah, that Baku update, mate.
That big Baku update.
That's their first
update.
point of the season, right?
Yeah.
McLaren.
Yeah, first points. First points. I mean, this is the kind of race. There's big opportunities on the board, right? And what?
Yeah, I mean that was mental. I mean, Valtteri Bottas is the only guy that didn't get a point.
Yeah,
that, like basically did it. Yeah, fuming in it. He didn't deserve it. Though. He was 19th and then was just at the back the whole race, bro.
It's the mullet man. It's just not aerodynamic.
Yeah, it's just weighing him down in the car.
Caught in the engine. Caught in the engine bay.
Watch this big head thing where they're all carrying big heads at the driver.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there must be like a little merch stand where you can get it. But I'm telling you, like F1
For like 70 quid.
Oh,
F1 fans will buy anything.
Yeah, any merch.
Like
any possible merch.
like there's some stuff that remember when George had the George Russell pants? Like with his face on it on Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
Like someone's making a business out of that.
Yeah.
James makes a good point in the chat. Because Hulkenberg pulled over. Now we assume that's because of low fuel in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's going to get
Fuel
disqualified
sample.
then.
Well,
that's a wrap.
So I know Ocon's done that in the past, and it was fine because when he won, he stopped on track, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I think
It depends, innit? It depends if he's actually run out or
Has
whether
he
he's just
gone
stopped
under?
and just been like, I'll just, just in case.
mate, that would be so petty.
Max starting
But I
grid
don't
issue.
understand how you could have no fuel and we've had like 2 safety cars. Like,
Yeah.
how hard are you pushing the
That's a
car?
good point, actually.
Yeah, fact,
it's a bit
actually.
unusual.
That's just mismanagement.
That
innit?
makes sense.
Right, should we reflect on our predictions? Let's see who.
Can we
I know
not?
I got 2 right. So
I was a different man when I made those predictions.
Like, I was gonna say, like, no, I'm gonna blow up your spot. You can't just like text a man at 4 o'clock, like, what are your predictions?
What do you mean? What else am I meant to text you?
I don't think you can put me WhatsApp open in the other.
I've got a toothbrush in one hand. I'm just looking at him like, fucking all right, Hamilton, Russell, Stroll, get the fuck out my face, man. I can't believe it. I didn't know that we were gonna actually like.
I put Albon in mind, bruv.
I thought you were just texting me as friends. Like, what do you think's gonna happen, bro?
Who's I have 5th originally? 'Cause I changed it, innit? I changed it in the chat.
Did you?
I was like, Lewis, could you put someone else on? I put Albon on instead, but I don't know who I
Oh,
had
you did.
5th
Yeah,
originally.
you put Albon in.
I don't know how.
I mean, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I had someone reasonable, and I was like, fuck it, I'll slap Albon in there.
Well, look, again, knowing F1, I mean, the results will probably all change after the race anyway. So even if our predictions aren't so great.
True.
Can we get up on screen? Our predictions?
We'll have a gander. There we go. Oh, wow. That is
we are fucking
we're shit, mate. To be fair, mental race, though. So I think we can be afforded the mistakes here. But Tommo and Cam, only one's getting one right, with Max obviously winning.
To be fair, Lance Stroll was quite a good one for 5th.
Only one space away. Yeah.
I
feel like George not finishing kind of fucked a lot of us there.
Really,
and Leclerc, obviously.
Yeah, George and Charles, really.
Science penalty, there wasn't many main protagonists actually in the top 5. Was Sergio Perez even in the top 5?
He got 5th in the end. Yeah. You got
mate,
because you had because you had Perez P. I thought you had Perez P5.
No, I knew Perez was going number 1.
The Kool-Aid.
What's Lewis saying? What's Lewis saying? What's Lewis saying?
On the radio.
Oh, right. I don't know, mate. He's just like, sick race, mate.
Yeah.
Gas out here. still we rise. Them ones there. Still we rise. It's like, man, Max is a fraud.
I'm
sick.
I wish you said that. Honestly, I'm not gonna
Oh man, this is honestly unhinged. I love it. Well, look, I mean, between now
I can't believe
and
you kept that hat on. Hold on, honestly.
my brain's just getting cooked, man. I'm gonna have to keep it on though because it's probably ruined the trim. So.
I've had a ruined trim for 4 years.
Maybe I'll take it off for the podcast.
My hair, bro.
Maybe I'll take it off for the podcast, and then you can see how bad my hair looks.
It's a trim cast.
To be fair, I saw you from across the road, and I was like, he looks like Tommo, bro.
That hairline.
I was like,
the Great Recession.
No.
It's like 2008 or over that. There you go. There's the finishing order, everyone. What are we giving this race out of 10 before we wrap?
I'm giving
it's a difficult one, isn't it?
The ending ruined it.
It kind of made it, but then ruined it as well.
It could have been like, honestly, we could have had...
That second restart was gold.
Yeah, no, that was great.
That was crazy.
And we could have had that if everything had happened a lap earlier.
Yeah. We could have that again.
Yeah, we would have had that again. It could have been a classic.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it, honestly, that is the most exciting Australian Grand Prix that I can remember for a long fucking time. I don't...
So it was like 2012? Was that the race when it was like...
A lot of the time, it's a bit of
2010.
Hold.
Yeah?
I've just had word in my ear.
Oh, no.
I don't know if producer Lewis is having a wind-up. Apparently, pictures show that Max was out of his starting position.
Yeah, but whose pictures though? Because whose pictures?
Which restart?
Because is it LH44_infinity or is it actually like
which restart?
Are you just doing this to wind up?
No, I did see someone.
Someone said it in the chat.
Someone in the chat said that. To be fair, and I saw it, and I said, what's his name? When Hawkeye's like, "Don't give me hope."
Yeah.
Like, don't say that to me, bro. Like, because if do you know? Because I would take it. I'm starving. Like, this brother's starving.
Take anything.
I would literally take anything, any victory.
Nah, it's blurry. I reckon he's got part of his wheel in there.
There's a picture doing the rounds.
Bruv!
He hasn't even seen it. He ain't even seen it.
I can see it.
He's not even focused in yet.
That's like when I hang my leg out the duvet when I'm hot.
No, facts.
He is out of the box, bro.
It depends if part of your tire's on the line. I think we're okay. I think it's
isn't half the car over? Am I that fucked?
I'll zoom in. It's some blurry picture.
That car's gone.
I think it's someone on Twitter.
Is it? Is this fake news?
No, that's on though. That's on.
I think he's alright.
He's fine. Someone's just fucking.
You
see? Bro, I heard the Drake song today, and I was like, I think that's AI. I'm not even. I think it's AI. It was so computerized. I'm just saying to you, you can't trust anything your eyes see anymore. Everything just
that was AI. That didn't even happen, bro.
Yeah.
That second restart didn't even happen, bro.
ChatGPT, mate.
You know when the fingers
level 4.
Do you mean when they can't draw the fingers properly? That's why we've just had the race end.
Verstappen's gripping the mic now with
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
Right, boys, let's wrap it. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget again to like the stream and subscribe to the Last Lap channel. We hit 30k subscribers. Big up.
Congratulations, guys.
Have a drink to that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Drink it in. Cam, what are you up to? Where can everyone find you?
Mate,
you're absolutely you've gone in the last 5 minutes, man.
I had 3 of them, and then I just hit us in the last 5 minutes.
We're all gonna be pissed. We're all just pissed.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Anyway, just fuck that.
Just slap his name in on YouTube. Fuck it, whatever. So I'll do it for him. DMI, MILF Manor, Cam Kirkham.
Boom.
Get me.
Go on, Nyasha. You show him how it's done.
Hey, come on, Munch Club TV. You can find us at Quickstop F1. Jeez. We are on TikTok, Instagram,
do you do a
YouTube,
review of this burger?
Twitter. Yeah, go on then.
Oh, you can actually.
You don't know. You actually don't know. I've just seen it.
Come on, content over everything.
Why have you bit around the middle?
Bruv!
Yeah, sorry, a bit.
Right, here we go.
Oh, fucking no.
Oh, he's gone straight in as well.
What are you saying?
That's dry and that's funny. Fuck me.
This has been the best stream ever, man.
That's so fucking good.
This has been
a lower rating than the Australian Grand Prix.
Honestly, I wholeheartedly think that's the best place to wrap this. I think that sums up everything entirely.
Quickstop F1 on Twitter, Insta, all of that. Don't feed me pigeon burgers.
No dry burgers over there. No dry burgers over there from Clapham.
Right, we're going to shoot the podcast now somehow. So if you want to watch on Tuesday at 6 p.m, that will be dropping UK time.
Yeah, same.
We'll do our best to try and make that somewhat comprehensive.
Not even slightly, bruv.
And we'll see you. Well, we've got a while now until Baku, 3 weeks off. So yeah, 30th of April. So no racing for a bit, but we'll be back for the podcast every week. Don't you worry. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday. Check it out. 6 p.m. We'll see you then.
Peace and love, everyone.
Sada.